Oh, that was kind of loud. Wait. Oh God. Wait, I can hear myself. Oh God. Hello. Hello. I was supposed to start sooner. I had some technical difficulties. But I'm here. I'm here. Welcome, one and all, to the to the Prince Cup Atlantic hashtag AstraCarnival. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, one and all. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Are you guys ready to watch some card game? Are you guys ready for some card game? Card game. I'm just sitting here awkwardly with no BGM right now. Sorry. God, I love Mondstadt. I'm like setting up a room background right now. I'm so boring. I'm so boring, chat. My favorite area in Genshin is Mondstadt. I feel like that's such a like basic pick. Yeah, when I play an MMO, I pick male human warrior. I don't actually. I don't. I pick the furry race and then get defensive about it. Oh, wait, I should change. Noble Ghost, thank you. Divine background music, thank you. Oh, Pippa, you rock. No, you rock. You rock a lobster. Silence. Where's my laugh track? Chat, why aren't you laughing? Chat, laugh at my jokes right now. It's not even a joke, it's a reference. Chat, laugh at my reference right now. That's it. I'm gonna have to kill you guys. That's it. Execute order. Freaking kill chat. What is being captured here? Oh, game capture. Flip a dish the other way. People here on Twitch are like, what the hell? She's even less put together than when she's on YouTube. And to that I say, yes. Yes. I am... If you think YouTube is scuff, That's because you haven't been in the trenches of a Twitch stream. You think things are rough over on YouTube? Buddy, you don't even know the half of it. You don't know how bad it gets here. You don't even know. Okay, now add window capture. It takes me so long to do literally anything. Okay. Shrink this down. Okay. Okay. You guys have no context. You're sitting here like, what? What? Pippa so seamlessly turns into a Twitch streamer when she's on Twitch. It's incredible. How does she do it? How does she so seamlessly ramble with no background music and talk aimlessly about which is a synonym for ramble? But how does she do it? She manages to just capture that Twitch streamer vibe perfectly. How is this possible? Has she streamed on Twitch before? I should look at her archives, and I should subscribe to her on Twitch. And to that I say, yes, you should. Yes, you should. Thank you, Aiden, for the gift shop. Poggers!
Navia double hydro deck.
Okay. Think Runa plays the stall deck early? Maybe?
I don't think Runa plays it. I think Runa saves that for
Now,
third, and we just go for the Sino drill deck. Sino Overload is, I think,
Yeah.
has a lot of strong points as well. It's able to do a lot of surprise damage, just like the Crowd Cube deck with Pyro Res, and then you can tada yourself to discard the Overcharge Ball to do the Power Head. And
Don't listen to that right now. Gotcha, Gunwave, thank you! Thank you. I like chilling calm peppers. Yeah. Been a little bit too busy lately to stream on Twitch, which is a shame. My mornings have been hectic, chat. But I do really like streaming over here. It's just a different vibe. It's just a different vibe, you know what I mean? Like, I'd say if you held a gun to my head and you were like, Pippa, what platform do you prefer? I would say YouTube at the end of the day, right? But it's like just because I don't like asparagus does not mean that I don't want it as part of like my steak dinner. You know what I mean? Because it's about the balance, right? Like, what is a steak dinner without asparagus on the side, right? A side of mashed potatoes and asparagus. Garlic mashed potatoes. You don't like asparagus? No. But when it's part of a steak dinner, I do. Because it's about the context. You know what I mean? It's like, if I had to just stream on Twitch, I'd go insane. I would go insane. But wait, what was I saying? Chat, do I have early onset dementia? I cannot remember what I was just saying. It was something about asparagus. You and Kirsha are two of my favorite VTubers. Well, thank you. I should make a go live tweet. And I'll use like this really small thumbnail and people will be like, Pippa? Pippa? But what am I supposed to do with this information, Pippa? I cannot tell what this is meant to be. And to that I say, yeah, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Chat's just going insane. Get me out of here! Get me out of here! The rabbit keeps going. Isn't that just menopause? What? Menopause is like when you get heat flashes and your body says, I am no longer fertile. And you buy a Corvette. Or you go to, like, a neighboring tourist country that's, like, not too far and not too different from the place that you live already because you would be too scared to, like, experience anything, like, too exotic. And you're like, I'm gonna meet a beautiful person who will make me feel alive again. And their name is, like, Stefaniano or like Elizabethiala, and they wear like red, and you drink wine. Fabio, yeah. Call it a midlife crisis, yeah, because they overlap. Menopause is just female midlife crisis. Pippa, what are you talking about? I'm talking about a point that you will reach in your life someday. We drink wine and stroll along the banks of the Seine. Exactly. Exactly, Eric the Moth. Exactly. Can you guys tell I just woke up? He has a beach house and only wears Hawaiian polos. No. He doesn't. No. Well, that's when a man goes through menopause. %, of your audience is men. We ain't got menopause. You'll get it. Just you wait. Dr. Binksy, thank you. Leave now! It's called menopause. So take a pause, men, and evaluate the circumstances that led you to where you are now in life. And consider if you do need that shiny red Corvette, or maybe you should just pick up another hobby. Okay, rude. Why no background music? Why? Do you have a problem? You have a problem with that? I'm trying to write a go live tweet and you're interrupting me. Can you not do that, maybe? Can you not interrupt me while I'm writing my go live tweet? Do you need me to hit you again? I don't want to hit you, chat. I think you're interrupting yourself. Yeah, I am the BGM. I am the BGM. Am I forgetting anything here? I don't think so. Hey Pippa, today's my birthday. Happy birthday, Lame Songs. BGM has started once again. Unban my girl. Is Shondo still banned? Why is she still banned? What is this BGM called? It's called... There's like 2 people in chat that are like, yeah, I know that, I remember that. I remember that. She got a 7-day ban? What the fuck? Sorry, language. What the frick? BGM keeps cutting out. Am I actually cutting out? Are you just messing with me? Free my girl. And on her birthday. That's messed up. Shondo is one of those peak VTubers. I think I've talked about this before. I think the first time I described Shadow, Fallen Shadow, I was like, yeah, like she's just like so put together. And like in my mind, I was talking about like how like her brand is like so cohesive, right? Like everything like is so cohesive with her identity, right? Like she's got like the really great like she has a really great model. She has like really great overlays. Her emotes and everything, like it all ties together really well, like how she interacts with people on like social media and like Zikro, thank you. Like it's all like really well put together in like that sense. But people were like, what do you mean put together? She's schizophrenic. And I'm like, that's not what I meant! Yeah, her voice fits perfectly, exactly. Ah, man. Content she does, everything. It just works. It just works. Chat, I don't mean to say some VTubers are better than other VTubers, but Fallen Shadow is like an SSS tier VTuber. Okay? Like, just being blunt. With my, like, super particular guidelines on what I think makes a good VTuber, I think Fallen Shadow is an SSS tier. I think she's up there with Watame. You can really see how she's super passionate. Exactly. Pippa, will you make a tier list of VTubers? No, because I don't want to make people hate me. Oh my god. XQC reference? Chat, you don't understand, chat. I cannot make I cannot make a streamer tier list. It'll start drama, right? That's a bad idea for content. Chat. Nice. You already tier listed VTubers with Villian? Did I? I don't remember. Where would XQC rank on the VTuber tier list? I would put him in the category of streamers that use the VTuber tag but are not VTubers. He's up there with all the people when you go on Twitch and you type in the VTuber tag and you get like, I think it's XQC, Soda Poppin', God, I don't remember who else. I frequently watch VTubers on Twitch. I mostly watch like smaller indies. And Binary Mind, thank you. And I just have like I just like I just go through and I can X them out. I don't know if it's due to I think it's because of better TTV. Better TV, whatever. Jill something, thank you. For the 5 good people, thank you. Stalking the 2 views. It's just good, man. I love that like power high of I'm like curating my Twitch. Where I'm like, I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. I don't like you. Your voice doesn't fit your model. I don't like you. I do like you. I shall continue watching you. Oh, you said something that really annoyed me. All right. Backspace. Delete you from my algorithm. Delete you from my VTuber recommendation page. She hates us, chat. No! Talent Scout Pippa. I am not a talent scout. Listen, this company would sink in an instant if I was in charge of hiring. First of all, no, I wasn't. Groomy TV is easily an SSS tier. Groomy is very, very good. She's got an amazing, unique model with an amazing, unique art style that doesn't like clash, I guess. Like there's some VTubers that have like really unique models, but it's just like a chibi or whatever, right? And you're like, this looks kind of like Not this is a chibi, like not like this is chibi doki or whatever, but like it's like one of those like, how do I describe them? It's just one of those like, okay, I'm gonna be mean. They're like the Fiverr models, right? Where they're drawn by people who don't really understand like anime art, and they've got just like the weird faces. I don't know. They just look weird, especially next to other VTubers. So like those, hers is like not like that. First of all, hers isn't chibi, but just like in general, like, or like I'm not really a fan of like a lot of Western model art in general, I guess. Like, I'm not gonna name names or anything. It's just, you know, a lot of them are just not. They're just not for me personally, you know? But Grimmy's got a really nice art style. She's very, very kind, professional. She's got great content. She's cool. She's SSS. Professional weeb take, I can respect it. Her model fits with her content and personality. Yeah, I think that's the main thing for me. Is I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, it's okay if the model doesn't fit. For me, if the model doesn't fit, I would rather just like there not be a model on screen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because it's like if there's that like level of difference, it's just not. It's just not me. It's just not for me. It's just not for me. Not for me. If the model doesn't fit, she must quit. It's not like if the model doesn't fit, you must quit. It's more like, you know, like if the model doesn't fit, I'm just gonna be distracted the whole time by the fact that your model doesn't fit. But is the market overcrowded? No. Nope. Could be much worse than it is now. I think there's a good amount of VTubers. And I think a lot of like VTubers are like quietly quitting and stuff, right? Clavio West here. I really love Clavio's model. I've not really watched her content, so it's hard to judge. Sometimes the Uncanny Valley is part of the charm. No. Alright. Should VTubing be gatekept? I think to some extent. I think there needs to be a different word for like what is, in my opinion, like true VTuberdom, where there's like the kayfabe and like the compliance with like traditional VTuber culture. And I think there should be a word for like VTubing as like a genre, right? Or as a medium, right? Because VTubing is just kind of a medium. And some people don't really, versus just streaming with an avatar, yeah. Alright, let's... Hello, gamers. Hello, gamers. Unmute this.
It's max of 5, reaction 1.
We're joining in.
That's 9 already.
And you just need
like,
some
mid-game.
weapon. Just add +1.
Yeah, in this case, it's the Overlord sword.
Rest
I think
in
that can
peace
go up
to
to
your
like plus
Suika
3,
game.
so it should be like 14.
So you need 2, 4, and 8.
Hearthstone's looking different.
To do that,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think you can actually get 8 Melusines. Seten will only give you 6, so it should only be plus 2.
But what if you play Mamere? I think
like
Mamere counts.
impossible to
Mamere
read.
should count.
I don't think Seten is able to draw you Mamere.
No, they don't draw Mamere, but if you played Mamere in your
Yeah,
deck,
but I don't think it's in the deck though.
No,
Unfortunately.
it's not. No,
Mamere can draw you some random card and it will count to the
you
stat.
don't really
Yes,
need
it's
that much
kinda
anyway.
No, you really don't.
Yeah.
Plus 2 is more than enough.
Yeah. What? I'm
is-
thinking, like, so Runa Tobio could get Navi's
wait.
Burst out here.
You don't. Sudden only draws you 6, but the other magazine cards draws you cards that aren't in your deck, so you actually can get to the +3.
You like can't see it.
True. Yeah. Not that you need it.
I see the vision.
We haven't seen Serene show up. Serene, where are you? Come out of there, please.
How do I change it?
And give us the funny magazine cards. I want to see them.
But also, actually, if we can get Navia Burst
I
out
don't know how to
here,
make chat more legible.
Oh, we can get then Farina Burst.
yeah, then we can start getting some shrapnel.
Oh, wait, it's a Kazuo Assault. We can get bullets.
I might explain the rules for the card
Hold
game.
on.
Okay,
Yeah, but that leaves Navia at 6
So,
though, and they're probably
turn this
gonna
down
do
a
another
little
hit.
bit.
Well, we got Hydra Res. Also, Burst only does 1
But-
damage, so it's not that bad.
basically,
And that'll be a swirl still, right? Yeah.
so
Yeah, it'll be a swirl,
this
but everyone has
is
Hydra,
this
so
is
not that matters.
Genius
Okay,
Invocation,
no quick stomp on
TCG,
Yahida's side, so not in any real danger for Navia.
No, not
and
just yet.
hold on,
Question here, I think,
hold on one
if we want
second.
to
I'm trying to
tune
find
for
it.
the
Like,
burst, or whether we just get the extra
Make
damage
sure
from the skill.
I think you
Okay.
skill on Kazuha.
You think so? You want to like get the bullets? I mean, Kazuha is
Okay,
pretty valuable as like a
so
early
this
game.
is Genius Invocation TCG. Right now they're doing a tournament. They do quite a few tournaments. We've watched them on here before. This is inside the actual game. Yeah, this is inside Genshin Impact.
Like, I think it's
So you can download Genshin Impact for free using my link. And then if you're just interested in like the card game aspect and you don't, you're not like, oh man, like I'm not really into like gacha or whatever. That's okay because the card game is free inside the regular game,
For the cannon, though, you can create a little bit more
and
shrapnel.
you don't
true,
need
that's
to
true.
worry about that.
Oof. I mean,
You know,
yeah, I think
it is.
Nihida ends first year.
it is just like free inside the game.
No, you have to tune
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
free
that's not
inside
you
the
working.
can
game.
tune one.
And normal?
You could tune the shrapnel maybe, and then just normal, yeah.
I mean, I guess we do have more shrapnels in the deck.
And then you could
There's a
add three.
shuffle,
You
yeah.
could add 3
We
more.
could, we
in,
could.
yeah. I think it's a worth. It's a worth.
It might be
actually.
easier
I don't like-
during the
Also,
next
you didn't
game,
know,
during the
Chad,
next
shrapnel, you can
round.
just play that and
I'll
do damage to
explain
the
how the
other
game
side.
works a bit
And it
better.
does not end your turn.
No, it doesn't. It will do 1
I'll
physical damage.
explain
because
a
it
bit
counts as an
better.
action card, you can go again.
So theoretically, you could have 10 shrapnel in your hand. If you got 10 dice,
I don't know how to fix my overlay.
And then you also put out a Shenhe
My overlay is
burst.
a little
Now they all do
broken.
2 damage.
Oh god.
It's not very practical.
Right.
Like,
I think
it's,
they're
very,
broken.
it's not good,
Right.
but it does work.
I don't know why. I don't know what happened to
on
it.
the Kazuha.
I think
Oh,
it
well.
was just for the live and
Right, right, right.
2 dice.
Yeah.
Best to just watch and absorb for now. Yeah.
We could get the salon members out now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ceylon members are here.
Yeah, you can use my link.
It's got Hydra on the side though, but no more freeze threat for.
Also, if you're
Luna,
interested
'cause
in the
Senor
tournament
will
stuff,
flip this,
you
after
can
this turn.
follow AstraCarnival
Senor, if you do
on
not activate
X,
a revival,
or Twitter.
flip at the start of the next turn. So if any of you are
And yeah.
Senora Stall enjoyers or Senor Freeze Luck enjoyers, you could play hash browns or something here up to 5 before your next turn. And
Okay,
she
so
will
like,
not actually
see how he
flip.
just said like play hash browns?
Shrapnel coming
Alright,
in.
well, hear how he
Oh, we have
said
2 in hand
hash
as
browns?
well.
Um,
Oh, that's another one.
And a woven
that's like
too.
one of the
Oh,
cards.
and
That's
we're
like a
still
food
carrying
card. So the
Buttercrab as
food
well.
cards usually do something like
I don't
healing
know how I
or
feel
preventing
about
damage.
Buttercrab, but I
Is
can
the
see
S
why, like,
or
with
the S
Arbor
the
Freeze Luck, also
7,
Dawn of
9,
Fire,
and
you can
6
for sure actually get
health
used
or
to all
attack
3
points?
procs.
I
Those
think right now,
numbers
Runa just needs
are.
to go hard
Can I
defense
get
on here.
the draw tool?
Just
Hold
let
on.
Yahida play out all their cards here.
I
he's
need
about to deck
like
out,
the little
yeah.
draw
Oh
tool
wow, yeah.
His deck
so
is
I
in the
can
single
explain better.
digits.
All right.
If I still have the draw
The
tool.
2 guild and 2 golden house though. That might be a oh. Judgment.
Ooh, that
Hold
was
on.
a-
I need to install the
Shrapnel
little
right there, and the
drawing
Hydra.
Hey, it
widget
does
so I can
install the
explain
discard, but
better.
You can't play it.
Right, you could do the discard. You just can't play it. Right, exactly.
But
But it does solve the
basically,
Hydra resonance.
It would.
stall
It's
deck,
not the
those
one
are
that's
those are
alive.
common,
Bruna
unfortunately.
needs it. So
Um,
Bruna actually just needs to sit
I
back.
don't
Bruna
think-
doesn't
well,
actually
it
need
is
to push
installed.
the damage with the wovens or
Exactly,
anything
yeah.
like that
It is
because
installed. What the heck?
the stall bell curve, as I call
Where
it, is
I
almost
annotate
over.
and draw?
Like there's this thing in stall where you like early
Oh, no,
game your
I'm check.
pressure. You can't see my hand, but it's like it's basically a flat line on a graph, and then suddenly like your
Annotate and
opponents
draw.
they run out of dice, and then their pressure drops off a cliff,
Yeah.
and then your pressure goes up,
Custom widget.
and then that's like
No.
I can envision it.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks really cool.
There's a
in
stall
my
bell
Oh,
curve.
Streamlabs.
math.
Math.
So
You are
if you
so
were playing, you would have the
confusing
mathematician tag.
Has the
Maybe.
TCG changed much
I
since
was
last
very
time?
good
They've
at it.
added
I
a bunch
just,
more
like,
cards,
vibe
but
to
it's
the
not really
plays.
different.
That's what happens. Players become casters. It happens in
really
all
different.
professional sports. So
Okay.
I'm just a creator.
Oh, I have to
You get more views than
resubscribe.
me, which is better.
People just watch me to be
resubscribe.
silly. That's all.
Hey, that's why you're like the main caster. You're here for the entertainment.
Hold on.
I'm boring numbers guy.
we
But yeah, basically like the 9, 10, and 8 that you see on the player closest to us.
All right.
That is
Hida here. Ooh, hang on.
I don't
Oh,
remember
that
my
wouldn't do much
password
damage though.
for this.
Well, we're thinking going off to Senora. and
That's
just
the,
doing- No wait, no, we're on Farina.
That's
though.
the health of the card.
There's no way.
And you can
Sierra ever
regain
does that
health.
damage to chunk
Yeah.
through Farina.
It's not
Too
like
bad
once
they
you
didn't
lose
get
it,
the
it's
energy
over.
on,
It's a gimmick with the
Serena,
gems on the
True,
right
yeah,
side.
didn't have a
So
chance to
those
skill.
are
Mm.
basically
Carl's been doing
like
the heavy lifting. We
your
have weapon for him now as well.
the amount of moves that you
General
have.
Golden
Each
House.
card
Golden House,
costs
yeah.
like a different
Weapon?
Should be lo-fi, I think.
amount of
Maybe. Oh, I don't think you would finish it this round, but maybe just get enough dice.
of
with
of
sample.
those
And then
little
low-fi for the
little
next one, 'cause you
gems.
Still have Golden House anyway.
It's true. I mean,
And you see how like
What if
the blue card
you think Judgment gets
has like a
played
blue
here?
one? That means you need one of the
yes, it
blue
does get
gems.
played.
Yeah, it's
look how much
mana.
dice we have. Why don't we play it?
I don't know
We're
my
like- we're
Streamlabs
almost max
password.
stacks on dice.
Yeah. Oh, so it is lo-fi. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sign into Streamlabs so I can buy the membership thing so I can do the annotating draw.
Sapwood. Oh, that's a sack sword.
Okay. All right. So
I
effectively,
think I logged in with Twitch. I
everything
don't even think I have a
except
password.
veterans. is
Funny play
played.
here. I have an idea.
Hmm?
Bullet. Hydra Res are woven to burn the last stack of judgment, and then bullet
on.
normal attack. 3 damage. Senora falls.
What if you
Oh
get
my
0
God.
dice on the right color?
Down over to
There's
that.
some cards that let
On
you
Frida? Frida normal does 3?
like
Wait, no.
That's 2, but we play a bullet.
fix that.
We play 2 to burn judgment, and then one of our other cards. That's 3 stacks. Because judgment only has 3 stacks, and then we bullet normal attack for 3 damage.
Right.
I don't have a Streamlabs password.
Oh,
Why is it
okay.
making me?
Wow. Actually, that might.
And then after that, Yankana basically has no damage. Like, come on. Barbara, 10 HP, totem. And we have double summons to heal.
Oh, we
us.
went to Barbara.
Hey, trust
Ah,
my
okay.
account.
Okay, hang
That's
on.
fine as well.
I don't have. a
Barbara's
password.
pretty healthy and got a shield, so
We can wait this out. It's fine.
So yeah, and get another dice.
It
Would've
wants
been
me
really
to
cool,
reset. In order to reset
we
my
still have
password,
shrapnel,
I
though?
have to enter my password. But I don't
We have
have a
so much in the
password.
deck.
We
come
do,
on.
we do, yeah. Okay.
I think either play
How
though was
weird.
fine. I think this does make more sense because we don't want to use so much of our dice because shrapnel costs 1 to play, and then we
Right.
use our Hydra Res.
Oh
and
yeah,
scaling
That's weird.
costs.
Right.
Oh,
when you do
Streamlabs
play
being
them,
weird.
Even with judgment, it does eat your dice, doesn't it? Yeah.
It will still do the dice cost, it's just the effect won't activate, which is why it's anti-synergy for playing Judgment and Mausoleum, because you can play Mausoleum.
You can reroll. Oh yeah, that is one thing. When you first roll the dice, you can re-roll them once,
Draw cards.
so you can
Especially,
choose
yeah,
which
it'd
ones
be a
you want to
good counter
re-roll.
to it, not
Some
be a deck,
dice give you like
I mean, it's not
or some cards I mean give you like statuses that allow you to have
Oh,
Oh, more bullets.
all right. Navia might be cooking pretty soon.
So, unfortunately,
the
Barber
dice
Burst is like
of
the
a specific
ultimate no-you
type.
tool. It heals you. It heals every person for 4
I
HP.
help to write down all your passwords
That's like they
physically.
basically invalidates 2 turns worth of damage.
I think I
Good.
think you stay safe and do
It
that.
could help.
You should.
Like swap Farina, swap Barbara Burst, then Yahida cries. Because what do?
Yeah.
You burn all your magic. You have no more dice.
Just trying to think here. You don't want to let Senora charge up though either.
No.
That might be a problem.
You can't really stop that.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters.
Hmm.
You have so many bullets next turn, either with no judgment. If like Yahida swaps over to Senora, you just play a bunch of bullets and
Fair
she's
enough.
gone.
Yeah.
This is the fun part of Navia, to keep, like, you just play bullets.
Navi is one of the new
bullets right
characters
now.
too.
No.
Well,
you have judgment.
We got judgment, but
Like, she
yeah,
wasn't in
what
the
you mentioned
game
earlier, right?
last
So
time.
Oh wait, are we going for it?
Oh, one
We
gun. Wait,
watched one of
did
these.
Runa realize that? Runa's looking around.
There's no way Runa plays that if it isn't to burn judgment, because we have 4 Hydra dice, right? If we want to
past
skill
programs
again
are
on
good.
Barbara, we could.
Gets rid of Hydra. You gotta heal anyway, so that's fine.
Buttercrab, bullet, skill?
Buttercrab eats 2 dice though. You don't want to get rid
We
of
need
2 dice.
2 bullets.
Okay, so now we can do this. So 1 bullet.
yeah, this
you
works.
can just do it like this. And you keep your turn even after Elim, actually.
Oh, that's
You can just
true.
go again.
This is so funny.
This is why I think it should get a little bit of a
I love
nerf,
this thing,
personally.
really
Like, what, you don't draw a card after you play it?
You don't let it does. You just
you
go
do it, like,
again.
once
It's
per
like
turn?
it's like a fresh wind.
Kind of.
many
but,
card
like,
games
it
do you
only has
play?
1 damage, it's 1 dice. The damage is
Uh,
extremely inefficient.
But that's huge. It's really it can
it
it
fills
could
your
determine
hand,
a
it's
I
lot.
like-
can't mention them right now, but
I don't know. Personally, I think it's
Not
kind of
many.
cheap. Doesn't matter. We don't need to discuss that.
Balance changes for something else. I'm just here because it was a real.
So anyway,
I
what
love to
just
play.
happened? We just nulled the judgment.
Yeah,
play.
but playing 3 cards
Then
beforehand.
because the shrapnel does 1 damage per play and doesn't allow the opponent to go again, effectively Runa just removed Senor by playing 3 dice, 3 cards.
yeah, they're
then it
explaining.
proceeds to Barbara
and then
burst.
like the huge no you, as you would say.
Yeah, the big no you. I mean,
Yeah.
Nyahida might have enough damage to
Quite a while
remove
it
Barbara
has.
and remove her from play.
Crap.
But like
I'm just sitting here trying to sign
at
in.
that point,
The
it's
Streamlabs,
like Kazuha plus Mona
it's
will
like,
both do
It
negligible
wants my
damage
password. I don't have the password!
Yeah.
Well, hang on.
Who has
Barbara goes down here.
She does go down, but
Yeah.
like Kazuha never
Then
beats
you are
Navia.
died
It's
out
not
cannon.
close.
Damn. Gam?
Okay, with gamblers maybe.
Oh, hang on. Let's see. There's Lotus in his hand still too.
You can
Wait,
like
here we
NA
go.
skills
I'm
swap
doing a
back.
password reset. This will be so much easier if I can draw on the screen.
As long as Nahida keeps the quick swaps going. Ooh.
I just don't think Kazuha has enough damage because his skill is no longer 3 base.
We tuned a sack sword, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, we have weapon equipped, so no need
Yeah.
for that.
Thank you.
Don't need a skill. Normal attack is more than enough.
Okay.
And then after that, we could probably burst.
Into the
Skill
wind.
again.
Skilling.
Oh, oh, we have weapon,
Yeah,
right?
weapon
So
plus
skills
one.
too.
Wait, oh man, is it gonna make me
That's good.
restart my stream? 'Cause I can't do that.
Back off to Mona.
Delved into destiny.
Phantom stays out.
Oh, that's Mona burst. Okay, that could actually be big.
That could be pretty big, yeah. All right.
So if Runa wants to negate that Mona burst, she needs to draw 2 more bullets. And I have no clue how many we've already drawn from our deck. I think we had 4 bullets earlier. I think Runa managed to get 2 crystallized, so that's 6. Runa only has 1 more bullet left. And also, we did not get to see the funny Melusines.
Yeah, where's Seren?
There we go. Oh, nice.
Seren
I
bottom
don't need to
deck.
restart.
No
Okay.
way.
Fortunate. Runa's only halfway
Okay.
through her deck, so it's not
Now.
that bottom deck.
Widgets.
Still nothing. Both butter crabs.
It's
My
true.
annotate and draw.
Can only play one of them per turn, though.
Give
that hurts,
me
though.
annotate
Oh, it
and
bursts.
draw.
That does 4 damage, doubles the next instance.
Ugh. Wonder what you do.
It's all about to
Kazuha
make
plus Mona
sense,
burst
Chad.
does, like,
Need to be
8
a second.
damage.
No weapon yet either. Ah.
Who's on my paint? Make
Wait,
the entire thing
hang on.
neon green.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
Ah!
okay, never mind. I was wondering if they could strategize and pull.
May I present?
It wouldn't be enough. We need to
Yeah.
draw like 3
Wait,
bullets.
it's not. It's still not apparent.
Well, I was thinking like no, but then you play Seren.
It's still
Oh,
not fair.
maybe
Huh?
Seren
Written
could
in the stars.
really add some randomness to this.
I don't think anything Seren pulls would help here, though.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate. I think
I'm-
if it
I'm
did, we
gonna
wouldn't have
strangle-
enough dice to play it,
I'm gonna
unfortunately.
strangle Streamlabs.
Barbara falling is actually so big because that's less characters Runa Toby can swap to, and she also had the tenacity of middle list, so that's 2 less health and 1 less dice every round as well.
I wonder if. Okay, Buttercrab is still in Navia, so that's okay. They can null some of the damage.
Swap Kazuha here does like 8 damage, 2 because Buttercrab, but
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Still a lot.
I want to explain
Lotus
what's
and
going
Kaza.
on, but
We
my
only got one more
Streamlabs
move though, so.
Yeah.
does not
There's
want
only
to
one
open
more.
up
Unless
annotate.
he put Sapwood on here.
We have Lo-Fi, so
But no Sapwood's going on.
okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's more actions this round, which is what matters.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh,
Oh, wow, that's a lot.
Open.
All right, but the burst does go away.
That's
Use
true.
your words,
Yeah.
cause it's
So,
hard to
more
like.
moves now.
Need to go
All
build
Explain.
towards that.
right,
Without being
Crystal.
able
Oh,
to
wait,
just
yeah,
like.
that's GT.
point
Hold on,
at
so the skill
stuff.
is free. Wait, and I think the next one is discounted to only 2 dice because it's at 4 stacks. I can't see the dice cost, but I think it should be 2 dice.
Firebox.
Yes.
Navia's skill gear should. Oh, never mind. It's the force swap. I forgot.
Yeah.
Share subscription email wall.
Strategize, draw 2 bullets.
Add highlight game widget. Just a widget. Is it widget?
Strat. Oh, we have the dice for it.
We do. And we would take
Oh.
turn advantage, and the
No, it is not.
I don't even know what its name is.
Is
Siren,
it-
I think it was.
Seren?
Yeah. No. The Frina summon.
Oh, this. I think the Singer of Many Waters.
Singer Many Waters. Yes.
Coming at you.
We skill again.
This is chat wordle.
Cosmos?
Oh,
Oh,
Seren, you're
no
a-
dice.
Oh.
No.
oh,
Oh, that's a lot of damage.
that's a lot. Oh man.
The Singer, though, will heal Navia for 2 because she is
Yeah.
below 6 HP.
It could
so
resonance here too, right?
She could, yeah.
Yeah.
If you resonance past turn, Navi will heal back to 6 HP,
He's
which
just
is
broken.
well out of any breakpoints
He's
Nyahi
just
can
broken.
reach within a single
Yeah.
action.
I think you might
Also,
be
Nyahi
cooking
is
with the
dead now
MS Paint.
completely.
Oh wow. And no dice fixing either anywhere.
There's nothing left in
Whoa, no.
Well,
Yeah, just
Nope.
Brutus just got a stall here. Yeah. And you get a Geodice you can throw into the Von around if you want, or you can play Strategize to get some bullets. And then you just throw bullets all day.
It's true. I think we're out of bullets though, unfortunately.
We crystallized 3 more.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Got 3 more bullets.
This green.
Yeah, Strategize and hope to pull 4. Then you can just throw them.
I just only pull up to 2, and we also need dice.
Well, then
to
you
play
can draw 2 more, but on the next turn, I mean.
Oh wait,
That's
okay.
worse.
We draw 2. We draw 2 bullets. Strategize. Draw 2 more.
Yeah.
Bullet.
General.
Skill.
Exactly. Renegade.
Window capture.
1
Oh,
bullet.
bullet.
Okay, that's 1.
We need 2 more bullets, and then we win.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, yeah, he did a dice. Does it cringe?
Oh,
it does.
It does.
God.
Hey, but stall bell curve.
Oh.
Runatopia has withstood the bell curve, and now it's her time to shine.
All right, so 1 Mona normal attack, 1 Kaza normal attack.
Oh, that's actually so bad.
Oh, no.
It could also not matter
Did it
if
flip
Runa
it?
just draws 2 more bullets.
Just
I'm
draw 2 more
cooking.
bullets, please.
I'm cooking,
We
chat.
have 2 bullets.
1, 2, 3.
I'm
enough.
cooking.
That's enough. Yeah, you got enough room. Yeah.
We can do this.
Okay.
I think it's double
Here.
Lavish Hunter as well, so we can Hydra Res to refund some dice, then draw even more bullets, because it will self-piercing in order to even out the HP
Okay.
and then heal back up.
Right.
So
So it's actually Hydra Res.
it'd be
or, sorry,
easier
Haunting Res
if
is
I could
actually
just
free.
draw directly onto the stream. Like, you know what? We
Dice will be
do it too
refunded.
much.
Scene Sword? That doesn't add
We do it
anything
too
unless
much.
you have Medicine played yet.
Attack!
Well, we played a bunch of
Okay, so brush
bullets.
tool. Okay,
The way.
Okay.
Stop.
Well, you
Okay.
won't draw a shrapnel from
so
here.
these
Okay, that works.
Okay,
are
okay,
like
that
your
works.
character's
Yeah.
energy, right? Okay, wait, let me explain.
Ooh,
This is
that is it.
this is so hard.
Navia
This
will
is
get
like
the skill.
your
Bang.
hands,
That's a
right?
lot.
Yeah. 3,
These things on the
there you
side
go.
over here is how many moves you can do, basically. Because each and now it's gone. Oh my
The
god.
more you know. I Runa played so many bullets.
Oh my god. And I go to explain and the game ends.
Well, Runa takes round 2 against Yahida. Congratulations.
gonna lose my
Runa.
mind.
And now Yahida is
I'm gonna
forced
lose my
into
mind, chat. I'm gonna
possibly
lose my
leaving the
mind.
tournament. This is the lower bracket.
Yeah, it
I'm
is.
prepared for next round. I'm
One
prepared
more
for next round.
chance, and if you can't make the most of it, that is your run.
Oh my gosh, this, yeah. So if you don't know, grand prize for this tournament is $16,000 to the winner. And this is the last chance Nyahida can at least try for it.
Yeah, so far not going the best for Nyahida. Decides to run the freeze lockout dice or deck. Sorry, 2 games in a row. Unfortunately, Runatopia with the counter pick in game 2.
Might as well
They have to withstand the stall bell curve and then clap back.
post that I'm live over on
So
YouTube too.
Nyahida does have the option to play the game, but with the last remaining deck from Runa's side here, what is freeze? How do you feel the matchup is going to be?
Sign Overload is just so strong generically.
Oh, that's right.
Like worst case scenario, Nyahida brings it back to 2-2, and then it's just a mirror match for the finals.
Okay.
Like that's kind of a 50-50. So I think no matter what, Runatopia has a
I'm on
good chance
Twitch.
either way.
Yeah. As you can see the replay here, like Runa's side stay fairly healthy throughout this whole thing, and yeah, because Yahida's side kind of lacks damage again with Senora being taken out early.
Yeah,
Or-
the thing is though, like if you want
Gain
Senora
on
to,
that.
to have damage, you need to flip her. But when you flip her, this deck runs no healing, so she's super fragile. And
Yeah.
Runatopia took advantage of that, eliminating her with a hail of bullets.
She never even had a chance to do an attack to charge up either, because you want that really
Ah!
big burst from her to
Yeah.
take people out, especially when you got Hydro and everybody. But yeah, just couldn't set up for it.
Instant replay.
And because Kazuha only does like 1 damage base on
Instant
skill,
replay.
it wasn't enough to break through all the healing, all the shielding on the side of Runatopia.
Yeah. It's a Sol bell curve, as you say.
All bell curve.
I like that. It's really good. And yes, we didn't get to see Saren played, unfortunately, so maybe we could see that in the future. Perhaps maybe Runa advances. We'll see.
I always like seeing the funny cards, like a
Me
hint
too.
of RNG.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
it has the chance to make or break your entire run depending on what you
Exactly, or just ruin your entire game. So here are the deck
I wish
lists
I could
again.
make
so
the
Nyahida
annotate
does have
work.
some. Nyahida has lots of options here, but which one would match up into Sign Overload here?
So I don't think you play Silence because that's like a 50-50.
Exactly, yeah.
I
And then
keep looking at
I
it,
don't think you
expecting
play
that
the
I'm
triple
I'm
revive
missing
deck,
something.
sorry, the
Oh,
double
we can have
revive deck
Emo
plus
Ball.
Bennett either,
That's fun.
because they have a lot of repair skills, right? And Runatopia could force an overload very easily with Prospector, Drill, and Chevre's overcharged ball. So, as as bad as it may sound, I
Oh, is he
think
kinda popping
you
off?
do
But is
just
that
go for
dot,
freeze
dot, dot,
lockout
dot?
because
True.
in this deck, Asano is the only one with pressure. As long as you can eliminate him from the equation, you can very easily
True
take
and
the lead.
real.
But once again, Tada is a new card.
Yep.
Deals 1 physical damage to
Ah.
yourself. Great synergy with Prospector Drills, and also
Yeah.
will unfreeze yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. It does damage to yourself.
Yeah, it's
which is
physical
pretty
damage,
good.
which is what's
right.
important.
Yeah. Actually, that's a
Why
great
does
way
this
to like kind of
update,
null
like-
freeze strategies, right? Yeah, because a lot of
There we go.
before, like early TCG freeze was a really hard thing to play around because you couldn't get out of it.
Yeah, but now there's
Wait,
like
this
there's a
is supposed to
counterplay
be
to it, and also there's great
membership.
interaction with
Oh,
other
well.
cards. We can talk about that later though, as will be
It's gonna-
Sign Overload from Nyahida.
Oh, I
Only
like
mirror
her.
image, correct?
Chevrolet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Runa's only remaining deck is also Sign Overload.
We'll flip a coin here. Maybe their deck list kind of
So Overload refers to
Yeah,
the
double
combination
Sign Hotel,
of
it's
the
so good,
electric
just
and fire
power as
elements.
Expected. White Glove for the breakpoints.
Yep.
And
Oh, early
Nature
streaming,
and
yeah.
Wisdom. That isn't Resonance card
Yeah.
we haven't seen in a long, long while, but we've seen Robot Wizard use that to great effect.
We saw it earlier too
That's
with
better.
I think it was Ting.
Ting as well, yeah.
Yeah, Ting played it just to draw back out.
I know you like her. I really like her.
Fresh Wind.
Freshman, right?
So
Yeah.
typically you do
Deck
prefer,
Spotlight
like,
was
other
all the
draw
cards he
like
had in his
Strategies
deck.
Silly because they just draw more for the same dice, but they
Turn
don't
it
have
back
the
up a
mulligan
bit.
effect, right?
Oh.
If you throw back cards, it's
Hello, my
impossible
guys.
to draw
What?
it again unless, of course, your deck physically doesn't have enough cards.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
But you
Piptastic,
can
I'm
try
pipping
to
out!
search for cards, and those cards can win you games, as we saw so many times this tournament already.
Yeah. So hopefully we get to see
I'm
them play because
freaking
it's really fun to
pipping.
see, just like a whole screen, just like line up with cards and you just
Yeah,
had
it's
to
great.
throw back, right?
I think this is the same list, I
I
believe.
see that
No,
you
it's a
both.
little different. There's a Tandoori.
Yeah, the Tandorian stuff.
Tandoori. There's Dawn Winery in there. There's
the Opera
yeah.
Pickless.
Right.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Haven't seen that card in a while.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same.
Pretty standard aggro, yeah.
Yeah. Wow. It's nice to see all these old cards come back into play now since the changes. For
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, we haven't seen Day in a while. Their bin falling off, and Raffles once again.
The
Looks like
raffle
it
winners
might
was
be
later.
kicking in.
We have one person from EU server and one person from the NA server. Congratulations! If you want to win
into the game!
1,000 Primo Gems, and I'm pretty sure you already know, chat. That's why you're
Get
here.
into the
I'm sure. Remember to type "Let's go." Person you want to win as well as your UID, and if
Let's go, me.
Nyahida wins this round, you can get one more chance. So maybe you want to cheer for Nyahida this turn.
Yeah, you want more games equals
Yeah.
more primos, and more primos equals more good. But whether or not Nyahida is able to make a comeback and make an attempt at the reverse sweep remains to be seen. This will be a sign overload.
Let's go, Pippa,
mirror match. Of
exactly.
course, the lists are slightly different.
You can go to the
but it is more or
AstraCarnival
less
Twitch
a
page,
50-50
linked
matchup.
above.
Just looking at the times here, I think
And go cheer for your
we've
favorite.
already been on longer.
Chipachino, than you.
Really? We've only been on for 2 games. They've been on for like 5.
Yeah, I think
Actually, more than that. They've been on way more than 5.
Bless your
started at
foolish
10.
soul. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Then, oh wait, actually no, they were
Huh?
just off before 1, so
What do you mean by this?
2.75 hours.
What do you mean by
Okay, not
this?
quite there yet, but
The math is mathing.
the math is mathing.
What if I just say,
We're
like-
getting close to
Well,
the
eventually
point.
we'll get there.
Yeah.
Live Pippa
Not quite
reaction.
yet, though.
Not quite yet.
Looks like the players are just finalizing the details. And, you know, something I haven't really talked about in this matchup is actually the rivalry between these
Right, yeah, yeah.
It's
yeah.
not the first time, or even the second time they've met. So Runatopia and Nyahida met in
Give him the
NA
crazy
Season 2
eye.
Catstill Gathering.
Okay.
Where Runatopia
So,
lost to Nyahida
These are
in the
your
top
cards
8,
that are in
and then they
play,
met again
and they're your
in
character
the NA
cards.
2023
Over
Prince
here
Cup,
will
where
be your
Nyahida
cards
once
that are in
again
play, but are
won
not
over
your
Runatopia
character
in the
cards.
top 8, and here we are.
This right here
2024
is the amount of
Prince
health your
Cup
character has
Atlantic.
left.
Once again, they meet in the top 8.
Right.
And this time it
This
looks like
right here
Runatopia is winning
is
in
how
dominant
many
fashion.
dice
Whoa, and then,
you
yeah,
need
this is a mirror
to
match, as you
activate the
mentioned
card.
earlier, so this is really just a toss-up
The
here.
gray dice means it can
Historically,
be
Nyahida
any
has done
combination.
so well against Runatopia,
Any
but it looks like that
combination
year
of any
practice
dice. It
is
just has to be
really
3.
showing its worth right now.
The
Well,
yellow
good luck to both
background
of them still. Let's see
means
some
it all
fantastic
has to
games.
be
Runa's
dice
heart
of the
rate has
same
been
type.
consistently above 130 this entire time.
Yeah, Runa's been
They all
quite
have to be
nervous.
dice of the
Nyahida
same
is
type.
rather calm though. I don't think I've seen it go over 100.
Yeah, he's chilled out
Um,
quite a bit now. He's kind of like smiling and dancing too.
His back's
nobody
against
has
the
like
wall, but he's calm as ever.
if they have a
Right,
specific
up
color
right.
on
There's
them,
some
right? So
notes.
say the gray is actually
Buckle
like
up, kid.
purple.
Buckle up.
Buckle up.
That means you'll have to have like
CD,
3 purple dice.
Be strong, right?
I think she has like a lot of value, right? You have
Yeah.
those 3
It's like
instances
magic,
of
but less sweaty.
fire guaranteed
I
with
don't
the
know.
summon as well, and also the shielding.
This
is great.
gray dice means it can be
Like, I
used
liked a
as
lot of
any
the-
type of die.
Like the
So if you
Aramite
need
characters in here, I wanna
something
see
that
if, like,
needs
the-
2 purple,
the other
but you only have
Aramite,
1 purple, you can use
the
this
enemies that
gray
we see.
one
Those would be
We
fun
do
to
have
play.
the
to
fire Aramite, though.
be your second
Right,
purple.
yeah.
No, we don't have a resonance card for them
Uh,
yet. The Geo one has
the-
them.
these
So
over
usually
here
we call her Babel because there's a significant
are
one in the lower
your-
quest.
I see.
Yes.
I probably
like,
haven't done that
on-field
one.
Probably haven't done
effects.
that one. It's really good.
So
I
this
have
is
such
a
a
mirror
huge
match right
backlog.
now.
It's
Like these
okay.
people are playing the same
Everyone
exact
probably in the
decks.
chat
It seems
also
like.
has the backlog, so it's fine.
So they
Probably not as
both
big as
right now
mine.
have the same status
It's actually
like
impressive how far
on-field
back it
effect.
stretches.
Okay, so
that
Pippa got
affects
a
the
new
other
weapon.
person.
Yeah,
But
Prospector Drill,
sometimes
so
they can also
it costs
affect you
2
as well.
aligned dice to
Yeah, they're
play.
summons.
And what it will do
So
is
this
it will
one,
provide you
see how it
2
used up?
instances of
This was a
one
3,
HP
now it's a
shield.
2. This one
And when
was
you
a 3,
take
now it's a
damage with
2.
the weapon, it will discard the highest
This is their
cost
usage
card
count.
in your hand. Typically, that will be overcharged.
And this
ball, but
info
now
right
it
here
the
is how
Sino
much
talent.
damage is dealt.
Yep.
And for every
This is your
stack, it will
first
draw you
dice
one
roll.
card the next time you do a skill, and if you have at least one stack,
can
it will also do
re-roll-
+1 damage on the next
See, he
instance.
kept the
Strong
1 die and
cards,
then
too.
re-rolled
Which is
the other
value,
3.
yeah, huge value. Especially you want to play out your entire.
You get
deck.
1
And you
re-roll,
do discard
but you can
for it
re-roll
well,
as
so
many
it's
dice
kinda
as you
all
want.
in that regard.
True.
And you
Highest
can
cost one, right?
choose
original
not to re-roll
cost, yes.
specific dice.
It does not take into account discounts, much like things like Kusava.
He's making this up. No, I'm not!
I think just
I
Kusava,
do
actually.
genuinely
So,
enjoy
yeah.
this
Quick
card
swap
game.
to Sino.
No, okay.
I don't know all the effects
No
and everything.
overcharged ball shenanigans because we didn't do an overload.
But I do
just,
enjoy
you know,
playing it.
Cut off for the self discard either.
Surrender.
All right,
We're going. Okay.
bonk. That's a lot of damage.
You play it much? Not like a crazy
Glad to see
amount.
Tyno back in the TCG.
I
as
haven't
well.
played it much recently.
Oh, Runa, it might actually be in
But-
trouble here because if Runa skills, Yahida with the drill and
They
would
should make
discard
the
the
TCG
overcharged
its own app.
ball. And I mean, yeah,
I
Runetopia
think
knows he
if it
has
was
it
its
as
own
well,
app,
because
I would
just
boot
did
it up a lot
overload.
more.
Yeah.
So we're gonna eat the damage and we're gonna eat an overload ourselves.
Because right now you
as
have to
well.
boot up GenshinImpact to play the TCG.
But we also have more dice.
So
So who
sometimes I'm like,
cares?
oh man.
Yeah, we do. We definitely do still.
But
Oh wait, no. But it's gonna eat our Tandoris because it's the highest original
Overload
cost.
is
'cause we're
plus
gonna get
2 damage
overloaded.
and change
Okay,
the
we're gonna
active
eat the
character.
ball.
That's right. We're gonna play the talent. That's
This
right.
is 1.
We should be playing.
Am
should be
I
playing the
misremembering
talent.
We should be
how
playing
these
the
work?
talent.
I have not played in like.
Unless
Game 1.
I have not
Robot
played the
Wizard
TCG in, like,
versus
half a year.
G-Boot.
Sumeru Resonance.
Oh, you're right.
We could
No,
throw
but
it back.
we don't want to throw away the talent.
Not the talent. The Tandori. Save the
Oh, we
Tandori.
could, we could.
try to save the Tandori
It seemed
for
like
now,
an
get
extra
rid of
hurdle if
anything
you only
else.
want to play
Good.
the card
We
game.
could
Yeah.
go for it,
But
but
it
it
is.
might not
It
be
is a
worth
really good card game.
It is 1 dice for
Harper
that.
Hansel, thank you. And
So,
this is the only way to
like I
play
was
it.
saying
You can't
earlier,
really
but,
play
like,
this game
not
IRL
playing
or
the talent
anything.
almost messed up Robot Wizard versus G-Boot. Like
People do make, like, their own versions,
because
but-
they didn't want to get the talent discarded. But okay.
So that goes.
This effect down here,
The fun ball goes.
this
there goes
shield
Tandori.
icon that says 1,
Unfortunate.
this is like
Yeah.
a defense. So if the
This
enemy
does mean
attacks,
that Runetopia is just
it
accepting
deals
the fact that
1
she's
less
eating an overload.
damage.
So.
Makes you
whoever
like this
does the
TCG.
overload, they get the
Just
They
overcharge.
fun.
get the ball.
Right,
Harper,
okay.
thank you for the 10
But they also
PPs.
need
Thank you,
to
thank you,
have
thank
Chevrolet on the
you.
team as well.
Yeah, but Chevrolet can now
Thank
get
you,
a
thank
ball
you,
back.
thank you.
Right?
True.
Yeah.
Nowhere to run.
Is this the tournament? Yes. This
Alright.
is the Prince
Oh,
Cup
that damage, though.
Atlantic.
They're flying right here. This is gonna be a fast match.
Oh, there's
Oh,
the
can see.
Kepler's getting taken out. Oh. Okay.
I cannot draw an
We'd
arrow.
love to equip it. We could have
There we go.
considered like pre-equipping, but or not. It really
Yeah.
did depend.
Yeah,
The
Nahida will
card
only
that
lose
is, like,
Sumeru
lifted
Resonance
up
here, which is
Is
okay.
the
fine.
card
Yeah, that's
that's in
fine.
play currently.
Definitely want to keep your woven.
So right
That's
now,
true. 2 extra dice. Always
this
great.
guy
That
is the
fast looks
active
great as well,
character
in case we get
for
overloaded off.
this guy, and then this girl is the active
What are
for.
we
this guy
looking
here.
for here?
Nature and wisdom. We're gonna mull something.
Probably one
switch
quick
hand,
swap and
I-
one, maybe the white glove.
I don't know. I don't know
What
this.
would we be looking
I don't
for?
know this. This is not in when I played.
What are we looking
What
for?
are we looking? Both quick swap. Okay.
Oh, there's a woven.
Oh, now we got
Um,
strategize. Okay.
Yep.
Usually when
put
you
the
first
woven
boot
down,
up the
then you
game,
get overload here.
when
could.
you first start a
Sorry,
round,
Jay.
I think
you
just-
can swap out. You can like
Okay.
reroll your
we
cards.
really don't want a Chev skill. We really do want Dea to be the one doing it. Chev
You can change active heroes whenever. Yes, but it does cost a
exists
elemental
with the
die.
and then Sino solo after that. But
Right.
just 2 base damage is so not worth.
It costs an elemental die, but there are cards that
that off.
allow you to. Oh, Ash just started. Ah.
Nope, I was
I'll
talking
just keep
earlier about like the
explaining.
great synergies Tada has
There
with
are
other
cards
I'll
that
just go list
allow
some of
you
them now.
to
in this deck in
switch
particular, you
out,
can Tada yourself to discard
characters,
drill
but for no
passive, 'cause it's
cost.
1 physical damage,
It also
one
costs a
piercing.
turn.
It
So there's
will
cards that allow
discard
you
the
to
overcharge spell, you can self-discard for an
remove
overload.
the
If you are running cards like
turn
Kavarina, you can Tada
requirement,
yourself to get
right?
the
So you can
draw
just
for
do it
opponent is not
instantly
attacking into
and
you.
still
And of course,
attack.
you can also
And then
taga
there's
to
cards that
unfreeze
allow
yourself.
you to remove
Definitely a
the
very advanced tactic because
dice
generally
cost.
newer players don't like the idea of hurting yourself, right? So
Yeah, but like it's 1 damage and it doesn't change breakpoints
Jesus,
most of the
Kenny
time.
Goto,
It's
thank you
just
for the
so
gift,
value.
baby!
yeah,
Thank
it's
you, thank you,
definitely
thank
a much
you!
more advanced tactic.
Thank you for the
but
23 gift, baby!
because of all
Thank you,
the
thank you, thank you,
discard
thank you!
mechanics
Thank you, thank you,
now,
thank you!
and like artifacts that take account for taking damage and healing, it is such a good card.
I think if you are a new player, though, you really shouldn't be messing around with Tada.
Right.
What it's kind of like off topic about the game, but if you do want to improve at TCG, you should look into cards that have like baseline strength and build a deck around that first, understand how the game is played, and then you can start incorporating the more advanced strategies like Hyper Magic, because those do require a lot of setup and for you to understand why it works.
I don't know the advanced strategies. I can play around for you guys maybe later. So I don't have Genshin
Yeah, I mean,
installed
that's how you
right now.
build
I
your
don't
knowledge,
think.
right? 3.4, you have the base mechanics and slowly added onto it.
I need to reinstall Genshin Impact.
Alright.
I didn't realize there was a new launcher, so I stopped playing for a little bit. Meteora, thank you, because I couldn't boot up the game.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Because it was like it was telling me that there was a new update,
Lecture on Aruna's side though, not
but
bad. And they got a woven
it wouldn't
hat.
update, and it's because they changed launchers. So if you're like me and you're like, why isn't my game working? It's because there's a new launcher called Hoyo Launcher.
Could always tune it though.
But Meteora, thank you for the raid! Thank you! Hello, darling. We're here to sprinkle some ink and merry mischief with merge some fun. Yeah, thank you.
What Nyaida really wants right now is a Pyro-Res, because Fastball Pyro-Res skill over
GenshinImpact AstraCarnival, the Prince Cup Atlantic tournament for the TCG.
Of probably more than 10 damage.
You can update the launcher from the launcher, can you? I just installed it new and I have to uninstall the old one.
Because Sino with 4 stacks, base damage is 5.
I had no idea.
Overload is 8, Pyro-Res is 11. It is more than 10 damage. I was correct.
You can install the new launcher and locate the current install through it. I had no idea.
Let's see here. Oops, sorry. Just scratching my neck. Sorry if you heard that on the mic.
Ew, a nice
Yeah,
sniffle.
Woven first. What are we going here for?
I'm always sniffling.
What I really like from Nahida here is how well he's been avoiding the overloads from Brunatobio.
Yeah.
It's
Except
like
for that one.
It's well, I mean that's not
Thank
an
you for the
overload.
biddies,
but you
Ultimate
gotta-
Dragon.
you
Thank you.
gotta get one for the ball,
Thank
Just
you.
one so far.
Like just look
Thank
at
you,
the
thank you.
difference in HP,
Right, yeah.
following
Sino's too low right now to switch to
AstraCarnival
take
people
advantage of
on
this,
Twitter?
especially.
right? Like
Are
Yeah.
you
even
guys
with the drill
following
effect, because,
AstraCarnival
Nahida
on
set it up
Twitter?
4 stacks because Nahida was able to skill twice to generate those 2 bonus stacks.
Yeah.
Now
Oh,
does
shoot, I'm not.
5
Okay,
damage
there we go.
on skill, and Brunatobio's Sino has 4 HP plus the shield, which is exactly 5 HP. Oh no!
Uh-oh.
No power res though. Chef
well-
does live.
Go follow them then.
We also need to tune something if we want a skill. Probably the
Forehead?
Right.
That's fine.
Go follow.
Actually, is there a play you can do where you Tada yourself and the +1 damage from the drill is enough? It shouldn't be. That should only be 9.
Also, no, I don't have Twitter.
Tada's skill. Oh
understandable.
wait, unless we burst.
You can follow
Burst
them on
would actually be
Twitch.
enough to eliminate Chef Quiz. And it's gamblers on Sino as well, I believe.
I believe so, yeah.
That's actually really threatening.
This character is Sino.
And we have this another skill after that, especially with 2.
This is
Woven.
Chevres.
Toon Kavarina.
And this is Dia.
Oh wait, what? That did 10 damage on the skill with no Pyro-Res.
I hope that
My
helps.
math was off. What's going on?
Skeggy, thank you.
The Indwelling Sax?
Sino?
perhaps?
It's 3 base plus 2 from
Chevres.
Indwelling, but it's only 5.
Dia.
Overload is another +2, so that's 7. We need to get another 3 damage from somewhere, and Drill I think,
Dia,
only gives us
Chevres.
+1 damage.
Sino.
So that's only 8. Unless there were like 2 Cullen for
I'm
cleanups,
bummed
but I
that I
don't
missed
think
the
there
Rain
were.
Shogun rerun in
think so.
January.
I'm sure the
I
viewers.
can't remember
wait,
if I
it's
told
Sino
her or
Talent. Sino Talent is the +2 for above 4 stacks.
I think
that
I
got
might
changed
have.
recently, so
Oh, right.
I missed
Sorry, chat,
I missed one of the gun
there's been so
girls.
many
Oh,
changes
super, thank you,
recently.
thank you.
I've been having a hard time keeping up
I'm
with
really
these.
sad.
No,
I
that's like Sino's third change.
Yeah.
just
There's a lot of
been
wants
all
Sino to be
over
back
the
in the
place
meta,
right
and
now.
it certainly is because it's about
Chlorine.
to be Sino
I really
for
wanted
one of these
Chlorine,
character-
and I
or
missed her.
players here.
For
But,
this
I
game
mean,
at least.
I don't
but
think she would have,
it's
like, fit
great
into
that
any of
Sino
my
is actually
teams
as strong
anyways.
as he is now because he's the face of TCG
He's
for so
literally
long.
the
He
face
was
of
just,
TCG.
I
Yeah.
don't
so
think.
long he was just kind of.
Because, like, her best teams,
Great that he's here
Chlorine's
now.
best
Yeah.
teams are, like, Nahida, Farina, Fischl.
Runa never got. No, they got their
Um,
talent. I remember.
Yeah,
But she also
Sino,
works with
yeah.
There's
Chevres.
talent on
So I
there.
could have
Yeah,
done
there's
Right.
stars.
Yeah.
Florin, Chevres.
I don't know about the Can't Enter the Show play though.
Yeah.
And I
I
don't
could
know who
kind of
else.
understand your hand
I would
is
have
so
had to have
empty,
done like
you
a
didn't have anything to work
second
with.
pyro, and the only
Yes.
pyro.
I
Well, I
do
could have
think
done.
that
I
you
could
need
have
the
done.
dice to do
Chlorine,
something this
Chevres?
round because, like, all things being equal,
Dia?
Nahida has character advantage, has HP
And, like,
advantage, has
Fischl?
setup advantage.
Which would have worked.
Yeah.
Because I already
More
have like
stacks.
Dia leveled and everything.
If things go as they are, you will
But-
slowly bleed out.
Fortunately, can't
It's
get
fine.
even out either.
It's fine.
Not enough dice for it.
Yeah. And Alpha Epiclez is still out there too. Hasn't really proc since he's fully equipped here.
The 1 dice from gamblers is why.
Yeah. Eesh.
Not great. Not great.
Not good.
Still though,
Deal?
good thing here is that
Hello,
Nahida,
deal da.
unless he invests
Deal.
one of the Wovens this turn, does not actually have enough to eliminate
I know Cope
Judea.
when I hear it. When she comes back, I'll roll for her.
Tuning talent.
Oh, wait, the
Come
tada.
back.
Oh, the
Navi is
ball
on the
hit.
banner right now, though.
There goes the
If you really
ball.
like the beautiful blonde
one gets
lady
burned?
with the blue eyes
It
and the
was the
umbrella and the
overclock is-
sunglasses,
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it was 2 dice.
she's
right?
back. So is
Oh, wait,
Nilu.
this against gamblers.
Yeah, that nulls.
She's a red hair girl with the
Lotus.
horns.
Yeah, no, that was
I
what I was
can't
talking about,
roll- I
right?
can't
roll
You
for
taught out yourself to discard the overcharged ball, and that negates the Lotus, and that gives us
I
Just a
really wanna
win.
roll
This is
for
just
her.
a win.
It just wins.
Yeah, just wins right there.
We even had another action with double woven.
Just how fast this deck is, right? So
Oh, thank
Yahida
God for
wins
no
that
stall
toss
deck.
between these two.
Yeah, I mean, in the
There's,
mirror
like, decks you
match,
can do
Yahida
in-
comes out on top,
in this
proving
game
that this could be his
that
chance
just
to
go on
reverse
forever.
Runatopia.
They're just
Historically, he has done
infinite.
extremely well against this player.
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, it drives me
You
insane.
already know
It
that
drives me
Freeze
insane.
hasn't been performing
We witnessed
very
them
well.
last
Really
time.
has it.
And now I don't know about its matchup into
God, I love the sets
Sign
that they
Overload
do for
though.
this.
Yeah, I believe we did see this
The
matchup
sets are so
earlier.
freaking
I'm
good
not
for
sure if it was
this.
Kevin versus
Can you
Ting
imagine
or
if other
it was
games
Robo-
did,
it was Kevin
like,
versus Ting. Okay. So we did see this matchup earlier.
in-universe-looking
I mean,
sets
it was
for their
able to stall
tournaments?
Sino for
Wouldn't that
quite a
be so
while, but just
soulful?
not enough damage is the main issue with that deck.
Wouldn't that be so freaking
here.
soulful if they did that?
Yeah, it's really just like kind of like who goes first in this match too. I think it's a huge advantage.
Are you competing in this
So,
or just
Sino will
watching?
be
Just
a lot
You're
watching.
able to guarantee that first overload a lot
Yeah.
easier.
There's another company I
The
can think of
damage
in
here is actually
particular.
Crazy. Look at this.
Right. Look at that. Jeez. 6.
A certain
That's a lot.
hero-based
Yeah, and as you said earlier,
shooter.
really avoiding the like key overloads for
That
Runa.
could have done a lot more
Really
for their-
help Yahida take this turn or this turn.
Yeah, because, like,
match here.
for their
Yeah,
for
he
their
had the turn
tournaments.
advantage, right? He can swap off the character
But-
first with fast swap, which is kind of lucky to have in your first starting hand.
Ah.
The dodge that overload, and without the
Ooh.
overcharged balls, Runa
I
wasn't
love
able
some
to
of
put up
the
the pressure.
So we
Fontaine
have
characters that came out.
Bennett.
I've not done the
Harold,
Fontaine story like at all.
Aleph,
Yes.
Also,
or
Siege Wind
Freeze
came out.
lockout.
Freeze lockout.
One of the
I
two.
think Sleepy was gonna roll for her. I don't know if she ever did.
Really hard to say. I mean, if you
I didn't roll for
play
Siege Wind.
the Bennett double revive,
I like
you
used
can
my
just get
free rolls
overloaded
to
off
try
when
and
you
get
do your
her, but
prepare
I
skills.
didn't.
But if you play freeze lockout, we saw this matchup earlier.
didn't have many rolls,
You are able
so-
to stall Sino up to a certain point, and then they
Wasn't
let
gonna
either Tada themselves and clear the
funny.
freeze, as is what happened with Kevin and
I like her, but I don't
King,
like her that
or
much.
you just don't have enough damage to end it before you yourself run out of dice.
It's gonna be a very exciting match here, especially with the history you said between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot riding on
This
this.
will definitely like get to their nerves as well. I'm pretty sure, right?
This is like the
Fontaine has the
rivalry
best
of the
story.
lower bracket.
Is it?
Dude, I'm not even
that's
done with Sumo
because someone
Story.
does get sent home if they
They made
do
me cry.
lose this match. And I believe we're
Jesus.
picking our raffle winners right now coming up here, so that will come up soon. But just to remind you guys, if you want to join the raffle, which I'm sure you'll already know, the mod will let you know when to enter. It's Let's Go, the person that you want to win, and your UID. You could put my UID too if you want.
Or mine, if you know it. You might not.
You not know your UID?
I don't actually know my UID.
I know my UID.
You do?
Yeah, 6018420076.
What the
Put
hell?
that in. Put that in.
That's an order.
This man memorized his user
Yeah, we'll see.
ID
You
like
wanna
it was
tell us
his
in preview
phone
games, which is
number.
really cool,
What
and
the
longer these matches
hell?
go, more for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, this is.
I don't have mine
much to get
memorized.
Extended a little
I
bit,
don't-
so that
I
will
don't
be
know what
another
mine
draw
is.
for you lovely viewers.
Yeah.
But which deck
Yeah,
will
which deck?
Nyahida choose? Oh, here it is. It
I
is
have no idea.
Who are the winners?
Europe and the Asia server
Yeah,
this
Europe
time.
and Asia. Congratulations to
As a
whoever
flexible
those
nerd.
people are. So once again, make sure to enter when the mod calls for it. But yeah, which deck though?
Which deck? We only have 2 options remaining,
Yeah.
and neither of
I
them
don't
look
even
the
have my
best into
social
Sign
memorized.
Overload.
I remember one time I was somewhere
That's
with
good.
Mama
Freeze
Kin,
lockdown.
and
That's
they
your-
were
that's your
like,
choice. That's my choice.
Final answer.
they were like, and we need your social, and I was
I
like,
don't know what to choose. You're not getting an answer from me. I'm not committing.
give me
on this
1 second.
Something else as well to consider
And-
is that
and I had
these
to, like,
decks
dig
are
through my
locked
wallet,
in until the
Yes,
final
and
viewers
right.
can't get
they
to
were
change it.
like-
So if-
Can't change it. No.
If a deck is performing
forget what it was
poorly, they'll
for.
know not to ban it.
Freeze lockdown.
I think it was the
Right,
dentist
it
or
is.
something.
I
don't
think the
remember.
idea- yeah, still got to control the freezes, but this time you
Um,
cannot let Senor take as much damage as.
And I had to,
Senor
like,
has
dig
been
through
in
my
the last
wallet
2
and
or
stuff,
3
and they
games
were
here.
like,
Yeah.
The thing is, though, if you don't flip her, if
kids
she
these
doesn't damage,
days
she's
don't have to
damage, and
memorize
that
their
is kind of the
social.
conundrum in this
And
deck.
Mama Kim was like, yep,
think you might
I
need
don't
to
know
play
how they get
slightly more
by.
aggressive
When
here.
I was younger,
Just go for
if
the
I didn't
damage.
have that
Just go for the
memorized, and I'm
damage.
just sitting here like,
So you don't really have a way to heal on Runatobio's side.
That's
Sign
true.
overload, right?
they're like, what are you gonna do if you lose your card? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I'll use one of the like backup photocopies that I have in my filing cabinet. Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
The players are
What do you
getting ready. You can see the
mean?
nerves.
Why are you getting on me for this?
Let's see if those
Why are you on my back for this?
I could.
It's too many numbers.
Honestly, he's sweating.
Yeah.
I barely know my own phone number. What do you want from me?
And it is Sign Overload once again from Runatopia. This is a deck that has
Helen
been
Riser,
performing
thank you.
extremely well so far
Thank you,
this
thank you,
patch.
thank you. Figure I have my social security number memorized. Okay, well, good
Pretty much
for
the
you!
same as what Yahida played, so we can expect to see. Pretty much
It's a non-issue to hit someone with exactly! I'm like, what do you mean you need me to have this memorized? I don't need to have it memorized. Why is it on a card if I have to have it memorized?
Of course, after that, the countdown came turn 2, which is a little bit too late for
Yeah,
this
this card is incredibly important, so we're gonna print it on toilet paper, but you can't laminate it. Yeah.
I think will be the key
We're gonna
to
give you
this
the world's
matchup.
most
When
easily
Runatopia
rippable
gets it,
card
if
that you're
she
gonna
gets it
have to
all, and
replace.
when she decides to play it,
Because
will
it's
be the
literally
key
just
to
like
victory.
paper. It's literally just a soft paper. It's not even like real paper.
Here. I think Ruda's
It's like
fine so far. Hasn't really
Pulp
shown signs
Fiction
of, like,
paper.
Panic other than heartbeat.
Yeah.
So.
Despite being
Yeah,
nervous,
now
she's
keep
looking
track
at
of it
the
your
brain
entire
again, which
life.
is great.
All right.
Oh, there it is. Nyahida's finally.
Oh.
But what if you lose your wallet? Somebody's gonna have your social security number because you
that's
carry your
so
social
good.
security number in your
Oh,
wallet.
man.
Oh no! You know they're also gonna have all my other information. So what do you want from me?
But like you're not.
What do you want from
complaining
me?
about
My
it.
life's
I guess
already
you
over
just
if they
two
get
won
my
because
wallet.
You got one anyway, right? Yeah.
Half the bestest.
Yeah.
I'll never lose my wallet. I only ever lose my phone.
You play both this time?
I constantly
Depends on
lose
what you
my
draw.
phone.
I mean, there's an argument for it, right? Like you're always data skilling because you want the pyro.
You should not carry that in
It's
your
like
wallet.
countdown.
Yeah,
If
well,
you draw
guess
a drill,
what?
Play drill icon, double gamblers is fine as well.
I need it.
We got turn first.
I will also
here?
attach to my
Okay,
phone.
yeah, he did. All right.
I have like a
That's
really
some good
bulky
dice
phone
from
case.
Runatopia.
Yeah.
So I can't attach
still
it.
has
I wanted a
usable
phone
dice,
case
so
that
we
lets
can
me
work with
attach a
that.
pen.
There's enough for a monoskill double Libin, which I think is about as good as you're asking for.
Oh, you could
But I've
play,
also got a tracker in my wallet
could,
and
yeah,
in
'cause
my
you got
bag.
the
So
dispensary box.
could, yeah,
like if anybody tries
do
to
that
steal
as
my
well.
stuff, like they're getting tracked.
Ooh, you don't
Unless they
need
think
the
to check the
dispensary,
wallet
actually.
for a
You don't-
tracker.
This guy doesn't matter
But,
if
like,
you live in Dawn Winery.
I doubt they're gonna
swap,
unzip
in
it and
which
be
case
like,
might.
is there a tracker in this wallet? I think they're gonna be like, nice money. And they're gonna
I know,
steal my
actually, doesn't matter,
cash
'cause
and throw
otherwise
my
it's
wallet
free
into a
swap.
river.
I'd stop it anyway.
I don't think you play dispenser. You want to save
And
it
maybe
both
sell
for
my
the
ID.
double Timaeus.
I see. Okay.
I doubt it though. They're probably just gonna
Alright.
steal my cash.
What does Runa do here is the question. Like, we could consider, like, swap Sino or something, because we're expecting
This
Yahida
card
to
is
just
water
ramp
damage and the
in,
print
then
is
we could
fading away.
play an overcharge ball early, plus an overload, which is quite nice. Or we could count down, hopefully draw into a drill, and play that on Sino
I
instead.
wonder what if maybe Yahida might just go to Senora this turn.
You're thinking?
Just guarantee a freeze next turn here.
But Mona has
Raider
fast
from
swap,
oh,
and
Olivia!
with double
Thank you for
Dawn
the
Winery, Dawn Winery,
raid!
two
Hello,
free
hello,
swaps as well,
hello!
right? We don't-
Okay.
Hello,
well, you
lovely
say Mona,
soul.
now you have the
Wishing you
option
a
to
day
see what
filled
you
with
want.
laughter,
That's
love,
true.
Yeah.
and delightful
Now
surprise.
Runa
What the
is
hell is this
at
raid message?
crossroads. Do we count down and draw
Embrace
drill
the
and
magic
play
of
down
today
instead,
and
or
let
we
your
just
heart
get
shine
overload
bright.
damage early?
Pass
And
this
it will
warm
be
hug
option
to
number
someone
2.
who warms your heart. Am I being trolled right now, or is this sincere? I can't tell.
That would get rid of
Is it
the
raw?
quick swap,
I don't know.
actually.
I'm just surprised. I've never seen a raid message. This is real. Okay. Okay, well, thank you. That's a very lovely raid message. It's so
You go to
sincere, it
Constantine,
feels
so it's
ironic.
just gonna go everywhere, but
Yeah.
yeah.
It feels like I'm being baited. Like, oh, you thought somebody cared about you? Psych. This is actually a prank raid message. It's actually steeped in 10 layers of irony. Because actually we were trolling the streamer and we wanted her to like feel embarrassed by sincerity. Get fricked, idiot.
Reaction on his 3 damage skill is 8 damage of pyro res.
I'm overthinking it. Thank you for the get uplifted, nerd. You thought you were allowed to be happy. You thought we would send you an actually sweet raid message. Ha! Screw you. She gets that a lot. Not all chats are as toxic as here. Oh, it's just the Twitch
Hyper
door.
magic combo. There's the
Too much
Puppet Golden
positivity.
House. 3 gilded
Your
dreams on
kindness
Kazuha.
scares me.
And great play, playing the
I'm a stray cat and you're offering me food. What's your angle here? Are you going to grab me and skin me alive?
Off to Senora.
Olivia's pure positivity. Oh, it's
Prevent
really
a
sweet.
slow
Thank you
swap
for
to
the
someone else.
really sweet raid message. Thank you. It's a very nice raid message.
Need to just yet.
Sign it down, thank you.
Right now.
I've heard positive
there's
things
also
about
no way you
Olivia
one-shot
Monroe.
Senora either, 'cause
I'll
one
admit I have not
HP
watched your
and 2
streams, but
revive.
I've heard
That is
very
the key,
positive
though.
things
We
about
wanna
you
get
from
rid
one of my
Senora,
friends.
or at least
At least
She
part
was
of
like-
Senora.
Yeah, part of Senora.
we were talking about Twitch
Skills
streamers, and
FK
she was
again.
like, Olivia is like the sweetest person in
preaching
the
to the
world,
Lord,
and blah,
that
blah,
makes
blah, blah, blah. And I was like half tuned out because honestly, I don't
No
really
drill,
know who you are. I've seen you around. I don't mean to be like, who are you? But like I've seen you around. Like I know what your avatar looks like.
Yeah.
The
But I've
other
not, like,
item class is
interacted
the
with
dead
you,
card
and I've not, like,
because
seen your streams.
Field of
I mean it in
Dreams
that
is
sense.
worth more than the equipped currently
Oh,
on
thank you.
Sino. If we
So
do
good,
find
I've heard
the
wonderful
drill,
things
it will
about you
even
from
us out to
Lloyd.
3-3, and it will
Okay,
start
well I'll
giving
just say
us dice
I
for
heard
that.
wonderful things about you from Hina Bobina. There, we've traded our sources.
You also have strategize. You just
do.
need to. But you would
We all
you
know
would
it's
overdraw,
Louis.
but you had to worry about next turn.
Oh well, my source was Hina Bobina, not
Cards
Luby.
can play as well.
Yeah.
It might just be another
Luby's
setup where we
probably.
could play,
Let me talk
strategize Sumeru
positively
res
about a
and
lot
then
of
do our
people.
best to
So I just
pull for the drill, in which
I
we
just
can
assume
play
she's
that.
like
The thing is that it's
fangirling.
giving more time for Nahida to work with. Although that being said,
The
we
Mahjong
are
girl.
on
Ooh.
top.
The
Oh,
The Mahjong
good.
girl.
Nice, that's nice.
So probably the other
Pippa
gamblers
over
goes
explaining.
back.
I don't mean to. I feel like something needs to be like explained. And it's like I'm like connecting, and then it sounds bad. Then it sounds bad, and then I need to try to dig up, but sometimes I just dig sideways and then dig down a little bit at a slight angle. Thanks, Serenade, thank you. Hope all is well, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I hope all is well with you too.
Fresh one coming in too.
Pippa's on meds today? No, I'm not on meds. Why would I be on medication?
Runa just needs to be careful to
The only meds I take
not
are
swap into
vitamins.
Sino at an
Are
immature
you implying
moment
I
and
need
have the
anything
drill
else?
discard talent, because that'd be really bad.
Right.
Pippa damage control to control the damage control.
You just
Because I'm up early.
refresh the skill here, perhaps.
Pippa, it's
You
2
could do
a.m.
the one
2 a.m.
card
It's
as
2
well, because
p.m.
the
Pippa.
victim is still on field.
Leave me alone.
You can't swap over to Sino and do a skill. Unfortunately, not enough dice for that.
Nope.
Vitamins or
Or
vitamin?
maybe
What do you
get
mean?
the
What
weapon
do you
on
mean
right
by
now,
that?
too.
Bingo
Yeah,
bongo
we
tango
get one
mango.
dice to
Where do
spare,
you
though.
be
I guess
Raider
you
from
can
Olivia
play
Monroe?
Notice
Weren't you
onto
in my
Dance
chat
to
as
make sure
well?
She survives this turn.
Yeah.
Are you dual screening?
Oh, okay. Don Winery is out.
I see quite a few of you who have been typing in
Might
here
be
that were
just a
also
swap
dual
salter and that
screening
is
All right,
Olivia.
team,
It's a
let's
swap.
move it out.
Thanks, Ernest. Thank you. There is it. Thank you.
Nahida.
Spicy vitamin. It's not spicy
I do
vitamin.
think this makes sense because you want to spread out the damage.
Took an extra Flintstone gummy
across our
vitamin. Oh, yeah.
characters. That way we have more HP to work with later on. Because if one character is really low, we only have the chance. To,
Oh,
like,
okay,
swap
while
into
I'm
them and
explaining
sack
the game-
or just not go to them at all.
Oh
So
wait,
this does make
hello
sense.
new people, this is
Or
a sponsor stream. We're watching the Prince Cup Atlantic
I was wondering, maybe,
from
like, you freeze
AstraCarnival.
and then reapply
Use my
cryo
link.
again. Then you have
Get
the
your
option
link.
to freeze Sino off field.
You're
on Twitch, you guys already played
I think
Genshin.
Runa does have the turn priority after that, and there is still Tada. So it might not
Okay,
be
here.
as valuable
This
as
is
we
like a
assume.
water effect that has been applied to
The
this
scary
character.
thing
So
here,
like
though,
if this
is that
character
Nahida has 8 dice
uses
remaining.
his elemental effect, his elemental
lot.
effect is
Yeah.
wind.
They might try to
So,
leave in this round, though,
he can,
right?
like,
So they might probably
Spread
two
this
over to him.
effect to like
I
here,
could see it.
to like all the other characters.
Back to
It's called
Dia.
swirl,
which was free because
and it also does extra damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should either
We were also watching.
do burst here and then do something after that.
I
Raging
don't
Wolf
think
Hound.
I've
What is
seen
that icon?
Kazuha burst ever.
I think we've seen it
Okay,
once
chains damage.
earlier.
I really
Okay.
appreciate the
Didn't do
drawing.
much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome. You're welcome.
Sadly.
Here's like an example of
Yeah,
the
skill once
status
again.
cards.
The thing about this, like,
this
newer version
one
of Kazuha is that he has
Is
great
it collects
utility
leftover
at the
dice.
expense
So if you
his
have any of these
damage.
dice at the end of the
I
game
think it's
that
a
you
great
didn't
time to
use
get
for
some
whatever
energy on Senora
reason,
here, actually.
he
You can do a
collects them
skill swap
and
off
gives
if
them
you
back
want,
to
or
you
just- yeah,
in
skill
a future
swap off,
round
like,
after
one-
you
maybe
collect
might want to
collect a
do
certain
one
amount.
normal and then give two. Yeah.
I'm ready.
This one lets you change
It's
characters
gonna
for
be
no
easy on
cost,
the
if I
Oh, you're
remember
right,
correctly.
too, Hydro.
Might just want to do normal. Oh,
How up to
now
date
there's
are you with the
problem 'cause now
TCG
you
meta?
get rid of it
Not
from
at all.
this.
We'd get rid of the Hydro, but
not
Sino
at all.
applies the sheer cold, which would do one
Oh yeah, that
phase,
could.
right?
But then
So-
you leave it now.
I am
So you gotta weigh the options.
you can just
extremely out of date with it.
Get rid of
Yeah,
the
that's true.
Katarina
Yeah,
or something?
Yeah, Katarina could go. Yeah.
Yep, you're correct about the card. Heck yeah.
Ooh.
And I mean, you're not too worried about
Yeah,
Pyra
I
or anything
basically
like
got
that
the
either,
entire
'cause she
game
does have the
memorized.
revive, so she's always guaranteed to live at least one attack.
Yeah. Although Pyro will
I
go
shall
on
people,
to
you know.
Senora.
I shall.
and
I
there
have
are
a
two
strict
quick swaps
schedule
in
for
Runa's
it.
over his hand here.
True.
The pale flame smolders.
I think Nahida needs to expect that
I
Runa
think-
has
is
at
this
least
again or this
one
again?
fast swap and probably a
No,
Tada
it's
as
not
well,
this again.
because
It's second
we've
again.
drawn, like,
It's
half
second
our deck
again.
At this point, and also played a Sumeru
When are you
res to
competing?
Maul.
Never.
Yep.
Nahida should be playing around this.
Okay.
Chat.
Harvest.
I could never be bothered to get good at a
And
game.
Katarina draw as well to give us
You know
some
what I
more
mean?
resources.
How much
Because,
damage
like,
is
the
Sino
amount
gonna
of
do here?
dedication
They
it
said
takes
3
to
step
get,
per
like,
second, oh, no,
good
3
at a
steps.
game
So 3, it should be 5
is a
damage
lot.
on a skill with Overload. It'll be 8
Right?
with the power res, and,
And
if we
then
put the drill on there, Tada
the amount of
ourselves, that
dedication
will
it takes
be
to get
9.
to
Although we're not
a
gonna do that 'cause it will
professional
actually
level
discard
of good
power.
for a game? is dedicating your life to it.
It might actually.
Which is just too much.
No,
It's
only 3
just
stacks this
too
turn.
much.
If we-
There's no game
if you
that
wanna
I
get 4 stacks
enjoy
this turn, we need to play the talent
that
first.
much where I'm like, this is what I'm going to dedicate my life to. You know what I
We
mean?
also might just get frozen.
Well, you'll overload Senora, but
We
then
also
they
have the
would.
ta-da.
Yeah.
It doesn't take
So
that
Quicksell does come in.
that much to get good at the
Ready to
TCG. You
go.
just gotta think
Will
hard.
discounted. Yep.
You know
I'm
what? I think we always go for
I'm not
this.
good at
We have drill, we have pyro ball, we have gamblers, we have fresh
thinking
wind.
out like all the
have
different
tie-off, we get
possibilities. Like the
Go
best
for it.
way to get good
What's
at
it
like a
gonna be afraid of?
TCG, right, is to
7 damage.
consider
That's a
all
lot.
of the
Yeah.
potential outcomes and like calculate the probability
Sign-up is
of them,
activated there, too.
right?
You can see the
Which
card
is just
chain.
too much. It's
Yeah.
just too
Unfortunately,
much.
animations, his
You know,
transformation's
I'm not
quite
gonna be
sick.
like,
Yeah.
oh, huh, well, this person played this card, which means there's only this amount left in their deck.
Dice when you need to kind of work with.
So
All
the
of
probability of them drawing this card to be able to follow through on this other effect that they started within the
because
next
we
3
were not
rounds
able to
is
pop the
20%.
we didn't
Uh,
quite
and
enough
I
damage.
need to
She
draw
had
this
multi-hit
other
element.
card in order to be able to
Yeah, we taught ourselves. And then discard the
start
second
up
ball as
this
well.
combo
Now
that
for
will
that
take
actually
1
should
round.
be-
So
we
the
have
amount
fresh
of
wind.
Yeah. Oh man.
time that
This
it would
has
take
to
for me
happen
to
here.
set all of
Get
that
rid of
up gives them a
Senora
window
is-
of
well,
opportunity to draw
see,
that
because
card that they
Bruce,
need,
I
or
can't
a card
heal,
when you
like,
boost
heal
up
themselves yet.
the probability based on the factor that they have several cards in their deck that allow them to search their deck to draw a specific card.
One healing every
Then
turn is not a
the
lot.
likelihood of this goes down to 0. So either do I like gamble with it, or you know, it's like, oh my
Gamblers is
god.
on sign up too.
It is, yeah. We pre-equipped and we have fresh wind. Like this could be.
Even if
a
you can't be
skill
perfectly
point. It would
optimal,
actually
doesn't mean you
force
can't be
Miyagi
really
to
good. It's so
over
much
onto Kazu as well,
math.
because skill right now
You're
does do
massively
5 damage.
overthinking
Mono will
things.
fall if Miyagi swaps over onto her.
That's like the only way to play. There's either turn your brain off and just
One for
go
your
with
RP.
what you're
I think we
dealt,
go for it.
I think we
or
have to.
actually care about what you're doing
Sig is gone before
and
Bird, right
factor
before she gets
in
Pyro.
everything. You know what I
It's
mean?
consistently been a problem here.
Pippa is a, if I
Like,
can't
without
be
that
the
burst,
best,
there's
why
nothing
care?
really to
Exactly.
burst. Okay, Lotus to be safe, that's fine.
Time to
Wait,
get
we don't
down
have
to
enough dice
Oh, you don't
now.
have enough dice, yeah. Oh, okay.
It's the math is easier than it sounds. Well, it's also just like
Don't know.
remembering
That might be a misplay from
every
Runa. Because we still
potential
had 1 stack of Dawn Winery left, and we also would have gone Gamblers
Every
Refresh if we wanted to swap
potential
again after that.
outcome.
not
You
play
know,
the fresh
every
wind.
potential
Runa might have
path that your
not seen
opponent
line
can
though
take.
either.
Oh, that's true.
Right.
Why do you sound sick? Because my nose is
So-
stuffy and I just
That would
woke
do, what, 2
up.
damage to Sino?
It would do 3 with Shatter.
Yeah, right. So 3 damage down to 5.
You can just have fun playing.
Well, 3 damage down to 8.
I do that
'cause we negate
sometimes with
damage
TCGs,
Lotus if
but-
we ate it.
You overload.
That's why I like the Genshin
lethal.
TCG.
Ball
Because I
gets
can
played,
just boot
takes
it up and be like, ha, I suck. Oh well.
Forces. Well, it doesn't force swap. They can.
No,
pick
because it's
opponent.
Pyro on her, right?
That's
So
right.
it's just
She's allergies,
cover
I have
for 1
allergies.
HP in the normal
Yeah.
attack.
Kind of late morning. You know what?
But then fresh wind.
Then Fresh Wind. Give, no, we're still 1.
Wait,
dice
I woke up
off
3
of the
hours
skill
ago.
there.
Polynesian
Anyway,
taco
so-
shell. Thank you for the
What do we do
belated raid
here?
message.
I
It's
think we
just
should
it's
have
just
still
this
gone for the
wholesome
overcharged ball play
post.
because it would eliminate Senora. and then we'd have
Sandwiched
2
in
days
between
where we
hatred
Gamblers
from
Refresh,
my chat.
Plus the Dawn Winery if we wanna
Absolute
swap 3 times
hatred.
after that. I do think it was the correct play, but I kind of understand why Runa doesn't want to go for it because.
How glad are you to be
look
VTuber
at
when you roll
Nyagi's
out of bed
dice.
and do a
Yeah.
stream?
Witness my suffering.
Okay, burst comes out.
That's
Powerful
not usually
swap.
what it's like. I usually stream at
is
6
here.
p.m. And I usually have a lot more stuff to do in the mornings.
Unfortunately, no dice in order to actually leave.
Oh!
I can do a regular stream tonight? Yeah.
No, it's not enough.
Not enough, but
Jaya normal attack only does 2 because we didn't tada
Oh, man.
ourselves for the overcharged ball.
Oh, man.
Not enough.
It is earlier for you. Yeah, I've been going to bed at
a
like
bit earlier.
1 a.m. lately. I've been going to bed at like 1
What does
a.m.
Runa
I
do
need to go to bed
now?
earlier.
I mean, the 2 dice could help us swap
Any
stall
plans
a
for
little
tonight?
bit
There are a few
Bio
things
and
that I was
everybody
thinking.
here? Ugh.
Signor hurts.
One being
like, a
super
lot.
carried.
That
Everything.
hurt too much. Granted, you have to like tune a bit, but yeah.
It's a
I
good
think-
time to sleep.
It's probably fine. Like as long as Runatobio can live this round,
Not going to bed at the crack of dawn anymore. Nope.
she should still win.
Yeah. Stuff I
with
gotta
an
do.
asterisk.
Ready to
Skill
do my
does
utmost.
Okay.
I used to
Simon
do
does
5
have a
a.m. or
drill
nothing.
stack
What
as
the
well,
hell?
So he would tank a little bit more.
That's too much, dude.
But
Too
right
much,
now the
5
problem
a.m.
is Sig, well,
That's when I used to
Cryo
look
on the
at
other
that's
2
too much.
characters does do 4 damage on skill.
Yep.
Assuming Nahida has the dice, which we know he doesn't.
Yeah. But Gamblers is right there too.
Isn't
You
the
can tune a
tournament
whole
on
bunch.
today?
That's true.
Yep.
Oh, we have once like a
The
board
phase
pencil, I
showdown
think,
one?
as well, so we want to refresh that.
Oh,
Probably.
that removes Sino
I don't know.
from there.
Overcharged ball that will heal Chev or Dea. No healing? Oh, it does only give
Almost
healing
me.
if Chev's skills. I think that might be it. Might be misremembering
Yeah,
this.
I think it does.
Learning your own deck is far more important
My
than learning
limited
what your
experience with
opponents are
playing
doing.
Chev
You don't
so
even
far.
have to know what a specific card do. They just
Making
have general
mistakes on
effect
the interactions
archetypes.
here. These cards
Oh,
aren't
that's not
even-
being optimal!
It's fine.
That's not being
After
optimal!
this, I mean, we just saw Nyahi do a normal attack, right? If he had the dice.
How
to
can
do
you
skills,
play
you
your
know
deck
it.
effectively if you
selling a
don't
little
even
bit.
know what the opponent's deck does?
Yeah,
Back to
I
deep.
like this. We're metagaming a little bit. We just saw Nyahi to do a
Oh
normal
my god,
attack,
there's
so he
105
knows he
super chat
probably
lists.
doesn't have enough to do a skill.
Oh
Right.
dear god.
And if
Oh
he
dear
does
God.
want to do it, he needs to tune a lot of
Yeah,
resources.
A lot of resources need to go right here.
I got the Suika game for YouTube code, and I've been trying to make it
Not
work.
enough.
Quite enough. Still
But
four
I guess I'm
dice.
just doing
That is
something
getting
wrong.
quite low, though, I will
Yeah,
say.
that is getting dangerously low here. Kazuha's
It's not a
still
real
quite
game.
healthy
It's not a
with
real. I'm not like
noticing
referencing
that,
another game. It's like a YouTube
That fresh
widget.
window might be coming in clutch.
For
It's a
I mean,
widget
if Runa can
for my
get
channel.
Herself, like,
It's the one I have here on
Resonance or
Twitch.
something, you can combine the fresh wind into a double kill, and after that, it's probably your game at that point.
Is there a situation where you
Can you ask the creator for help?
overload lethal
Yeah, I'm waiting to hear back.
Senora onto Mona? Wait, hang on. Before that happened, something's happening here.
Oh, that's
There's
the
a reason
Canvas
you don't
Cosmo
double
normal
stream
attack
like
does do
YouTube and
too.
Twitch at the
Yeah,
same
Look
time.
here.
Yes, I could.
I done messed
Yeah.
up.
I guess I could. Enable dual
Okay,
output.
what are we
Stream
cooking?
Horizontal. Wait, what is dual
You don't want
output?
to go
Armed and
to
ready.
Sino.
No, you don't.
No.
That's like the one way you lose. Sino actually has a very
Oh,
real
cannot
chance
toggle
of dying
dual
right
output
now.
while live. Streamlabs has like
Oh,
some
and that-
wacky stuff.
If you swirl over, then you can just like go to
You still use melatonin for
eeping?
eeping?
You can't really.
No, it would force up over into Signora.
Yeah.
She will tank the power at the end phase, but that
Yeah.
sets up for a fresh wind skill.
No, not really.
Oh,
I think
hang
Kazuha
on.
solo.
I was trying
I
to think
don't
of
is
when
enough.
the last time I did was.
Hang on a second here.
What are we
I think
cooking?
that shorts and normal streaming mode, yeah.
See how this goes first. Okay. Fresh one's definitely
You
coming
may need to
in
get
pretty
for
YouTube general
sure,
information
it
API
has
to
to
read the
now.
chat. Yeah, there's that, but it's not connecting to my
So, I mean, this is
YouTube
technically less
account.
damage over onto Kazuha.
Yeah.
There's no pyro on him, right?
Yeah.
But,
It's quite the conundrum.
oh, wait, Sano's only at 1 HP. Hold on.
Quite
wait.
the
No, it doesn't
conundrum,
matter.
Yeah, no
chat.
reactions. Unfortunate.
I think Nahida wins this. Sino 1 HP,
Yeah.
no Lotus. It only takes a normal attack.
Yep.
I think Runa did top pick a strategize. So if we can draw into that
just
Lotus, we
it
could
just
still
doesn't
have a
connect.
chance.
Let's see.
Oh, you're giving the script access? Yeah. Well, I'm trying to, but it won't. It won't prompt for access.
We need Lotus if we want a chance at winning.
What if you quick swap? Can anyone
This situation is really rough.
Chev on that other side between Kazuha and Mona? Kazuha
Yes.
can, right? Yeah.
Kazuha can with a normal attack.
Okay.
He has
It will force
two
up over into Mona, so that means
two
he will
energy
always be able
here,
to go into Kazuha
which
no
is
matter
good
what.
because it means he can
The
use like
ball
his
heals for
character's
one,
ultimate
right?
ability
Only if Chev
if he
skills.
has enough dice,
Does
which
it heal on
presumably
skill or when you play the
he
card?
does.
When you skill.
Because you can also
on
burn
Chev,
your
and
cards
also
down
discard the
here
ball.
Okay.
to exchange them for more dice.
And currently no ball in hand
Yeah,
because
no
we didn't
ball
get an
in hand
overload.
either, no.
Is there a way to get both chests at the same time? Yeah, there is.
Gamblers on the
Okay,
Chev.
okay.
Yeah, there is. Maybe I'll
See,
do
I
like a
think there's
dual
a Chev
stream today.
swap
I
coming
kind of
in
want to
here.
mess with this
Maybe fresh wind at the same time.
I don't think we actually fresh one here. A
Dual
normal
output
attack,
then.
and then we force Nyahida to swap
You can
in
get more dice. Yeah.
with
Are the dice
with
lined up on the right hand side?
the
Yep.
Kazuha in order to lethal Chev. And then after that, we're still in trouble because we don't have a Lotus to play with.
So Runa's side though, I think quick stop the Chev here, right?
We're already on Chev, so no need for that.
Oh, that's right.
I really gotta stop
Sorry, I
using
was
any
like-
sleep
I
medicine
was thinking
because
it's
lately
good.
it's only
Up here.
causing head hurts. Yeah, you should not be using it if
Oh,
it's making your
no.
head hurt.
We
I
need to
stopped
top deck
using
a Lotus,
melatonin
if not,
'cause
Sino always dies to a single attack from Kazuha.
It was like
Yeah.
making me wake up feeling weird.
Huh.
No, dual
What we
stream.
can still do.
Well, I like
is
this like enable
the
dual
drill
output
will
to stream to
still-
horizontal and vertical platforms
but it
simultaneously.
doesn't-
I want to try that.
Play here.
I want to try
Go into,
that.
go into Sino.
Okay.
Self tada, it discards the drill, that's whatever. +1 damage on the attack, and when we skill with Fresh Wind, it also draw 1. And because we played Fresh Wind, it's still our turn. And if we top pick a Lotus after that, we still have a chance.
Okay.
I think that is the only play that allows Runatobia to stay in the game. Because otherwise, Kazuha NA always wins. Both characters are within range of that.
It messes with your cholesterol? I don't even know what cholesterol is. Melatonin invites the Hatman in.
I think
3 streams in?
I'm fairly certain that is the only
Maybe
play
2
that gives
streams.
Runatobia enough HP to win this turn. We need to like gamble the self-tada into Lotus Crisp.
This is intense. It is.
I don't
Well,
think...
Tada draws card at end of turn, though.
No, but the Prospect Drill will give us our +1
Right.
damage, and
Oh,
we
yeah.
skill will draw us 1.
Correct. We didn't fresh swing.
Well, it doesn't really matter on Chef Rez, so it's fine.
Actually, that might be good. Because now you're giving Sino a chance here, perhaps. Depends on who they go on to here, though.
If Nyahida goes onto Kazuha, it's
What is this?
always
This
winning.
is Genshin Impact.
Because we can't
TCG.
get that fresh wind refresh.
Prince
and
Cup
there's no
Atlantic.
power on him. There's never
Use
enough
my
damage
link.
for Runatobio.
How much damage does
Lethal hit.
Sino do right now?
5. Would
Why
be
stop
6,
at
we
3? Yeah, why not just stream to every platform?
It might
Actually,
be
why
8
not
'cause
just
we have
stream to
talent,
every
but
single
I'm not
platform
entirely
at the
sure how
same
that works
time?
Right now. I need to go research
Why not
that
just...
in a
I'm
bit.
getting really distracted. I want to like...
10?
I want to
It
like
does
mess
it.
with
With no
the
power
streamline
res, it never
stuff.
does
Like,
10.
they've added
Okay.
so much stuff.
Especially with no reaction, no pyres.
They've added like, so much stuff. When did they
Yeah,
add all
Nahida's
this?
like, who do I go to here?
I'm
That's
like,
the one neat thing about
Kazuha,
Streamlabs
Eat
is since
Lotus,
it does cost
normal
money,
attack.
they like try to add stuff
And that
to
should
keep you
always-
spending
wait.
money.
No, because we have infusion, right? So we always
Pretty
just
neat.
instantly lethal to Chef Gliz. We get our gamblers reset.
Oh. Hang on. Well, Mona can't take out Chevrus here.
No, she
Pretty
can't.
neat.
Oh.
I think Nyahida could have actually just won right away because we saw the interaction earlier where if you get a character taken
I
out
thought
and
they
you swap
closed
to
down
Kazuha,
cross
he will
flip, though, but I
instantly
guess
do
it's
his
still
normal
going.
attack. Oh wait, no, but that might count as your turn. I can't remember if it instantly swapped over or if
Just
or if
make
they got
Pippa
another
TV and
action.
stream
Nahida
there.
just needs to like tap Chevrus with anything, and then you just eliminate with Kazuha sword.
If a tinkering
after
with stream
Lotus,
stuff featuring
Kazuha,
Genshin
and
Impact
then-
Medium.
Or actually, or you can
Wow.
just like get a double swirl. That works too.
that. Yeah, exactly. Show the Sand King.
Kick is fine. Stop being dramatic.
Oh,
I didn't
that
say
was
anything about
stop.
kick, did
I
I?
don't really need that right now.
Not yet. I think you just Mona
What did- what?
anything. Just get Hydra on.
Yeah, Mona anything.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything.
The next turn you just swirl with Kazuha.
This should. I
Here's a
don't
link
think
to
there's a
show
winning line
Pippa
for
so
Rutopia
MiHoYo
right
gives you
now.
more money.
Oh, unless there's like
Pinned in the
massive
chat
miss on
box!
Nahida's side
And
here.
also in the panels. No, it was a chat. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Moda's skill. Chevrus does whatever, but then
I don't
even
see
with
like
the-
Afterwards,
reply
you always
things
take out a
if it was
character,
like a
get
reply to
gamblers
another
reset.
message. So on my end, it
Even
just
if we
looks like you're like,
don't,
what are you talking
it's
about kick? And I'm like, I
probably
didn't
still
say anything about kick. What do you mean?
I won. They
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
was on the Kazuha.
That is one extra dice with the poor
I'm
princess.
trying to make,
Going
I'm
there
trying
right
to make this
now.
thing log in.
We're
It's
swapping
not
over
logging.
now.
Could.
Oh, sorry.
I would think
Sorry,
I
about
sorry.
think you want to get rid of Chevrus
This
here
isn't
for
Genshin
sure.
Impact. Yes, it is. This is the Genshin
Okay,
Impact
I guess
TCG, which a lot of people don't realize.
case.
Alright. Yeah.
Your
Alright.
justice is
Okay.
broken.
Oh, you know
Can't
what?
wait for the
I think the reason
FaceCoffee.tv
Yahida
to
was worried
launch.
about going to Kazuha was because he didn't know how many overcharged
Wait,
balls
they should make that a
Runatobia
real
left in
thing.
the
We
deck.
should do FaceCoffee.tv and it's just us, like,
Should have been keeping track of that, but
It's just
I mean,
us,
finals
like,
nerves, we can see it. The heart
to
rate's finally
reviewing
getting up, he's
coffee,
feeling
the
pressure.
Face Connect coffee, and it just plays on an endless loop.
Enough.
It just plays on an
Unfortunately.
endless
the
loop.
Lotus coming in
I
a little late.
told you, Rin.
Oh,
Tot up, fresh
gosh.
win skill for the reset, and then you top deck Lotus off the Prospector
Hey,
drill. You win.
Yahida! That's a good
I
name.
mean, it's such an obscure play.
Such
You
an-
know, like you're
It's
using
definitely-
every
Yahida is
obscure
such a good
mechanic in the game to just
Yeah.
like try to maybe.
I love it
top
when
deck
people
something,
like
and
make their names
it
just like
wasn't there. I think the graphic
characters
because
and they like
correct, it is
adopt
2-2
the
currently.
character
2-2 right
as
now.
like
This
their
is
like
the
face
final
claim kind of.
Nyahida with the reverse sweep against
Yeah.
Tobio
Right.
continues the flawless record.
Oh,
It
no.
reminds me of older internet.
I think
Scary.
Like when-
Runa had the game there, maybe
when-
depending
when
on the order of
Utai
the
days
cards, but it just if
used
we went
to-
for that play, there was a potential we could win with a top
Used to
deck
just,
Lotus
like,
off
have
Prospector
a
Drill,
slightly
like,
altered
self-tie-dyeing
version
ourselves and
of, like, a
also
Vocaloid.
refresh a fresh win.
Yeah,
Just every obscure mechanic in the book to pull out the
Go back
victory.
to the highlights in here. We'll see. Like, I think the misplay earlier was going back to Dia instead of just going for it.
My username is Ilias only.
I think big problem there
Soul-based.
was that Signora with like
Soul-based.
the sheer cold and all the damage with the burst coming out
Yeah.
was too much for our very limited healing
Avatar
handle.
friends,
We
yeah.
should have just
When
went for it.
everyone
We
was
would've
named
still had
Cloud,
enough dice
yeah.
to swap salt as well because gamblers would have refreshed us
Soul-based.
2 dice.
Okay. Dang. What a match, though.
I was so
I got
close.
2,000 coins of a game I
Sino
haven't
was
played
fully
in
charged
years.
up,
Heck
ready to go,
yeah!
just no reactions though to work with.
Roll, roll,
Fresh from
roll!
there, too.
I mean,
Never-
once again, though, he did a great job denying
Yeah,
the overload, but
yeah.
I think it was also a mistake. This round right here, Runatopia decided not to go in on onto the
Man. Man.
Signora, taking her out of the game, and it allowed
Man.
this to happen. And the melt swirl, I mean, if it wasn't for that,
Yeah. A lot of different meta plays going on.
I just
here
used
for
my real
sure.
name. I don't think Dick Smells is your real
here
name.
potentially where the nerves are getting to Runatopia. I think there was potentially a
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I don't think that's your real name.
obscure mechanic marathon, but
Yep.
I don't.
unfortunately, Runa, with the tournament pressure, was not able to
Chat,
find
is
the
this
play.
real?
140 heart rate. It's understandable. There's so much at stake right now.
That Lotus coming out at the end there just kind of adds, just stings a little bit. But
His
now,
parents have a unique sense of
Bennett,
humor.
Harold,
You know what?
Thunder, or
I respect
Electro
that.
Cube, yeah.
Yep.
I respect
Versus Sign Overload. This is game 5.
First game 5 today.
Yeah, first game 5 today.
Yeah.
You're right. This is Nyahida's chance to do the reverse sweep, or it will be Runatobia's first time at winning over against Nyahida in a big tournament.
So we were talking about this earlier. This matchup from Nyahida doesn't really play well into Sign Overload,
In theory.
in theory. But
Are all of these games mirror
I will
matches?
never count these players out. It looked so
I think they're
bad for
all
Nyahida
mirror
in
matches.
Game 4. Like, his characters were getting chunked down so much by Sino, but he
I feel
was
like we
able
probably
to
missed a
find
part
a
where
way
they
able to even out
explained
the
that.
HP
I
and
mean, I guess we
eventually
kind of like joined
able
in a
to
little bit late.
squeak
So.
out the victory. So I will never
Wait, for
count
real?
these players
I'm
out.
glad.
so we'll have to
Seems
see
like it
this
probably the
next
best meta
match
decks.
here.
I'm
The
glad,
person
'cause, like,
who
one of the
loses
things that happened
does go
last
home
time
with a prize, right?
The prize.
Yeah,
was
but
that,
the next
like,
person gets to advance to play against, I believe,
the teams got to set up their
Yes,
own
yes,
decks,
it will.
and
Should be
they
Jibu in the next
and
round,
and
but
they
that's-
and they
yeah, that'll
like
be a very
used
exciting
stall
match to
decks,
watch
and
here.
one of them was stall deck
Lots
versus stall
of
deck, which
things
was
at stake here, both for the story of both of these players as well as the prize and the greater tournament as a whole.
But for you viewers, you get to get more Primo Gems.
Yay!
So,
I love gems.
yeah, we loved Primo Gems around here. The codes should be probably popping up pretty
Oh,
soon. Then
hi
you know
to Chaco.
when to enter. But here, once again, Bennett, Harold, Aleph. real
Aleph.
name. Yeah, Aleph.
Game 5.
Yeah, Aleph is actually a really fun
Metaverse
card
meta seems
with the
annoying.
rock, paper, scissors mechanic.
I think it's
True.
fine.
Yeah.
I
You
think
get to triple dip into
actually
the
meta
metaverse.
versus
Yeah.
meta is more
Not a lot of
interesting
cards to
when
do
you
that
don't
in.
have like a good
Whoa,
grasp on the
vicious
game as a
ancient
viewer,
battle. You
right?
haven't actually seen this
Because then as a
arcane
viewer, you
pop.
see
Oh,
lots of
yeah,
big
that's a new
damage and
one,
lots of
too.
crazy
So
stuff
what it does
happening.
is remove 1 energy from the opposing
As long as it's
active
like high
character,
damage decks, right?
Which actually
One of the things with
matters
other tournament
Against
game,
Side Overload, it doesn't matter.
esport
It is
things,
very versatile. The only
hero-based
time you
shooters.
burst on Sino, which is the only one that matters in this deck, is if the breakpoint
Is the meta
burst
spam
lethals and skill
was
does not. but
was
very
like the
rare for that
equivalent
to
of
happen,
stall
especially
decks.
if you have talent and also pyro
Which
res
was-
and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I do not think he'll come up.
I've
in
got
this
a real
matchup
bone
in
to pick,
particular.
chat. I've got a real bone to pick
Just trying to get into the rhythm right now.
with
Yeah,
stall
he's feeling the
comps.
pressure. You can see it. It's getting the jitters out.
Oh, when people do silly gimmick decks.
Runatopia
Once-
forced
You can only really
onto
appreciate silly
Sign
gimmick
Overload.
decks.
Yeah.
The third
you
time she's
understand the
playing
game,
this
though,
deck, it hasn't
you know?
gone well for her so far. Maybe this is her chance to finally bring
Unless
home
it's got,
the
like, a
series, knocking out her
Funny
rival
little
of Nyahida.
marketable
Will it be
mascot
sign
or
over
something,
for
you know?
Runatopia?
You know what I mean?
It could be.
Like
Or will
something-
this
like
be the
something
end of
really-
Bennett's adventure?
like-
Either way, though, for these players, this will be the last
like-
game
like
they're
that
playing today. It'll be
examples, you know,
signed
but, like,
over for them.
stuff
win or
involving
lose.
goats and squirrels.
I love the puns here. They're great. We need to up our game just a little.
We do, yeah. Our pun game is not nearly as
Keep
good.
saying
as it is.
sign over. I'm pretty
You're
sure
going to
chat is
go
like,
to your
"Guys,
grave
please
salty
stop."
about other games.
It's Sino, you gotta go for it.
It's perfect.
It works. It just
Yeah.
works.
I wish they would play his theme every time we say that.
GenshinImpact.
Really cool.
People,
Really
if you're
funny
watching
gag.
this, you should sponsor me
All
like
right.
you did Lumi to just
Runa
play the
still
game
looks pretty calm.
normally.
All things considered.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
for how the
You
series has
should
been
you
going, being able
should
to
you
keep
should be
your
like
nerve
Pippa,
is
play our
going to
game
be a skill you
for a
need.
couple hours
I'd like
every day.
I'd
whatever.
I'd be quaking my boots if I
Not every day.
like,
I can't be here every day.
and
I got
then
stuff to
just
do.
see the series
What?
slowly slipping from my grasp.
A few days a week.
Yeah.
Can't even imagine what the mental pressure is
I
like on
think
her.
at this point you're not even looking at your opponent either. You are
I'm
like
just saying.
focused.
I'm just saying. Hook me up.
in.
Yeah,
Hook me up.
locked in.
I'll play your game.
See
I already
what
enjoy your
people
game.
say
It's just
today.
Time to get down.
I haven't had much time to play it.
That's right, Dia.
Just sponsor me to play your game, and I'll just
You're
keep playing
getting
it.
down to business here. Probably leads in with Bennett, right?
I mean, we're
Genshin,
gonna
ignore
charge
her.
up
She'll
Bennett
show the
first.
game
It's
randomly
a
anyway.
big part of the deck, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is basically what your entire game plan is based
And
on.
Hoyoverse will just get their money back.
Free
since
plus
people
2
roll on the
damage.
banner.
The thing is, though, because Harold is at 6 max HP,
They saw your
if
builds
he's
and
not
decided
full
to
health,
pass.
he's actually
Right.
not going to be able
They were like, she's a Yoimiya main?
Right.
Oh, what, dude?
Unless talent.
Yoimiya main?
Which is why I'm surprised now he is actually running Vicious Ancient Battle instead of Stove.
Oh, true.
Oh yeah, actually.
Maybe. Who knows, right?
It must be a matchup thing.
Yeah, might be a matchup thing.
Looks like we're still
Speaking
deciding
of-
which character to start
of
first. It
Yoimiya,
should
when-
be Bennett.
Yeah.
When
but
I was
we might not,
when I was in
depending on if
Japan,
we want to like
I
saw a
do some
Yoimiya
things where we,
phone.
dodge the overload.
and some like
LF.
Yoimiya
Okay.
accessories.
Cost turn 1.
Just punch?
And I may or may not have
We
had
could.
Yeah, let's.
We need a lot of
One of the
electro dice
JP
for that. That is
members.
the one problem with LF.
pick up the phone for me because they wouldn't sell them
Stand condemned.
Oh,
to foreigners.
that dice.
Oh no.
And I'm still waiting on it. I'm still waiting on it. I thought that would be like a fun
We're
little
running the
stream
upgraded
to like
golden
look at
troop,
it.
too.
It's like
Yeah.
it's like
Might
a
not be that bad because,
Xiaomia
like-
phone
Yeah.
or something
Oh,
like
they got
that.
Herald
I don't
Town
know.
in there as well.
We do.
Really not bad.
I don't know what the
Okay.
type of phone is
Because
called.
what-
But
oh,
it was
you two for
Yoimiya and
that.
she's my main.
Full ramp
So
turn
I
one,
was
I
like,
know.
I think that's probably
what?
what's gonna happen here.
Which one did it? I will not say.
Storm Terror.
Unless they
That
say
should
I
be
can
Bennett
say.
talent.
Yep. So now you have those. And you can equip Herald for free.
And
Yeah.
in the end,
There
I
it is
didn't
right
I didn't
there.
even pay for it.
Yeah, and there we go.
They didn't pay for it either. They didn't pay
Full
for it
ramp turn
either.
one, and I
But
guess we're expecting
management
Runa to do
was like,
skill
okay, it'll be a
on
gift
Bennett,
because it
skill
was
on
like too much
Sino
of a
to get
nightmare
us
to
an
do like
overload onto
like
Bennett.
phone transfers and stuff. And
Oh, Pyres, that's big. If we can
Been-
snipe
it-
Bennett, it's actually
but I have
so
not
dope
received
for
it either.
Vanilla.
so like on one hand, I'm sad I have not received the phone
dice right
and
here,
phone
though.
accessories
No-
yet.
No wovens in hand.
But on the
That's
other
true.
hand, it's like I can't
Good luck,
complain
though.
because it's not like
We
I paid
could
for
Dea
it.
skill into Prospector Drill. That'd be nice.
Yep.
I really like
And
Yoimiya.
the only thing we need to worry about that is if we get Sino talent but no fast swap, we could
Xiaomi. Yeah,
maybe
Xiaomi,
do
I
that
think, is
instead
the
when we
phone
don't want
brand.
to.
A double white glove coming out early might actually be really big here.
Great for breakpoints
Oh, yeah.
because so White Glove. I have to read the fine text for this, but apparently the first time it shuffles in the call for cleanup into the
Is
deck,
that
it is
what it says?
guaranteed
Wait,
into your
Yoimiya.
top 5.
Yep.
Phone.
It's quite nice.
Very high likelihood you actually draw into it.
Yep. And you only need 2 for the max.
I can't find pictures of it online.
It is only 2. It is plus 1 damage for
Where is
0
it?
dice up to a max of 2.
I think you just
Just like the big
Prospector
Chinese
Drill
phone
into
brand?
Sino and just call it. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Unless you want to
It's
double
actually
strap,
a
I
really,
don't
really
think that's
good
the play.
smartphone, by the way, and very affordable. Well, I trust you,
All right,
Chinatown.
here we go. One white glove.
You don't get Xiaomi in the U.S., right?
Ooh,
I don't know. I don't know what I can actually do with the phone.
0 white
It might
glove.
it might
Good
be
though, very
something
nice.
where I
Yes, and the
use it for
Tada.
content,
Tada,
like
great
play
too.
phone games on it.
No
might be able to, like,
overcharged
connect it to
balls
the
just
PC
yet. We'll
and-
discard the Prospector Drill as that is our highest original cost card. Not a big loss though, because we did
Official-
already equip one.
Official phone? Xiaomi. How do I find pictures of this phone, chat?
Let's
All right.
see here.
I'm like,
Yeah, I did-
Yeah, look at yeah.
I'm like
he
not
did-
finding.
I guess he didn't get what he wanted. I'm not sure what he
I'm
was
not
looking
finding
for,
the
but
phone.
clearly
They're
changing shifts
banned
and
in
Vicious
the
Ancient Battle were
US.
not it.
Yeah. Changing shifts at least gives you a discount here, so you
There's
can
no
kinda
way.
work with 9 dice and get Bennett going.
Huawei?
Yeah, because you can swap. You can try to
Swap
get
Bennett,
Bennett.
Huawei?
swap
Yeah.
Bennett, normal burst.
Yeah, normal reverse.
If we do changing shifts, we can't actually get Bennett burst this
Showing
turn.
me a official
The only
phone.
concern will be like, no, there's actually no overcharge balls, so we can't
Why
do
can I not
something
find
some
it?
like weird Tada discard Pyro-Res stuff. Okay.
I can't.
I don't think that was strictly necessary. I think I would have just kept that for tuning fodder. I'm not
Right.
gonna lie.
Why would yeah? Because
can't
Dia is
find
not
the
the threat
phone.
ever here, right?
Burst
Maybe it
is-
was on like
I don't
pre-order or
think
something.
I've
too.
ever seen Dea burst in this deck
Ready
ever.
to do my
Never, not in this deck at least. Probably
Not
in
this-
some other
maybe another Dia
situations.
deck,
yeah,
but
yeah.
not this one.
Yeah, not this one, or at any time
There's
during
also
the
a
tournament
Sucrose
here.
Or Chef Glizber's. Never seen that either.
Yeah.
I think tuning, playing that I think was a
This is
misplay.
not
I
the
would have
brew.
preferred if you just keep it.
Yeah,
Oh,
just keep
okay, it
on
hasn't
tuning
shipped
it.
yet.
Like with how little cards you have in hand,
Yeah,
right? Just
Exactly. Huh. I can see why not changing to Bennett though, because you don't want to put
Yes.
him in range of Sino here. It's gonna be very, very bad.
for sure.
Yeah.
Herald skill is fine as well because it is only one cost means we played the upgraded Golden Troop.
This is
Okay. Other Prospector Drill
Different
gone. That's
technology?
fine. Already taking care of that.
Literally took 0 damage. That's cool.
Fusion band? I don't. Well, I don't
We
even
got
know.
here. Oh, one
I
white
don't know.
glove.
What is 1
We got
plus?
Sumeru Resonance as well.
Calling for cleanup. The big
Why
thing
can't
here for
I find
Runatopia
any
is that
pictures
there
of the
are no
Yoimiya phone?
overcharged balls to worry about just
It was
yet.
in like
Yes.
the
Pocket
Sony
Pyro
store.
application is what makes this deck truly frightening. Other than Sino's absurd base damage after his buff, but the Pocket Pyro application.
So I know it's
is
like an official
really
collaboration.
Oh wait, is that enough to pop revive? No, it shouldn't be. That's only 5 damage. We're 1 off. Wait, no, but we just got discard.
Alright,
Hold
let's
on.
go.
Double calling for cleanup plus the 1-second drill plus
1+
Sino's
is
skill
good
is
phone.
actually 6
It's
damage,
cheap
which
when I
will
use.
pop Herald's revive
You
right
try
now.
Yandex?
You will have to deal with the
It's a real
curse,
phone.
curse, though.
Yoimiya.
Which is, I think it's good. Get it out of the way right away.
That's true. That's true. It will also make Herald do +1
crossover?
damage, so maybe not.
Shuffling
Oh,
back.
collab?
To number 2.
I wonder where
There we
we're
go.
pulling
Genshin
here
Impact
for
X Sony
Runa.
Store collab. Yoimiya themed phone,
Gamblers?
monitor, and
Maybe?
earphones.
The Gamblers doesn't work on revives. Oh, there's talent. Okay, that's good.
Right. Oh,
Maybe
fresh
it's
win
that.
too is
Okay,
nice.
here we go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Tandoori. Good setups for now, right? For probably the next turn.
Yeah, we have enough to like.
Okay, it's a
talent and then
Sony
swap
phone.
back over
It's a
onto Dea,
Sony
which I
phone.
think is all we're asking for this turn.
Yeah.
We really do want those balls, though. Oh, we're going for it.
All.
I did not get the monitor.
Revive, be gone.
Partially
Curse
because
comes in. Ooh, another woven. Nice.
like
we got
the
the draw.
design of the monitor
Drill
is
as
on the
well.
back, so it's not like
Gamblers
I'd be able to
getting- oh, wait,
like
no, Tandoori's is gone. No.
That's okay. That's
Fine,
okay. It's
it's
okay.
fine.
It'll be
really
okay.
even see
Fine.
it.
We have talent. That's
If
basically.
I
the
had
same
like
thing.
a like an
It's called
office
cleanup.
desk
Kinda
set up, I
replaces
guess,
that.
where you could like
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
behind
Pyres
my
too.
desk.
Yeah, like, we don't need it. We don't need it.
Don't need it.
It would make
for now.
sense,
Okay,
but,
now,
like,
okay. So Bennett is ready to kind of get set up here a little
my
bit.
my desk is pushed up against a wall.
Ooh.
Skill is actually 1 cost as well because we have the upgraded golden troop on him too.
Yeah.
Screenshots.
Too bad don't have the burst already, because that'd be 1
No,
cost.
yeah, it would be really
Yeah,
great.
Really good.
Skill
Here's what it looks
into
like.
normal attack. We have 1 dice to spare.
Here's
And
what
then
it looks like.
we can swap over onto Herald as well.
I
Have him
found
take the
somebody.
end phase. So I'm gonna only do 3 damage with Overload. Left on
Apparently.
1 HP.
I didn't even know Sony makes things.
Oh, never mind. We don't have a dice to spare.
Normal.
Changing shifts back. Yeah.
I didn't even know they make phones.
Hypostasis.
Well, I guess we already have Pyro. That makes sense.
Yeah,
So
it's
we
Sony
really
for
don't
crossover.
want to eat Pyro on Bennett because
Yeah, exactly.
Sino is scary.
It looks nice. Yeah.
Sino
it'll
is
work.
really
That is
scary.
really
Maybe it'll work
scary
in the
right
US. But I might just
Both wovens as
I might
well
just set it
too
up
here.
with like Japanese
Aw.
accounts and everything.
Lotus.
That way I can play
Yeah,
like
Runa's got a
Japanese.
good setup here right now.
Runa is basically everything she could ever ask for, with the
Yeah.
exception of the overcharged balls.
Yeah.
If we can get that, we're really rolling in it.
Oh. Just gotta wait and see.
And that
Yeah.
happens on any overload that happens on
Any
server.
overload?
Okay, it doesn't have to be Chevers.
Nope.
It might not
As
make it
long
to
as it's one
customs.
of Runa's characters doing it.
Okay.
Oh no.
So yeah, we do have that quick stop there too, so we could totally go for
We'll
it.
see.
I think we can lethal hypostasis at the same time too, but
It would pop the revive, that's true.
yeah, maybe you Lotus Sino before
if I, like,
you do
go
that
and
because
pick it
they're
up?
gonna go to Bennett.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, do we need to do that though? Because it's only 2 base plus 2 from the Vaporize. It's only 4 damage, and we also have the drill plus Dea's Sanctum.
I just don't like the idea of Sino losing too much health because there's no way you can get back.
We can work with 8 HP though.
I guess. Okay.
Ordered
I
from the
think it's
dark
better
room.
to save Lotus from when Bennett burst is actually up, because then everyone will be
Now that I'm
doing
looking
like
at it, there
4
was,
or
like, a
5
bunch of-
damage, and
Yeah.
it's more value that way.
There's like a bunch
Right.
of crossover
Also, everything
stuff.
costs
I
4
only
dice
saw
on Runa's
Yes,
side
that
here.
is
the
true.
It's gonna be a
earbuds,
problem. Although
monitor,
you can use your wovens to kind
the
of negate
phone,
that
and I think a phone
technically.
case.
You know, when we were talking about this matchup earlier, I was like, oh, it's probably side overload side, because when they do a prepare skill, you can go overload them off. It's like, nope. This deck runs no ramp. It is an aggro deck, despite looking like a combo deck, and that means
Ready
the
to do
curse
my
of the
utmost.
undercurrent is a big problem.
Huge problem here. We will be able to get rid of one of them at least here.
Yeah, skill will also give us 4 stacks on passive as well, which means that we are really chunking.
Yeah.
I know about the
Whom
card game
indeed?
that Genshin. I didn't know they
Is
do
normal
an
attack doing
esport out
enough?
of
I
it.
don't think so.
Yeah!
It should be skill.
You
Yeah, we
can
need to
click
skill
on
here.
the pinned link and go to twitch.tv/AstraCarnival
Don't
or
play your
use my
wovens and
link,
hide them for now.
the Hoyo link
If we
one,
do that,
to
though,
download the game.
it's gonna overland to Bennett, and then like it's
Or do both.
1 cost burst.
Yeah. Yeah, he does heart rate. It increases a little
We're just cooking with
slowly,
combos.
but keeps going up.
Oof,
Oh,
it's
not
normal.
quite a lethal.
Oh,
Jill Brzezinski,
we
thank you
skilled as
for the
well,
gift.
but I think-
We're
wait,
going
no,
to
no,
big
normal attack,
Thank
never mind.
But
you.
there's a ball now. Fine.
Finally, we have
A
one.
ball.
Chill,
Chat
Kim,
type
chill.
ball, please. Alright, Bennett ready to go though
Mhm.
here.
True.
Free burst too.
Free burst.
Yeah.
It's free real estate.
Yeah.
It's free
Runa
real
does actually
estate.
have enough to also one-tap Bennett.
Caps
Yeah.
cards.
It would cost a lot of dice, though.
Yeah. Can't
didn't
lose
notice the
sign
heart
of it.
rate monitor.
Can't do that.
What?
Actually, now that I think
Oh,
about it,
wait,
if
is that a
goes
heart rate
first here,
monitor?
ta-da! Right? Discard the
Uh-huh.
Pyro Res.
Down here. Or up here.
Gamblers, Pyro Res,
Is this a heart rate
Golden
monitor?
Skill, Fresh Wind, Refresh, and then we get to skill again onto Hero, left on Solo Cube.
Wait, that's kind of base.
Great of Nikita to swap off Bennett. I think if we went for the burst there was actually a
Oh my God.
combination of cards that would actually allow Runatobio to both one,
Runatobio's heart
one-shot
rate is
Bennett for 10
150.
HP,
There's no
which
way
is
that's
kinda
real,
crazy,
right?
Yeah.
and two, also have Herald fall short.
There's no way that's real. 150 heart rate?
Smart of Nikita to swap off to avoid that.
Good idea.
I
Good
got
play.
you, boss.
There's no way.
Dia is here. Can't counter out yet.
Not just yet, but with
That's
this swap
insane.
though, even with a fast swap and double woven, there
your
shouldn't
heart
be
rate,
enough
yeah.
dice for Runatobio to still be able
What's
to
the rule if
one-shot
someone
Bennett.
dies mid-match?
If we want to be safe, we could
If
do
one of the
more round
characters
of swap
dies,
stall-
you
swap-
can
stop-
you just have to swap to a different
stalling
character, and there
someone. I
are
can't
ways
speak
to
today.
revive them. And then there
If
are
we wanna be
also
safe, we
cards
do
where
one
like
more
if a
round
character
of swap
dies,
stalling,
you
and then there should be no way Runa has enough dice, but we
you
can
can
go
you can
Bennett
like
right
get
now,
like a
and
boost
in
off of it.
theory,
Chinatown,
Runa
thank you
shouldn't
for
have
taking
enough
the
right now.
days. Thank you.
Just watching how the players are acting here.
Yeah, the calculations going on right now.
Yeah.
High but not
he
extreme.
does look very
150
animated.
heart rate is a lot.
Yeah, you can
think
see
it-
he's
yeah.
finally feeling the pressure. Game 5, it's heart rate finally above like the one.
I think all
threshold.
TCG
Heart rate
tournaments
aside,
should
they
use a
haven't
heart
really
rate
changed
monitor. This is
positions since that
insane.
time, yeah. They've held their mask and have been thinking.
Heart rate's been
Oh,
real
back to-
high though.
Back to Bennett.
You can
Okay.
tell the nerves.
Our mission begins.
Back to
Yes.
Sino.
There shouldn't be
Okay,
enough dice for
I
Runa
looked it
to
up
be able
more.
to
The
one-tap
phone
Bennett
is a
after bursting.
Sony
So that's
Xperia
against the
Well, they
1B.
have two wovens they can play then Tune though. Maybe they're trying to bait this out.
But even if we do that, there's not enough for Pyro Rise, which means there isn't enough damage. All that will happen is that Yahida takes
I don't know
like 8
anything about
damage.
phones.
Right. Okay.
I say only 8 damage, but
Yeah. Wait, can you have a call for cleanup in there though? Did you count that?
so I can't. This is first discard. No burst just yet. Or sorry, no skill. No 4 stacks. So it should only be 4 damage.
I wonder
plus
if there's
Pippa's
been
5.
I wonder if there's been
Overload will be
anybody in this
7.
tournament
Bennett lives on
who's
2.
just been like
Okay.
who's just
And we
been
don't have enough for
like
power
sickle
res or,
mode,
like,
right? Like they
anything
don't
after that,
like
'cause we need to
their
double
heart
open,
rate
so it's not enough.
perfectly calm
I think
and
that's
they
a good
just
play
like
for Runa too
demolished.
here.
Is there like a main character?
I mean,
Is there
technically,
is there
there's way of, like,
is there
no,
a
'cause
Jotaro?
Prospect Drill only gives +1 damage. No, it was never enough.
I just
without
watched the
Pyro Res.
Jotaro Gambler
Or
episode.
stacks.
Oh, this is actually really scary.
I think play here for Nyahida. Swap Abyss Herald. Oh, that works too. 5 damage on skill. We take those.
Thank you for the gifts of the Neon Genesis. Thank you.
Yeah, you have to.
That one is classic. It is so good. It's so good.
Abyss Herald right
I was sitting
now
there like, oh man, he
has
paid off the
a
kid, didn't he?
free
And then he
skill
did.
because of the equipped golden troop.
Such a good episode.
Ooh, that's gonna do tons of damage too, and heal him back up.
Yep, they heal him to 6 HP. Do what is
Such
it
a
like?
good episode.
7?
A
No,
bit-
9 damage.
Go ahead,
Because he has
Mr.
5 base plus 2
Joster.
on each hit for Bennett,
His
so it's
arm.
9 damage. And then, because it's free, we have 3 dice remaining to go into Libin for even more skills next turn.
Darby is just like what? It was so
They'll
good.
be evened out. Woven and Runa sat
Okay,
there.
Barbie.
Yeah.
But there's also the curse to consider as well. That basically
Yeah,
negates the
the
Woven.
curse still there. Yeah, unfortunately.
Go ahead,
Here, though, for
Mr.
Runa to do is that
Joster.
Yahida, because he swaps all a bit.
So fucking
which was
good.
the best play to do.
Sorry, language.
And it was actually in danger.
Sorry.
Is because Herald with Banner Burst only does 9 damage, that means Shepherds will actually live on 1 HP.
Right. Oh.
So freaking good.
Not enough dice to skill and cube. Yeah, 1 HP.
Oh boy.
Not quite there.
Oh man, it's coming right down. This is not looking good for Runa.
Yeah, it's kind of over for Runa.
Barely not enough. to
1
finish
HP on
off Shepherds
Shepherds.
here.
7
With
on
our last
Sino.
2 dice, we cannot
Yahida
pop Libin, and I
has
think whatever
1
Timaeus draws
on
us here
Electrocube,
is not gonna change our
6
game state. We
on
should
I
swap
forget what that
over
thing is
onto
called,
Crowd-
and 9 on
sorry,
Bennett.
Electrocube.
It's
See, on
over.
Crowd Cube, not a lot of Electrocube. I'm getting mixed up. Swap over onto the Electrocube to tank that final hit.
It's-
Yes,
it's
Revival
possible.
Pop, and yes,
It's
he can
possible
get
to come
taken
back.
out, and maybe we worry about fresh wind play, but
Back to Bennett.
could be safe after that. Okay, this works too.
Okay. Yeah, Bennett's very healthy right now. He can take care of himself. He can
Electrocube
probably
has
carry the
resurrect.
rest of this
Oh
game.
no!
He is in range of fast swap power res and stuff
Oh
like that.
my
But
god!
that's fine, right? Because Abyss Herald is still healthy.
Yeah.
You can do a skill after that. Probably will die shortly after, but Electrocube, because there's the revive, is guaranteed to
There should be a
attack
JoJo
at
spinoff
least
that's
twice.
just like the gambler.
You can't cringe on dice here.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
He can get bailed out by Hydra
they
though.
can
Because
get
That should be
Hydra.
like its own entire spinoff series.
Okay, Lotus, not bad.
So, here's a question: do you think Nahida keeps the pyro? Are we expecting our Bennett to get one shot?
I came here to watch a card game, but the rabbit keeps interrupting. I'm sorry!
We have a lot of
Darby,
team fodder
yeah.
in hand, though. I mean, Timaeus is gonna go, Lyman's gonna go, Bennett Talon is gonna go, obviously. So we have something
That's
to work with.
D
Yeah,
dash
so he is fine for now.
ARBY.
You got one shot left with Chevrus.
Most spin-offs are based on a character from the net
The
part
Crazy Undercurrent is actually doing
that
a lot
Araki
here.
Yeah,
refuses
it's
to
doing
acknowledge as a self-insert. Ah.
It's limiting Bruna's options.
Yeah. Only 8 dice to certain.
Ooh. Unfortunately, no fast swap either, so we aren't able to instantly
The
eliminate
next
the Bennett.
yeah.
Lotus onto Sino.
Ready to
Okay.
do my utmost.
Switches to Sino.
Okay.
Sino's cool. If you guys
Gonna take
like
a lot of damage
card
here.
games,
Yeah.
Sino is the poster child of card
Do you
games
have enough
in
to just skill
Genshin.
outright on Bennett? We should probably go for it.
And he makes a lot of really bad jokes.
There,
He's so unbelievably
My
based.
brain is a little overloaded right now, if you know what I'm saying.
I get that pun.
It's
I
too
get it.
much.
Overload, because Rutovia's playing Overload. Yeah, I get it.
Uh-huh.
Very funny.
No, seriously though, there's so much that can be done here.
Yeah,
No
there's a
spoilers.
lot.
No spoilers!
Yeah. This,
I think what Nahida should do here is just skill on Bennett.
His
It will
English
put
VA is
Sino
also a
onto
VTuber? Wait, who's?
6 HP, which
Sinos?
I think is enough for Herald with a skill with Vaporize
Sino?
or with
English
Burst and
VA?
Vaporize to take out in a single action.
Alejandro Saab? He also acts as virtual...
right, yeah, he jumped over
YouTuber
120 now. He's getting
Sayu.
excited here.
Feeling the pressure.
Yeah,
Did he
he's
name himself
alive.
after his character?
I think this turn will make or break the game.
Yep.
Whoever wins the comes out on top on this turn
Oh man.
likely takes the entire set.
The rivalry between these two.
Yeah, I mean, if Nahida is able
Is
to
he-
continue on his perfect streak against Runa,
Lotus on the Herald, so there's the intention.
Is
we
that
avoid
chat?
the fresh win.
Chat,
Okay, that's
is that
great.
allowed?
Yeah.
The play here to Bennett's skill,
Chat, is
the
that
Herald
allowed?
skill only works if Runa
Emerald
doesn't
Enforcer,
fresh
thank
win
you.
and just double tap us.
You mean
So thinking
alpha
ahead
based
here, I
on
like that
Sino?
from Nahida.
Wait, what came first? What came first? Is it just like a really funny coincidence that he voiced...
Now it is.
Wait, no,
Okay,
chat,
say so.
I see what
Stasis
he's
swap.
cooking here, I think. Hold on.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Who saw you
looking
before
at
the
Runa's
VA?
dice, I
What?
think this is probably okay.
Okay, that is like
Like,
a
it
that is
avoids the
a
overload, so no
absolutely
overcharge fall,
insane
and because no
coincidence
overcharge
then,
fall,
because
we
like
can
I'm
safely
looking
swap
on
over into
YouTube.
Herald, and 9
Not
HP
YouTube,
with
Google. I'm
overload,
looking on
no powers,
Google.
no nothing,
Yeah.
should in theory be safe.
Look at
from
this.
at least one action
Sayu
from
equals
Sino.
Sino plus Jing Yuan.
right now does
Right? So I was thinking like,
7,
oh, he took the Sai part from
9
Sino
with
and
double
the U
call and
part
cleanup.
from
Okay, that
Jing
might still be an
Yuan.
issue. There is still
But
threat
it's just
on
a
Herald.
coincidence?
Sino can in theory still do 9 damage.
It's just an absolutely insane coincidence?
Okay,
Prophecy foretold.
Gambler's Burn.
Seriously?
And the
You
heal
saw you way before-
Matters.
What?
Damage.
Right. I think Runa's trying to just survive this round here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what about Anton though? Well, Anton part is new, so
yeah,
he could
it
make
does
his
have
he could
Leaf
make
in
his
hand.
last
It
name
could
Sayu.
Just ramp up.
The
And-
problem is though, if Nahida doesn't have enough dice to go in this turn,
Oh,
the Bennett
it's so
burst wears
coincidental.
out.
It's so
right.
coincidental.
And after that, without Bennett burst, I don't think it's possible for
It's like when
Nahida
you see
to
VTubers
match the
join
damage
like
of
a
Ruto.
big agency, right? And
First
their
we're
new
normal
model
attack, we get the Gambler's
looks
reset,
like their old
and then
one.
we could
You know what I
Woven,
mean?
Double calling for cleanup and do another skill after that.
4 dice still.
I think it's
Normal
Cyborg.
attack is still 3.
Psy for
right, yeah.
Cyborg and you for
But
YouTuber.
you get 2
Oh.
back. Woven. Okay, yeah, I see now. Okay.
Yeah. And if
Of course, I
Nahida
cannot
swaps
give
over
direct
onto
examples,
Bennett,
but
I
like,
think
come
if
on, you
we
guys know what I'm talking about.
stop Ourselves, we should be able to get another
It's
plus
totally
1 damage from
coincidental.
the
That's
drill, which is
insane.
enough to lethal.
Right.
Probably.
Fresh wind coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sayu,
Normal. Okay.
Sino.
It should be
Model.
Abyss Herald swap here.
Hold on, I'm like looking it up.
He's got Lotus on too, yeah.
Oh, I see
but
it.
Woven, double calling for cleanup, I believe
Oh,
is
no.
9 damage.
Negates through that? Okay.
It should be 9 damage.
Ah.
I trust in my math.
Ooh.
Oh wait, no,
It
my
is-
signals were
it is, like,
on a
side note
drill
inspired.
stack, and I think Runa might have already used it this turn. Herald
That's pretty
could be
neat.
safe.
That's
I
pretty
can't
neat.
remember.
That's pretty neat.
Yeah,
Hello,
there's
Gunnar.
a lot of
Hey,
slithering.
Pippa, always a blast to listen to. I hope you have a wonderful stream. Thank you, thank you.
150
Thank you,
on
thank
their
you.
heart rate too.
Ad break? Oh, hello.
Ooh.
Hello,
Oh
ads.
man.
It's a tense game, so it could really still go either way.
Hello,
I think Runa is
advertisement.
favored right now, though. If Woven double calling for cleanup, I think is enough. I think the math works
Hey,
out.
Shad.
I'll like that, and it is 9.
Oh, just enough damage to take out the Herald. All right, off the Bennett. Lotus, not activated anymore. It is
No,
gone. Yeah,
it is gone.
yeah.
Dream died? We're back?
Bennett.
Runatobio, no more dice generation, no more actions.
Nothing happened on my end!
I think it was enough.
This is the 7.
My end, everything's in the green!
Man.
Power is being burned. That's actually
Died
huge.
for a second? I'm still on the green on my end. What the heck?
What are we hoping here for both sides?
That's weird.
Let's see.
Lotus, you really want a Lotus?
Yeah, nothing
Twitch
really
be
here
like.
on- Ooh, I think Runa takes this.
Maybe,
Which
it
you like?
depends. There's the fast up over onto Sino, but because Pyro Res gets burnt, right? Bennett doesn't get one shot.
I'm like
Maybe with
losing
Talent,
my
but
mind
Talent leaves him at 1 HP.
Yeah.
that
No,
Sino
it doesn't matter,
is
'cause it'll
voiced
cleanse
by a
the-
guy
'cause it'll
named
cleanse all the
Sayu.
aura, and then Bennett has burst up again, so he can heal to 3.
I'm
and then
losing
with
my
no overcharge
freaking
ball-
mind, chat.
Oh, wait, but we're gonna get it back because we're gonna do it over with Sino. Unless Burst just takes it.
Emily also did VA work?
What? That's 10 damage.
Yeah, she's a lost stuff. She's in an Eminem song.
Wins it.
Wow!
Defeats the demons and finally gets it back.
Yeah, for the first time in a major tournament, Runatobio takes the set over Nyahida, denying his reverse sweep and also his perfect record.
And I think we've caught up to how long Leah and we're streaming for with that one.
The side quest complete.
Side quest
Jesus.
complete.
Great work, absolutely fantastic. You put in a heck of a fight, and just amazing.
Are they gonna do
Went
the let's
all
play?
way,
The
really
let's play
fought
replay?
any,
Replay?
super hard. Any words out there to the fans?
Enjoy the game.
Well, we sure enjoyed watching you. So, if
Yay!
you'd like, feel free to exit our stage as I will bring you up here to the front, my friend. Well done. You have done it. You have finally beaten Nahida, and we are here celebrating you today. You fought so hard. How are you feeling right now?
Tired.
Tired? Well, you deserve to feel tired after that one. Favorite moment of the match from your perspective?
I like the stall decks.
Oh,
What?
yeah, very good. Very good song. But there's a lot of thinking in there. It really came down to the wire. Were you expecting to win that last game, or did you think that it was over?
I thought it's over.
Oh, now, I have something I'd like to share with you. You have currently the record for heart rate. You got up to 152. 152. Did you feel like you were nervous? Did you feel your heart pumping on that one?
Yeah, I was shaking.
Oh, well, you did an absolutely amazing job. Congratulations. We're so happy to have you continue. And yeah, put it here. Well done. We'll see you continuing over in the lower bracket. But what an incredible performance here from you today. And we'll get ready for our next match. So we'll throw it back to our casters.
I tried looking her up. Is this the Twitter?
Welcome back, and once again, congratulations, Runatobio, for surviving the lower bracket. Their next matchup will be, I believe, Jabu, correct?
Yeah, against Jabu. The only person that was undefeated in the
I
group
know,
stage
insane.
knocked down into lower bracket after facing our reigning champion of Robot.
They measure
Wizard
heart
will
rate.
soon
Yeah,
face
isn't that
off
cool?
against the
Look at this, look at
Runatobio,
this.
Who just finished off facing their demons against Nyahida, breaking the curse.
This was a very even match between both sides here, I feel. It could have gone either way, but once again, we didn't math correctly.
We didn't math correctly at all. Like, the new Sino is so scary.
He's very scary, yeah.
His power spike with his Indulling stacks lasts so much longer, and his talent makes him do so much.
Congrats, you
damage.
almost had a heart
It is
attack. How do you
crazy.
feel?
It was pretty amazing to see how that whole match went there. Do you think Nahida could have done anything different to...
Look at this. I
Think
thought it
about
was so
that.
over.
Turn 2, I think Nyahida, or sorry, turn 3.
I thought it was
think
so
Nyahida
over
might
for
have played
Runa.
a little bit too safe with Bennett. There was an argument
Like,
to
look,
go
the res
earlier, but I
happens.
think the math worked out where Runa
then
could
the
have
second
actually
attack?
done a play where you one-shot Bennett and then fresh wind Herald and we're left in solo cube, and that's really bad. So I think the only thing is that Nyahida could have played more aggressively. We see Sano's 1 HP off, right? If we were
Just
just able to do a
insane.
little
The
bit of extra
multi-attack from
damage,
the
I think
ult, I
it was
believe?
extremely possible for us to take the win over Runatobio. but with how close the match was and
Where
how
are
much
you,
damage
Olivia
Sino
Monroe?
could do, I understand why we played it safe.
I think the quick swap coming in at the end there too.
Oh, that was big.
That was huge.
But
Now
so
that you think
the
about
win-
it, and having the 2 Wovens ready to go just to like
Yeah.
avoid the Herald debuff.
It was lined up perfectly.
Yeah, that's like just a perfect setup.
If
Somehow,
if it
right?
wasn't for that
Yeah.
fast swap, we wouldn't have been able to get Sino in safely. And if it wasn't
Right.
for those 2 Wovens, and also if it wasn't for those 2 calling for cleanups, we wouldn't have been able to have enough damage
Yeah.
to one-shot Herald. So
And damage
Runatobi had like
yeah.
the perfect combination of cards, but with how much of her deck she's drawn through and also playing double Nature and Wisdom, it kind of makes sense that she just has everything whenever she wants it.
Right, we have our bracket up here. As you can see, Runatobio does advance to face off against Jabu, and this will be their last match between them. And then our next matchup will be Mr. Pillow versus Sean?
Yeah,
Mr.
Sean.
Pillow?
Right, yeah. Who face off against Kevin Z, who was
heard him say it,
another contestant that made it through the upper bracket.
You heard him say
Kevin
it.
Z got kind of high rolled.
Yeah.
He's
Again, I am vindicated.
Watch game
Did
2.
that guy
Team
say
Best.
Pello? That
It
guy
is
said Pello.
Disgusting
Yeah.
how hard he got rolled.
Yeah, I kind of want to see that deck come back, actually. It was
I
really
do,
fun
I
to
love
watch,
it.
because it's such a gambler deck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
no, it's the Kenki high roll. If you do not
Yeah.
get Cryo skill, Animo skill into fast swap Sara skill into fast swap like Calx burst on Kenki or Calx burst on Farazan,
Yeah.
the deck kind of doesn't do anything. But when you roll as high as you did, I just go for it.
These,
That was
oh yeah,
kinda
these
funny.
stats are really fun to read too now. Here.
Strongest single strike 10.
Yeah, that was the Sino.
That was the Sino.
That was the Sino.
It could have been higher if
Yeah.
we had more dice for power res,
Right. That's all you need. You just
All you
said.
need.
Exactly,
but
right?
it's so big.
So Runatobia does live up to the underdog, but yeah, Hita's Kitchen does get burnt down, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
This, right? But that was such a wonderful match. Our first best of 5 up
That
to 5
comeback
games.
was
So
insane.
You're right.
maybe we'll see how the next match goes between Mr. Pillow and Shan.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens there. And I think a
was
big part of
insane,
how
yeah.
these games are going to go is the deck building. We've just came off of a huge meta shift, lots of new characters, lots of balance changes, and what decks these players bring is partly like intuition and also comfort.
Yeah.
Right? Like just finding that balance between what is meta and what you think is going to be great against your opponents is so hard to find. Oh, codes!
Raffle winners, more games for you. So congratulations to 2 EU players. You've won yourselves 1,000 Primo Gems each. By the way, they will be sent to you a little later. You might not get them right away, so be patient with that. But don't go away. We have more matches for sure where you can enter in. And of course, the longer they go, the more for you.
More games you have.
Yeah.
And also, during the game, we kind of forgot to mention it because of how much action there was, but there will be a QR code in between the player names.
Hello.
Be sure to scan that. It will give you a feedback form. Be sure to let us know what you want to see. And if you want more raffles, be sure to let us know.
Yeah, or just
raffles!
anything about the show, about the game, whatever you'd like. So yeah, definitely send that feedback again. We listen to all of it. We want to improve this for all you guys. We want more players to keep playing this so you can join events like this.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And maybe the next one on screen can be you. You can get
Yeah,
flown out to the wonderful set we have
Yeah.
back there. Can't really see it right now, but it is beautiful.
Yeah, just TCG has been like such a
Wait,
fun
is there a
thing
live
just to kinda
audience?
get involved with the community with all these like, opportunities to go on trips and just, check things out.
that's
and
great.
Just meet the rest of the world kind of.
Meet a lot of people too, and sometimes the decks that are brought, they're built different.
All right, well, we're going to get right into the next match, so we will go right back to Slacks. Take it away.
Thank you so much, Rin and Sumi. That is right. We're here for our last series of the day. Another lower bracket beatdown where one of these 2 competitors will be going home. So,
Oh, the other
Prince is happy
contestant.
to see some sacrifices
out!
made in his honor.
Fly me
Well
out, I'll
done, my
watch!
boy Prince. He's very pleased. As we will welcome
Actually, don't fly me
our
out.
first competitor
I'd rather
on our
watch,
last
like,
series
from
of
the comfort of
day.
my home.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce you to Mr. Pillow.
Wait, he said pillow. Wow! What was that introduction?
Ready to help his opponent take a nap
I'm rooting for
quite
him.
some time.
You know what? I'm rooting for him.
Oh, how was that one? Was that one good? 1 out of 10.
3.
3. We're improving. Thank you very much, Mr. Pillow. Now, this is
It
quite
was
the
so
match here. A lot of pressure here. You saw our heart rates raging in the last
That
one.
was so
Are you gonna bring us to a
cool.
full game 5 on this one, you think, Mr. Pillow? Or is this an easy 3-0?
It's an easy 3-0.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
Pillow!
opening
Like now, baby. That's what I like to hear. Okay.
Chat,
And
my
his
energy levels,
opponent might
they're
have
coming
some,
back.
Different thoughts about that. May I introduce you to Sean?
To Sean. Yo! I'm sorry, Sean, you're not as cool as Mr. Pello. I'm sorry. The like, come on, man. Come on. You just like cross your arms, kind of like an Undertaker boat. That you know, it's okay. It's okay, man. But it's not the arm lift.
Now this is Mr. Pillow's first time on here. You're a veteran of this show. You think that gives you an edge, Sean?
Yes.
Yes, you do. What do you think about this guy? Have you faced off against him before?
No, but I used to recruit him as a member of my team.
Wow. This guy recruited you? Sensei, if you will?
Kinda.
Kind of.
So we're gonna see if the master is able to defeat the student potentially.
Him for what?
What do you think? Are you gonna be going to a game 5 or was he right? Is this just a
The student
quick
versus
3-0?
the master.
Maybe.
Maybe. Give it to me real. What do you expect from him?
By trio, I mean I trio him.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Any final words to Sean before we begin, Mr. Pillow?
Good luck.
Good luck. Oh, taking the honorable route. Sean, any words?
You too, have fun.
Oh, okay. Well, this got really
Type-
sweet, really
hit him with
quick.
the
We'll get to
GLHF.
computers then because we
Smile.
have some carnage to take care of. Mr. Pillow versus Sean.
Hit him
should
with
be
the
one heck of a match
GLHF
here
colon
today, as we
closed
see
bracket.
Some new strats coming out from
Close
Genius
parentheses.
Invocation. And I know I'm ready to see some old casters once again for this match. Let's bring it back to
I slept with both their moms. No, you did not, indulgence. Mr. Pello's gonna pillow fight
When you say old casters, I'm the only old caster right now because Sumi's, you know, pretty
Yeah.
new to this.
In comparison to everyone here, I'm like basically a newborn.
The baby, yeah. But this is an exciting match. I'd love to see the fire between the two right away.
I love the
Yeah.
confidence.
Yeah, the confidence. Yes. So, but
He's-
before
he's
that,
gonna-
let's
he's gonna
take a look
smother
at their
your face
fun
with a
player
pillow.
interview.
Hi, my name is Mr. Pillow, and my favorite character is Ito, and my favorite deck
Fake.
is Bin. So the most
wait.
important preparation
Ito
for
Bin?
me was choosing
Ito
the
Bin?
right decks to play. At the time, there was already an established set of decks that were deemed strong by the community, but it was also very vital that I chose decks that I felt personally comfortable playing. I'm familiar with every player, both from previous tournament records and from interacting with them in the TCG community. But I'd say that
sleeping with
the
their moms.
players I'm the most familiar with are Kevin, who is the only other European player apart from me, and also Shan, who actually helped me practice during the regular season. I'd like to wish good luck to all players and say thank you to everyone who expressed their support for me.
What is this accent?
So we
Jack-
have a Geo main in the midst here.
We do. It's been a
Geo
long time
main
since
is
we saw
soul
double
based.
Geo.
Yeah, he's an Ito main on Genshin, so he began playing TCG when Ito's card was his favorite deck is Bin. Bin, a classic from back in the day.
We used to all see it all the time. Not so much anymore though.
Yeah.
he's from
it definitely
Turkey.
fits the round
Oh.
15 enthusiast kind of.
It does.
But also views himself as an underdog.
I think taking a look at how stacked the competition is, I can for sure understand. He's even an underdog against Mr. Shan, who was here last year, only losing out to the eventual champion of Robot Wizard.
Real main,
Now we
real
have, like,
man,
a master
main
versus
Noel.
versus
Yeah,
Nah,
we
either
heard
of them.
earlier, it
Yeah.
certainly is
But
master and student. They practice together.
But generally, if the master is really strong, the student should win over
That's
the master,
true.
right?
I have
It
an
depends
eel.
on whether or not the student has learned enough, you know? It's like the student scaling. They get beat early and then eventually they rise to the
Yeah,
occasion.
so maybe this might be a lesson. So let's take a look at
Robot
Shan's
Wizard, yeah, that's one of
player
the
interview here.
competitors.
Hello, I'm Sean. I started playing TCG about a year ago when I also made top 8 Prince Cup. Advancing to the final this year made me very glad I got to be able to play with a lot of good players again. Going here is a fun and interesting experience as a player being able to play on stage. I'm looking forward to Kevin. He is the honored one, I heard. And
The awkward chuckle.
from everyone else believes he's one of the best, if not the best, so I would love to play against him.
Let's go, Mr. Pillow!
There's too much expectation on him right now.
There's a lot riding
Yeah,
on it.
everyone respects him, which is might be going against him here.
Like he's cooked a lot of
everybody
very
put
strong
underdog as
decks
a
in the
tag?
past, and it appears that this time perhaps he cooked a little bit too well.
Yeah.
Players are copying all his sauce.
Childhood nickname at home was Zinc.
That's cool.
Cool. Do you know the
What does
elemental
Grinder mean as a tag?
word?
Yeah, it's like I can't remember if it was like one of the alkali metals or it was farther down.
I personally don't know. I was hoping you would answer that.
Oh, yeah, no, I have no clue.
Awesome. Okay.
We're all underdogs. They all got the underdog buff.
Oh,
yeah.
I personally, I wouldn't consider him an underdog. He did very well last Prince Cup. I will say he's most likely one of the favorites, but round 15 enthusiasts, that is always a tag. Whether or not they actually bring a stall deck is kind of up for a coin flip.
Yeah.
But new stacks are always good.
Round 15, if you do get there, though, we do actually have to end the game, right?
That is true.
And then it's determined by what, again?
I don't know. It's never gone there.
Yeah, we've never actually seen it get there on a tournament, I don't
How many pulls is the drop worth?
I don't know that in the game itself, if you do go to round 15, it will just end in both players' loss.
That's right. Actually, it's just a draw. So everyone
in the
gets a
rule
win.
set itself, they might have a contingency for that.
I think you just awoken a memory in me. I think both of them just gets a point. I think that's
that
what
what it
happened.
works?
I think that's what happens. I might be wrong. Who knows? But anyway. Oh God.
Oh, this is an old
Nuvalet!
classic from the group
Nuvalet's
stage.
cool.
If you were there, you were there. Double Dragon Magic.
Oh.
Probably the most played deck.
There's a cube in the middle.
And a very powerful deck. Nuvalet known just to carry everything on his own once he's set up, and just so strong. Any changes since then though?
What do you install,
Since Prince of
Genshin?
Pacific, there hasn't been any big changes. Actually, there's been two currently. Second Parametric Transformer, that was there before.
Yeah.
And also a Golden Troop. That was for sure not there when I was seeing it.
And they're still playing the Lumenstone too, actually.
Oh, were they? I didn't miss
Cryo
it.
cube, my
Lumenstones,
beloved.
right?
It's 3 costs now. It's so
Cost now.
expensive.
It's very expensive, but who knows? It might still work out, right?
I mean, like, Mr. Pello brought this deck because he's comfortable in it and he's clearly practiced it.
Yeah.
What does he do with the
Maybe,
bed?
despite not being as strong as before, I think these factors could still be enough to turn the tide.
Oh!
What is
Risley
this?
Yoimiya Cryo Cube? Okay.
Oh my
Is
god, let's
cooking.
go!
What are we cooking though?
I don't know what the game plan here is, but I like it.
I don't like using the
So,
monster cards.
Risley kind of
Like the
new
cubes and
to
stuff?
TCG. We haven't
Not in
really
those.
seen him played in tournaments.
No, not. We have seen him like a little bit.
I
I do
little
like
bit,
the
yeah.
bloom raptor. I
He's playing
forget what
for
his
Reezy,
name
which
is.
is more of like a slower
Reezy,
mid-range
yeah.
deck.
The
I think
Denver Raptor
CJR's also brought him back in Prince Cup Pacific.
Fat Eater's in this deck.
That is the new card. That's
Yeah,
correct.
One of the new cards. So
Yeah, I'd rather use the
you
cube
Bring
character,
back Chef
Sam.
Mao and Chang the Knives. We haven't seen him in ages.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, that'll
King
definitely
Guava.
work.
Oh my God, it's here.
I like using
I'll
characters.
explain what all these
Okay,
cards
but
do
I don't
later,
like
but
their
they're all very
playstyles.
exciting because they're ones we typically
But I
do
like
not
their
see in a lot
character
of decks
design.
anymore.
Yoimiya can return. Risley kind
You
of
know what I
entering
mean?
the stage now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not entirely sure what the philosophy behind this deck is, but I would love to see it. I'm always so down when players bring these unorthodox
I do
picks
like
because
it.
they're more practiced than on their opponent, which gives them a slight edge as well. And we've also not seen this before, so it's exciting for us too.
Come on,
Yeah,
Mr.
definitely.
Pello.
So I've never
Jade
seen
Plume, that's his name.
the
I like the
Risley deck
aesthetic.
being played. I've only had
Well, it's
like
like-
plays against Risley, and
Okay.
it's
There's
kinda surprising
characters
'cause I know
that,
he gets
like-
discounts on his
Yeah.
abilities.
His thing is he punches a lot instead of
Does.
punching hard like
Either
Sino.
I don't have them,
Well,
or
you can't make his
what is
punches
this?
hurt a lot, but it like
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Risley is a
Oh, that's
very
the mistake.
setup dependent character
Um.
because you don't have big burst damage like Sino, like even Crab Burst. It
Like
is all
either I
about
don't
how
have
you
them
make
or they
the
don't fit
most
into
out
my
of his
existing skin
discounts.
comps,
Yeah.
right?
And then with the Nuvalet deck, though,
Well, I mean that's
So-
not scary as
it's gonna
ever.
be scary. Oh, yeah,
Like
actually,
getting to
people
play
are gonna
them
like
in the
this with, Risley
TCG
versus
is
Nuvalet
like a
here.
nice
Oh,
like
yeah, we have
compromise.
like
You
the
know what I
Chief
mean?
Justice and the Prison Guard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or I guess the
Warden.
The warden
The
of the
warden.
Fortret de Meropide.
Perfect
The what?
pronunciation.
As always, I gotta keep
Like I
on my
had,
thing.
I didn't have Albedo for a long
I mean, we
time,
are
but he
both
was one
from
of my
Canada,
favorite
that's
characters.
Yeah.
So
Make sure the French is correct for all the audience members.
to. We have to
If
try
you
our
enjoy
best.
lore accurate pronunciation, here you go.
getting
Only to some extent though.
Oh.
like I could play
Oh,
Albedo
this season,
in the
first thing,
card
throwing
game,
back.
There
even though I
it
didn't
is,
have him.
Okay.
I think the NSC is return one Yoimiya burst setup.
I think so too. Yeah, definitely.
Normal with
Yep.
the Northern Smoke Chicken is exactly 8 dice. So we just need to roll 3 pyro minimum.
Heart rate matched.
Thank
They're
you
both
for
stressed.
Also, we do
No.
see the new
They're both incredibly stressed.
So if those, for those unfamiliar, what it does is it costs 0 dice to play, and once per round,
the heart
if you
rate thing
have
is so
less
cool.
I think it's less than 2 cards in your hand, it will discount the next normal attack by 1 aligned dice. To the
I
equipped
really
character,
want to
of
see.
course.
I really want to see like a pro come out that just has
it is
like
kind of
no,
Reoccurring Northern Smoke Chicken as long as you
like
dump your
no,
hand.
no.
Nice to see Gladiator finally get added.
Not like
But
no
these
heartbeat, because
artifacts
then he'd be
think
dead.
hold
But
this
you know what I mean?
artifact
Like
probably
a very calm
Probably
heartbeat.
a
That
lot
would be
of them,
so
yeah, but
cool.
Finally make it into TCG. Ooh, okay, we got 2 usable so far.
We just need 1 more.
Yeah. Did they lead in with Yoimiya?
I think so.
Okay.
We'll have to see. I think I heard the voice.
I
line,
wish
so it
there
should
was
be.
like,
Yeah.
I wish there was like a VTuber like
Might just
that
be
who was
lying,
just
though.
like incredibly,
Unlucky.
like-
Unlucky.
Ooh, tune something.
like cool.
Oh, what do we tune? That's the question.
That sounds so dumb.
I mean, Mr. Pillow's hand doesn't look great either.
No, it really
I would-
isn't.
I
There's
would-
sort of
I would
Nouvelle, that's
stand that.
curious.
Oh gosh.
You know, I would be like a
Everyone's
tier 3
kinda
sub
cringe
if there was like a
Shouldn't
VTuber
see the
that
playing
was
this
like
game.
actually unironically cool.
Or actually, no. What if we do? Hold up.
Maybe you
Bolton?
see-
could dump
I
our
am a
entire
big
hand
fan of
and,
Bolton.
like, Gladiators discount.
I am a
Orange Slug
big
Chicken. We
Bolton
could get our
fan.
triple
She is
Nova down to
amazing
7
at
dice,
FPS.
And then we could also have the Sealy plate as well.
I guess you just need to get the burst, right? You don't
Like
necessarily.
as long as you
Um,
charge
yeah.
up.
But I
three
want one
energy,
in like the
that's-
English
that's all that
speaking
matters.
sphere.
The pyro
I want
it'd be
like
nice,
I
but
want to
you
see
would
like
get
a
it anyway
full
after
like
burst,
TCG
so-
player.
I mean,
All
you're
I've
setting up
had,
burst here so you can
um,
combo in with Rise
right,
League,
right.
which
Had-
is, like,
had
fire normal
Rosalind.
attacks, all the discounts as well.
From
Really, you
the
want like Yomi to like
Chinese
hit with pyro
branch,
anyway,
but I
so
never actually
kinda set that
saw
up
her
for you.
streams.
Well, maybe not on that.
Because I
This is
think she
kinda
only
like
streamed on
Xingqiu
Bilibili.
and/or Yelan decks. You get the
Yeah.
burst and then you don't
But she
care
was
about
super
much else.
into
I think Yelan
TCG.
you want to skill normal attack a bit more because you have the
That
draw.
was, like,
but
her
for
thing,
Yoimi, it's less
TCG.
important. It's just damage.
Unfortunately, we don't see Yelan anymore in the meta
unfortunate.
with the nerfs.
We saw her a little bit
Yeah,
in
we did.
the year
Like their
already,
gimmick
but
is always
not
calm and
being brought
collected
by any
in
of the
tense
players so far.
situations. Yeah, like they're just like
It's nice
great
to
at the
see change
game and they're
anyway.
always
That's
calm
true.
and
Except for
cool.
Nuvalet and his gang there.
That'd be so cool.
Nuvalet in the gang as consistent as ever. I am rather curious
She
about
does more
why
of
we
like
start
a
Nuvalet. Typically, it is
variety
cryo
streamer.
cube. We go for the cryo
She's
cube
not,
burst
like,
rush in order to snipe an opponent with cryo for Nuvalet to
Doing a
freeze.
bunch of like
Just to
TCG.
get some source water droplets out there.
Maybe. I mean,
Maybe she
Yoimi
just
is
play
much of a
Yu-Gi-Oh.
threat early game, so it's
Right.
like we could get that early droplet.
It's nice to have,
Yeah.
right? Get some hydro. You can also threat with freeze.
How do they
stay
decide
on
who goes
Union.
first? I think it's
We could-
random.
We can like maybe threaten her if
Oh,
Shan
welcome,
doesn't get
Super
turn
Busy
party and
Day.
instantly burst.
I
We
hope
can like
you and your
deny it
wife
for a
had
little
a
bit.
wonderful
Yeah.
dinner. Happy anniversary.
The pacing of this deck is what's
Players like that
interesting
usually
to me,
name
because
Widowmaker.
Riley is a hugely setup dependent character where you typically want like weapon, artifact, a bunch of healing to proc it as well.
Yep.
I just
But
mentioned
then
2 games. I'm brain dead right now.
Yoimiya is kind of like pigeonholing you to turn 3 rush because if you don't get used
I
to
want.
the
I
burst
want.
by
Is there
then,
anybody?
she's
Is there
kind of
anybody
too
that does it with like
low
the Genshin
HP
TCG?
to get it again, or just 2 HP to
Oh, pips.
burst to begin with if we're swap stalling?
Are there any only TCG?
So the
VTubers? I
pacing
don't
of
know.
this deck is what's most
That was
interesting to
amazing.
me.
Heck yeah.
I think Pillow. Okay, does the skill they do before they go to the
Right back,
draw. I
one
was
second.
wondering if they're gonna go
One
lead in
second.
here.
Right back.
Ooh, we could.
And Timaeus, but they're not doing
Yeah.
that. So trying to draw some more cards out.
I don't think there's actually enough dice here in order to Yoimiya normal attack again.
Oh,
Unless we replace our Cavalrina with Gladiators and also eat Northern Smoked Chicken, we would have enough for normal, but then we'd have to tune Gamblers. That doesn't feel great, so might just bite the bullet this turn, not build up the burst.
At least get it kind of part way, but yeah.
Yeah.
Dalet staring at her pretty soon, I'm pretty sure.
Like, we can work with the 2 energy Yoimiya burst, right? We can build towards that next
Yeah,
turn.
exactly.
As long as it goes off at some point, turn 2, I think we're happy, and we can work with that from there.
Ooh, quick swap. We can deny it now.
That's true, yeah.
Quick swap too early though, kind of hurts if it's not Mona.
I mean, it's not like this deck can freeze, so it's not
Yeah.
that big of a deal. And there's not a big burst damage option, right? So we do have time for Nuvalet to heal as well.
Sir Pillow has enough cards in hand not to overdraw.
Cryo Cube swap, okay.
Okay.
This should allow Shan turn priority.
Does he stay? Lead Eater.
Oh, we're going for it, never mind. We're retuning our entire hand.
Yep.
Oh, wait, it tunes...
Yep.
Gladiator is 1 aligned? Okay, I did not
one
note
aligned.
that. Well, that's our burst.
Well, not yet.
No, but it's ready.
It's ready. And you got a quick swap there, so probably by turn 3. It's definitely gonna get frozen next turn here.
For sure.
Yeah.
We're not burning the Woven right now, but I think start of turn 3 is fine. We can like apply some cryo. Oh, we're swapping off. All right.
Now we can get the burst.
Now we're getting...
Okay, I think that's a good play.
That's fine, yeah. Mr. Pillow really only has maximum 2 actions, so just swap swap between the 2, and as soon as Yoimiya burst comes down, that's it.
Oh, Shan just kicked back their hands.
Yeah, I mean, he's done his job. That's the
Lead Eater.
Go.
What?
The one concern I have now is that if we want Yoimiya burst turn 3, that means we're swapping in between Crowd Cube and
Century,
Wisely.
thank you for the
And
follow!
If they get
Wait a minute, I
cryo,
recognize
Mr.
that
Pillow
name.
can chain freeze with Nuvalet.
I recognize that name.
That is
Like
the
you kids
worry.
anywhere.
And like with how many discounts you get on Rise,
Even though you're not Century, thank you for the
Burst
follow.
gets discounted as well if you deal or take damage on him. So we'd really want to make use out of those.
I didn't realize your background was
Gene's
Gene's office.
It
It
cut
is.
off from what I remember.
It is. I'm in Gene's office.
Mr. Pillow has
Scammer!
almost everything he needs to set up Nouvellette here too.
True.
So if you can find a way to like set up this drone and ramp, I think he's in
When are
good
they gonna
position
release
for
this as a
turn 3.
standalone game app? They
Well, I
should.
played earlier just for no
I
overshot.
feel like it would be a
Chula
good.
is
I feel like
really
it would be
nice
a
here.
good
We've seen a lot of times Double Dragon Magic we struggle
way to
find
get
it
more
and we're
people
lacking
like into
damage, so
Genshin, right?
Really nice to have here.
Because you'd capture
Especially
people
already
with the
one source footage
TCG,
drop
and then you would
we
offer
could
like
just, do a crowd
in-game
keep skill.
rewards
Swap stall around, force Chan to
for
waste dice.
going
Crowd keep skill
to
at
going
some
to
point,
Genshin Impact. You
Chula's
know what I mean?
pass on line bin.
Oh yeah, wait a minute. Lumenstone,
You know what I mean?
Pillow's hand there. You think I get played this turn?
I don't know. Because like normally with Lumenstone it's 2 costs. It's effectively 1 cost to play if you play like
You
3
bring in
cards this
TCG
turn.
players.
But
It would.
now that it's 3 dice, I think it might be too expensive. You don't get
It would
turn
lower
1.
the daily login and installs of the main game.
All right.
I mean,
quick
you could
start
have, like,
here. Looks
compatibility
we will get
between the two.
first Here. We are
You could
gonna
have-
the festival.
you
You're
could
gonna-
have,
you're gonna start it right now.
What you could do
First on the Ashta.
is you could make
There
it
is.
so that way,
Those are
like the main
fireworks.
game
Ready and waiting.
Didn't skill yet. so
also
he's not
still
gonna
has
absorb
the
that power,
TCG
right?
in it,
Or will
No.
he? No?
No, not yet.
Yeah, not yet.
If he skills
and
out,
you
he'll
would
absorb
get like
Hydro,
the
because that's
Genshin
right.
Impact
Element comes into
bonuses still
contact first,
from
but
playing
because
it
no talent, yeah,
in
didn't skill
Genshin
earlier,
Impact.
no power absorb.
But if you downloaded the standalone app, right, it would be like a, it would be more like a
Hydro's good.
demo
We can
version,
try
right?
to
Like
get
you could still
some
do everything,
freezes around.
Hydro's nice.
but
Yeah.
you would get
No
more
aura now
bonuses
outside
from
of
going
Shan.
through
Not that
the
aura
Genshin
on UAV
Impact
matters
game.
after the burst, and
You know?
with 4 dice remaining, we can swap onto either the Crowd Cube or Risley and just do a skill for 5
Is that a
damage.
bonus for logging into both? True, you could also do that.
Actually, I think it'd be 6.
And you could put the gladiators on too.
True. Actually, not enough dice for that. If you want to skill normal tag, it's not enough.
If they made a
Wouldn't skill
standalone
discount
usable app,
normal already?
when the game could count towards
should.
doing daily
Bring us down
commissions, you
one
could make
more,
money
no?
on it. True.
No.
Oh.
Crowd Cube skill does not discount. It just
Oh,
gives you the
no,
pure
I
save.
was talking about Ryzen.
Oh, Risley?
Yeah.
Risley, maybe.
Yeah.
No, but skill costs 3, and then we're still 1 dice off, because Gladiators plus self-discount only discounts it to 1 dice, and we're still 1 off.
Okay.
We would need, like, a Northern Smoke Chicken if we want to attack again, so... Crowd Cube makes sense here. Risley is going to be our carry next round. We want to keep him clean of auras, and also Crowd Cube just does more damage with 3 dice.
Yes. You skill here, or do you normal on Cryo Cube?
Skill, obviously.
Okay.
I
No
still
reason
don't
to
think there's
normal
any
attack right
reward
now. We
for
have the
going
dice for it.
against other people online in the game. I don't think there is.
Oof, tuning here for
Sometimes
Ashta
there's
skill
like
doesn't feel
events
great.
where you can like
Oh,
go up
you're
against other
swapping.
players, and
Oh,
it'll
it might have been pre-tuned to not overdraw end phase.
it'll give you like rewards.
I
But
play one more card on Pillow's side though.
Yeah. We actually need to empty our hand. If we want to proc live, and we need to empty our hand to 6 cards. If not, we just need to make sure we have less than 8.
That's gonna be hard.
Lots of
chop
stuff we
would be the
want
deal.
in there.
Yeah. You could put Golden Troop on Ashta, I guess.
We could.
Ow.
That's a lot of damage.
Oh right, it does activate off any skill. I
Yeah.
thought it was normal
Yeah,
again.
online
No,
play for the
unlike
TCG,
Yoimiya,
there's no
sorry,
premium
unlike
rewards.
Elon, sorry.
There's not really like
Yoimiya
any
power
rewards, I
follow
think.
attack activates
Oh, some
on
max,
literally
but some coins
anything.
at a max per week.
I think
See,
Shangling
they
did the
should,
same
they
too
should,
with
they
the
should have
wheel,
more
right?
rewards.
Yes, Power Nader also is anything.
Yeah.
But you only have 2 charges of it.
My personal bias is I think they should do like
Okay, so Lieben won't proc this round here. That's fine. Still 1 card over.
Honestly, I don't
unlockable
think we're going to have a
skins
chance to proc live it
from
anytime
doing the
soon, because we
TCG.
are going to overdraw so horrendously if
Oh,
we
see the
do.
moment?
yeah.
My fingers occasionally tap a different word than the one I'm
Well, he
thinking
can
of.
take the 2 dice at least and get ready. Golden
I get
Troop
that
will
too.
probably get
Get that
equipped
too.
onto somebody here.
Probably not Nouvellette, and if we're staying on Crowd Cube, not that either, so it should just be Ajda.
Yeah. That's the only
I wish
thing that
Genshin
can
had more
see played
skins in
here.
general.
Yeah.
Are there foil cards? There are.
Free
They're really easy to
gamblers,
get
no
though.
use out of it now. Keep the space next for free gilded next turn, I think is better. I think... No way to get extra dice right now either, unless we want to Boar Princess replace whatever artifacts on Nouvellette with Golden Troop. Yeah, okay.
Golden Troop goes there. Unless you board Princess. Gamblers on the side.
No, it's not worth.
And leaving.
I don't think that's worth. I'm expecting just an end turn here. We pass 2 dice over onto Liben.
Give us the TCG as an app.
Ramp is so nice.
Those aren't card packs for playing the game, but more cards
but
for
like,
playing Genshin.
we're gonna
so it's
overdraw,
both.
so I don't think it's
I
worth.
think if you board Princess Gamblers,
You're
you're left
streaming.
with
I have
6
a way for you to
cards,
get
and
more
then you draw
skins, but it's
4.
not official.
For
That'd be enough.
That's Boar Princess Gamblers, and then like.
Oh,
No,
no, I'm
Firesong
not doing that.
Lightning
I'm never
gives
gonna
us
my
2,
account.
so
man.
Ace is going to get 3 stacks next round. Okay,
Goes
you know
on.
what? This works.
Okay,
this
that works too, yeah. Now, one more play.
We have 1 dice
The
extra.
alternative
We
card
can't
they give for the
strax, that
TCG is
overdraws.
the card for the
Never mind,
anime
you're gonna
character.
skill.
Only,
Okay.
yeah.
It's fine, I guess. That
There's
works.
there's skins for like the
Works out,
regular
okay.
characters in Genshin. I mean, but yeah, as
No
far as
dice
like
here
card
for
art
Sean
goes, there's
remaining,
only the
and
one
with Crowd
plus
Q
the
and only 1
animated
HP,
version.
Double Dragon Magic runs no healing in this deck, so no matter what, a normal attack from Sean will proc the revive. But if Mr. Pillow stays, a follow Pyre application from Yoimiya Burst will also be enough to eliminate it from play.
Also, we didn't mention earlier, or we probably did. Primo Gems, raffles, chat.
Chat.
Know when to join.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for this round, it's the raffle's already closed,
Yeah.
but next time, next game,
I bet you they already knew.
you probably
You need
do.
to uninstall Genshin before
Would
getting
you?
the new
Ooh,
launcher.
already
No, you can just
minty
get the new
meatballs here.
launcher and
Okay.
it'll like locate.
full food
You can locate
packet.
the game
I haven't
files.
seen
I
that
just
one in
did
a
it
while,
on
not
this
since like the
PC.
treasure decks.
I did it
Yeah,
on my
that's true.
laptop and I reinstalled the entire game like an idiot.
So we also have G and Guoba for those unaware of what that does, because like basically no one runs it. Zero
Normal
cost
Genshin
card to
doesn't have
play,
many skins, which is
and
weird
it will
for
make
Genshin.
your
It
next
is,
normal
isn't it?
attack on the character that ate it do 1 more damage.
Urara
Was
just
that
got
the
a
other one that
new,
got thrown in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
a
okay.
new skin.
The chefs
really
aren't
cute.
out yet, though. Where are they?
Oof, no Chef Mao just yet
Yeah.
though. Yeah, we can't cycle through the food.
Gamblers on to Cryo Cube.
Yeah, should just be a normal attack here.
Nice.
And the follow up, bonk.
Like 10 skins for
Oh
10 out of
my.
100 characters available.
Cryo
Yeah.
Cube on Mr. Pillowside goes down, returning
that
2
strange?
Omni Dice to Shan here.
Isn't that
Getting
strange,
that
Jack?
nice Gambler's Reset, which is exactly what we want. Mr. Pillow needs to
It's
be
just a card game
careful
you
here
didn't
right
know!
now, because if we go Ajdaha,
You can
we
play it by
don't-
using
we
my
actually
link.
do have Hydro Absorb, so this is fine.
Yep.
So if we go into New Valet and freeze right
They're
now
printing
with
this IRL
skill,
too, or it's just virtual cards? Just
or
virtual
even normal
cards.
attack doesn't matter. Sean with
It would
Rise
be
right
cool
now
if
with
they did like a
actually
physical
does do
version, but I
enough
think it'd be
damage
too much to keep
nuke
track
him
of.
down in a single action before Mr. Pillow has a chance to react.
Exactly.
So we should
Only
be
release a
forced
skin for
over
2
onto
characters
Ajda
every
here,
Chinese
but
New Year and 2 more every 3
the
events.
problem is
Is
that
that
we
the
don't have
formula
Hydro
for it?
Dice to work with. Oh, if we normal attack here, we could be in trouble.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Fire song.
I wish they did more.
We need to
I wish
heal-
they did more.
Minimum, I think, is like... No. A Nouvelet always goes down in 2 actions. If we normal attack here, a Nouvelet always falls. Actually, if we do an action on Nouvelet
I
at
jump
all,
into
he
the
always
PCGs
falls.
and
Oh
make it
no. This plays into Sean's fast swap so much. This is bad.
How much total damage will Risley do
The
here?
physical card
skill will
version
do
do.
5,
Yeah, I really
right?
like physical
And then normal
cards.
attack after that will do another 5.
Is there a survey this time too? I don't think
And Shan,
so.
because like Razaki is discount
know.
central, will always have the dice for it.
I think you could take, because you got Cryo Res in Shan's hand too.
I'm
Prior
not
skill is also
sure,
enough to
actually.
one-shot.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what Shan does, Nouvelet always falls, and it's
Yeah.
always going to be left on to Ajda's solo, and I don't think Ajda's solo is enough.
Hmm.
Yes, could be close.
But on the other hand, I don't know if Sean has enough dice to finish the game off this round.
Their gamblers went on to. Well,
They have a second one in hand, so maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
And Razzie will a second discount after that
Yeah, I'll
too,
do my
right?
best,
So
but I can't guarantee a victory.
no fast off is curious. Actually, there's no cryo absorb on Ajda, so we don't need to burn the fast off right now. We can just save it.
Yeah.
But if we don't want Mr. Pello to swap off, we do need to use
The
that
survey
cryo
QR code
res.
is only on the main channel. Ah, okay. I'm gonna make a poll. How many of you guys
Tricky.
actually do play
tricky.
Genshin?
Yeah, it is.
How many of you play Genshin?
I think you elim.
I play.
should.
Yes, if
I
we
do
have a
not
play to
play.
remove Nouvelet, I
Yeah.
think we should always go for it.
Yeah.
I
Have a nice.
You
Well, yeah, you would
should
have enough dice. He would discount as normal.
There we go.
And you got
Yeah.
food
I'm gonna make a
ready
little
too.
You
poll.
got food as well?
Yeah.
Cryo res? We need to tune 1 though if we want to skill,
Bum.
which we should for the discount.
Or maybe the poll won't work. Oh
Tuned
wait, never mind.
gladiators,
It is.
Or
It is actually.
Probably
Okay.
Guoba.
flowing rings, maybe.
Does this
think
affect
Blue
future
Ring-
sponsorships? No, you
if
can
we're
vote
doing normal
honestly.
attacker for that- Oh, it is Chef Mao. We have all our food.
I'm
I
just
guess,
curious.
So no need.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap
Let's
anyway.
begin.
Yeah.
You and me comes in.
A silence fills the air.
Novelet,
Look, taken
no!
down by
There it is.
Isley. All right. Okay, Ajda.
It is Ajda versus the world.
It's something
Can
special
you
for
do
me to
it?
play a gacha.
World. It's a good ref.
Might as well be.
I don't play because
Three
I don't like
characters remaining
kids.
on Shan. I mean, we still also
It's
have
a single
one more
player
action
game.
to work off of as well.
Unless you want to play with other
if we do
people.
play the actually we can't.
But it's
turn our
definitely
entire
not
game to play
necessary.
gladiators. Maybe not. No, we actually can. We can. We actually do have one more action here. We just play our
play
entire
from
hand
Inazuma.
and gladiators.
Oh, atonements for 1,000-year
20% of you do play, 51% of you do not play, 28% of you used
We
to
do
play.
need to play literally everything though.
For who?
For Risley.
Yeah.
I think if we play our entire hand, that
That's
should
not
bring
what
us
he
down
meant.
below the 2-card count for
Oh.
gladiators to give the discount. And we cannot get another gambler's refresh here no matter what, so
Ability to
it's
interact
fine
with
to
the
replace
annoying
it.
part of any fan base or other players.
What is that other food called again?
The Jing Goba?
Jingoba.
Actually, better if there's less Genshin
Plus
players
one
because
to
Hoyo
normal.
wants to market
Yep.
to new players. What?
I think normal
I don't
attack
know
right
about
now
that.
is 2 base because we don't have anything else, so it should be 5 damage with Yoimiya and then 6 with Guoba. Ajda,
I'm
because he did do
personally-
a crystallize, will live on 1 HP.
Both biased towards Sean
Not
for playing
enough.
Yoimiya,
Not enough for this turn.
but also Mr. Pello
Yeah.
is our champion.
Just playing the cards down.
How could this
to
happen?
play one more.
I
Alright, we
think
can just
it's
play the
I think
Guoba,
it's
actually.
over. I think it's ogre. It's so freaking ogre. Who's your favorite character in Genshin?
Play the Guoba, and if need
See,
be,
that's a
we
very
could play
complicated
the
question.
flowing rings
That's an
on the
extremely
Yoimiya,
complicated
but that's
question.
not necessary. There it is. He found the line.
Wait, Yoimiya
My
should
main
do
All up
is
right now.
Yoimiya.
Yeah, 1 HP.
1. Okay, yeah.
My
Just
favorite
slightly
character,
off.
like
Ajda first here,
husbando.
because we did get 2 different types of absorbs.
Wise is
does
Baiju.
do 5 damage. So Risley will fall.
My favorite
Gamblers, You get
character-
just talent here too.
like
I think you wait on that.
You wait on the talent, just eliminate. Yeah.
like self-insert wise.
Take the
Like
kill
this
when you
is
can,
this
right?
is
'Cause
my
we still have the
my
dice to talent after.
Yeah, then you just.
This is
kinda
my
let them-
player
who are you gonna pick
character.
here?
type.
You know,
Is
with
like
that gamblers,
albedo.
it's actually looking a bit scary for Sean.
Yeah, actually,
There might actually be enough
Cars.
damage.
Ow!
you end your turn. How much? So you get how much dice back from
My
talent
favorite
for
character,
Ajda's?
like-
It's +2. So
Oh my
it isn't
god,
actually enough
she's
for
so
another
beautiful.
action.
She's so wonderful.
Wait,
I
both
wish I
gamblers,
could
Hold on. There might
like-
be 3 actions here. No, it's not enough because
base a whole team around her,
Yoimiya
but it would be a
needs
lot of
2
work.
actions because she
And
has
I've already
4 HP to
invested
take
a bunch
down.
in
And then
these other
Karaki with her
characters
five
that I
always
also really
absorbs at
love.
least 1.
Is
And I
Navia.
do not believe it's possible for Mr. Pello to get 4 actions because that requires 12 dice,
It's
which
literally
is
me
just
character. Yeah,
impossible
Albedo's like
with
my
what they have in
literally
hand.
me. He's literally me, bro.
We'll attack. Yeah, because Cryo's got revived too.
Yeah, it's got the
Mm.
revive.
Yeah.
Ajda is
How do I
not
put a
able
fitted
to do
sheet
any
on my
damage to go
bench?
through a revive, unfortunately. No follow-up.
Start with the
shenanigans to work
corners
with.
closest to the
Nothing
wall
there.
or closest to like the
Heart rates are
headboard,
matched, but
because
this
those are
does
harder
look
to do.
like Shen's a win
And
here
then
by
do the other
1.
end.
Oh, how much HP does?
1 HP is the
1 HP,
difference.
yeah.
Look at that.
And show you revive. Unfortunate.
Oh, it's
Noelle,
so
my beloved, I do love
close.
Noelle.
Cryo resonance.
You didn't
just
even
for
do
fun,
not
too.
Fontaine,
Yeah,
and
we
you
get a
love
little bit
Navia,
of
Pippa.
spam
I
shot
do
and
love
Yoimiya burst
Navia.
wearing out, but not before it is too little, too late for Mr. Pello. His fate
Pello?
has been sealed. And even though he had Nuvolet, the Chief Justice on Fontaine on his side,
Almost
he
had
has
that.
been sentenced to a defeat in Game 1.
He almost had that, man. He almost had that.
Nice, very well done, Shen, with taking that win. Master wins over.
That
Student
was so
in this first round.
Yeah,
close.
for now.
For now.
The student has a couple
Navia's on
more
the banner
opportunities
currently?
to bring it back.
Yeah,
but
I already
it looks
have
like
her.
at the moment, the Master is
I already
still
have
on
her.
top.
Did we see the rest of their decks yet? I
I'm
don't
tempted to
recall.
pull for
I
Nilu.
don't think.
No, I don't think it's been
But-
shown yet.
Yeah, not
I don't
quite yet,
even know
so
what I
it
would
will
do
be
with her.
popping up here pretty soon.
what
but
would I-
that's
what would
pretty
I
cool.
do
I'd
with
love to see
you?
like new
What would
decks
I do
being
with her?
played.
Yeah, I mean, if
And,
game 1 is already so spicy, I can't wait for game 2.
Spicy because Jane Gobo is in
I
there.
I have too many
That's a
characters.
good one. That's a good
Oh,
one.
there we go. But yes, so remember, this is
I have
the
too many
elimination
characters.
round, so one of them will go home here. So Mr. Pillow needs to really turn
Nilu
this
would be
around
cool
here.
'cause she
They
could
do get a
work with
shot
Baiju.
Double Dragon again. What was it called again?
And she can also work with Yellen.
Dragon Magic.
And I already have
It is
Yellen,
Conquest format,
like
so if you do
super
not win
maxed
with the
out,
deck, you are
but also
able
not
to
currently
run
in
it
any of my
back.
main
Right.
parties.
But I mean, maybe looking at Sean's other decks could choose to switch it out.
You look at them already?
I
was
did
like,
peek at it. No spoilers though.
I haven't looking yet. I haven't really looked.
No atonements.
Yes, see here. They could. It looked like it was going in Pillow's favor around here, but
Yeah, it
I
looked
think-
kind of bad.
I was wondering maybe no, they couldn't save the first.
Nilu
at
works
this
well with
point.
No, it's
Baiju.
impossible. You
Yeah.
had to go
Are there
for
any
it, yeah.
characters, new characters
A
upcoming
lot of
you
damage
like
with 6
design
damage
wise?
that burst.
Yeah.
Yikes.
I'm not really a fan of Emily.
Yeah, just, unfortunately, we are 3
Um,
dice off. If Mr. Pellet had a little bit more,
Right.
sadly.
Yeah, that Lumen Zone kind of.
I don't know what other characters have been like officially announced.
Maybe
Oh
if
wait,
it was,
yeah,
like,
the
pre-nerf
new
Lumen Zone, it
Notland
could've
characters.
pulled
Yeah,
him something
I
to
love
use.
I love
Conwheel, not
the
Oh,
one
it didn't
cat
actually get
girl.
banned. Wait.
Whale got banned on that side, but
Nah, but
on
on Mr. Pella's side.
I love
Right with Kuching and
the
Layla,
cat
too.
girl
Ooh, it's typically Cryocube and Coaching Whale, but yeah.
that they
it
showed
looks like
off.
Sean did ban
I forget her
Sign
name.
Overload for Mr. Pillow. That deck has been so scary. I can understand why.
There's a variant of Finale kind of running in Shan's
Yeah,
side.
this is like the newer version of Finale. I think
Silali
Silent was
is
the first one that
beautiful.
brought it in
She's the
Principal
one with like
Atlantic
the
group
light
stages,
pink
and
hair,
then we saw a little bit of play in Principal
Silonen
Pacific as well in
is the
Group
one
D.
I am
Why does
like
it feel
most
so
hyped for.
nostalgic all of a sudden seeing that?
It hasn't been that long, but I mean,
Yeah.
it feels like forever sometimes.
She-
It's been a while since we've seen Nahida, Linny, and a team
Zilonen
here.
is peak, honestly.
Looking at the other decks, Herald,
Hold
Sayu,
on.
Chongyun.
I'll
Yeah,
bring-
expect-
I'll
We
bring an
have
image
the
of her up
Bennett
on
Double
screen.
Revive deck. We've seen that one quite a few times today. I don't think it's won yet, but I do see why it's so strong. You're able to dip into Bennett talent so often.
So, fortunately, we do get to see, maybe we might get to see the Narwhal get played here, but
Maybe.
Where's my
the other
folder?
Narwhal
There it
came
is.
with Guardian of a Pep. Fortunately, didn't get to play.
That's true.
Yeah,
And
and
that one
Xinyan
got
was in
banned,
there too,
unfortunately.
yeah. Xinyan.
This
Xinyan
one.
Narwhal is a combination
I'm
we haven't
really,
seen yet. I
really,
think
really
usually it is
looking
with a
forward to
Pep,
her.
Which Sean is running, but
I'm
with how
really,
Xinyan
really,
versus
really,
discourage
really,
the
really,
entire
really
hand,
looking
you're able
forward
get a lot of
to
healing,
her.
you're able to get a lot
Really,
of
really,
stacks
really, really, really,
instantaneously.
really,
I do
really.
see why it works. I do see the cooking there.
Cooking, literally.
Yeah, I mean, Xinyan's not quite
She
a chef,
is
but she's pyro.
so beautiful.
She only makes defensive
Tiger Mama,
food,
I think she's a
fortunately.
jaguar.
Oh, yeah, that's her buff.
Yeah, that is her buff. Oh well, it doesn't matter anyway. So
I don't know.
we should have
A
some
leopard
winners for the raffles
some sort?
popping up here soon, so they will. If you see them, you win.
Looks like a VTuber.
Congratulations to you.
She's
But if you
beautiful.
want to enter this next one, I
She is.
believe it'll pop up pretty soon for you. It's Let's Go player name and
so
their
beautiful.
UID to enter, and you get 1,000 Primo Gems. And the longer we go, the more you get. So
Yeah, so hope for a longer series, and that's when you get more
Genshin
gems. And
Arena.
speaking of, there it is.
1 EU and 1 Asia server player. So congratulations to you. 1,000 Primo Gems.
Yeah. Going straight to your account, you can use that to pull on Navia or
Congratulations!
her weapon.
Winner,
I
winner,
think Milu is
chicken dinner.
also on right now if that's more your taste.
Yeah, or you can save it for Emily coming up.
You could.
Yeah,
Nilu has the skin, so maybe you want to pull for that. Can't pull for it, but you can pull for Nilu so you can equip the skin.
right.
Yeah.
You still have to purchase a
You
skin.
do have to purchase the skin.
All right, let's see
I'm
what
not
decks
too
they
into
pick
Nilu's
here. So
skin.
Mr. Pillow has the option to go back to.
I like
they're gonna go
But they go.
Ooh, Harold Claymore.
I like
this
it-
is like the deck
I like
that's
it
been rising
enough,
in
but like
popularity at
her
the
default
end of
appearance,
Prince Cup
like it has
Pacific.
horns.
Very strong.
I'm really into
it
horns.
Kind of mirrors the old Mew in many ways. but
Yeah. Walls Gravestone carry for the win, but
What wall
I
line?
can't remember if this
She's
deck
the one
used to run
with,
Treasure
like,
or
the
not. It
little
has
seal
been
hair?
a while, despite not being
Little
that
seal
long.
companion,
but
I think.
for
She's
the
pretty.
most part, this
She's
deck
pretty.
list looks more or less the same, and as long as Mr.
It is
Pillow
quite
can
pretty.
get slightly equipped with Walls Gravestone, he could absolutely crush the defenses of Sean. And because Sean doesn't really have an overload deck, you can't force swap her off.
Yeah, it looks pretty well set up there. Yeah, I don't remember if it ran
Purple?
Treasure a long time ago.
Onion showing up from
Most
beyond
decks
the
ran
grave.
Treasure at that point,
Yeah.
but I don't know if this
I don't remember what
deck in
character that is.
particular had it.
No.
Hard to say.
Oh,
Either
Chongyun.
way, though, I'm sure
Chongyun.
Mr. Pillow will give us a great showing of this deck
I know him.
regardless. It is now on to Shan's side to see which deck he picks. We can see it. Mr. Pillow sitting in his chair, nice and upright.
Damn.
Swallow there.
Picks the Dragon Ball for him.
The nerves are getting to him. He's
There's
already
a
down
lot of
set.
interesting
Gotta even it
characters
out.
coming
And-
up.
Ooh,
The double revive.
Many.
double revive deck, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw this get played earlier.
It didn't perform the best.
No.
Unfortunately, Sano was just able to one-shot everyone,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
wow, there's a lot of artifacts.
they're running.
Is the other guy called
that-
Sean or Shin? I thought
the
they called him
damage
Sean
reduction
before.
Arcane card. I can't remember what it was called.
Yeah,
maybe-
Day of Resistance.
Yeah.
Maybe
There
I'm
was a
crazy.
prefix to it, but I cannot remember for the
crazy.
life of me. A lot of like other interesting cards we haven't seen in a while as well. Lever Harbor
Yeah,
Wharf.
Yeah, it's Sean.
Yeah.
None of the players are really bring Mausoleum because the
Genshin
draw
Impact
meta
and
has kind of
names,
fallen
man.
out a little bit. So that's kind of
Coins are
curious.
nice.
Maybe
Coins are
expecting a
peak.
counter pick of some sort later on. And look at all of
time,
those
yeah.
artifacts. One Gamblers, one Gilded, one
Are you winning?
Heart of Cavalry.
It literally says
4 golden
Shan
troops.
on screen. Yeah, it says
Oh,
Shan.
you upgraded Golden Trip, but yeah. Wow, that's a lot, actually. Wow. Okay.
It was a chosen
Yeah, I
one for
guess you
Trolls
really
and
only
Genshin.
need
You
one
just changed
Gilded. But
teammates
wait, no fire
element.
songs in there either.
Teammates
You're
element
right,
to cryo
yeah.
and ruin their
You
entire
play
build.
the Tamaze and you only play it
Is that
once,
a
I guess,
thing?
'cause
Yeah.
if you're not running any other
Is that a
discounts
thing?
because Lyre
In the
Song
TCG?
only discounts one
Or
from the initial cost of the artifact, now it's actually really hard
like,
to double dip into that, try to
domain
go
runs.
positive with Gilded without
But that's
additional
Shan! That's
Was?
Shan!
Just special box in there? I don't recall seeing it.
I mean, this is first time Shan's brought it out, so
Well, then
I think the other versions might not have had it, but
yeah. But Timaeus gets played for 2 costs every time now. It's gonna
Yeah.
kinda hurt a little bit, perhaps.
it's true. No done.
All right, how's the setup here? Both with Lieben. I think Lieben's always a great
Live and
deck.
Golden
no.
Troop, great opening for Sean.
Yeah.
Chat.
You can do a very easy, just like Bennett skill into full ramp.
And I need more coffee.
They are thinking about. I would probably keep Kavarina on Pillow's side for
Shaggy
sure.
makes
Yeah,
any
like
melee
the extra
character into
draw,
a
you're
cryo
expecting the
damage
Bennett
dealer
to do
in
at least
normal
one
gameplay
normal
and
turn one.
TCG.
Yeah, they
What
already
the
shuffled the decks, so
hell?
your king cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great catch there.
You made
Yeah.
strong and multiplayer
Little
turn physical
attention
attacks
to
into
detail,
cryo
you don't
rooting
see-
turn
oh,
physical
they did
build. What the
dispensary,
hell?
okay.
What is in there?
Yeah. Okay. So it's not so bad.
Is it
having
like
Timaeus
people would
without,
see
like,
Chaggy
Yours
and
out
pop
or
up in their
something.
party
Yeah,
and
I
they
think,
just
like,
drop?
if you are running things like Timaeus, you
We're gonna
are
take an
running
intermission
it at a
before regular
discount,
stream tonight? Yeah, I was
always.
thinking maybe like go like 10 more minutes.
I love how
Unless-
you added the much.
Unless
He's trying.
It's
you would
very
like to pay me
Bennett-like.
to watch
He's
this
the one
for
doing the
longer.
heavy lifting in this deck, though, so I don't know about
I
holding
noticed I
back.
am the only
Represents
one
the very
left
known tag
streaming.
of underdog, because you don't
A
feel
reaction to this.
confident to take over, but
you like
definitely
pay me
have
more?
the power to
It really
do
does.
Yeah.
The dice turn
Mr.
one
Hoyo.
work quite
Would you like to
nicely
pay
as
me
well,
more?
enough to do a Bennett skill.
Because, you know,
Unfortunately, we
I
did
am the only one
live
left.
in, so we can't Golden Troop
You
pass
know.
on 5.
Two Kavarina.
I'm just
not
saying.
bad.
Okay.
You get some early equips here.
The dice
Me,
are
Hoyo,
working
your
out for Harold's
response?
skill.
Yeah. Timaeus now drew out Gilded. Kavarina Herald.
Is
Live
Mr. Hoyo in the room right
Do
now?
we play the... Oh, we are going for
What a
it.
proposition!
I
A
think this is
fine
fine because
proposition!
Turn 1, very rare for players that actually have enough to do 3 actions, and also
Ball is
3
in your
actions that
court,
also
Hoyo.
do elemental damage, so this does work.
Yeah, perfect. It's very, very tricky to play.
President John
name
Hoyo.
escapes me
John
right now.
Hoyoverse, please respond!
What is it again? Oh, the last thing that just went on the field. In the
Mr.
sport
Hoyo
zone.
shows up with a monocle.
Transformer.
That's it. Oh my gosh, how did I forget the name of that thing?
I've
Anyway,
actually stopped using it for like a year.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 at this point.
as in like TCG. It was a little.
No, as in
just
Genshin.
in actual Genshin.
Yeah,
too lazy to
John
remember to do
Kenshin
it.
Hoyo.
It does give you a reminder.
Watching
doesn't
this
it?
game, I
don't think it
exactly
don't
know
think it
now.
does.
Probably
People
not.
feel watching me play
Well, anyway,
the other game
it's a very
and don't
tricky
know the
card to play
game.
because
Yeah.
you kind of want to time it so it doesn't. Like,
TCGs
cough
are
when
one of
you've
those
ended your
things
turn.
where
Yeah,
it
and then
takes like a
the dice kinda goes to
real,
waste.
it takes like a real
but I guess
special
with
magic
Lieben out there too, kind of like.
to be able to
Yeah.
We already have 3 dice passed over
But
onto
yes,
him, but
correct.
I think it's more of that Sean, this is turn 1,
be able
right?
to,
So,
like,
there's
really-
no ramp set up for extra dice.
Yeah.
It is
capture the magic.
almost impossible
To be able to
for
wait, it
player
takes
to
a real
do 3
magic to be able to
elemental
capture
skills
that.
in
It takes a
turn.
real like
Because
magician
Pyramid Transformer
to
doesn't
be able
need
to
you-
like
doesn't just
explain
need
the
you to, like,
game
do
and
an
make it
action,
exciting.
needs you to
Yeah,
do an
for
action
people
that
who
also
don't know
applies an elemental
about
aura.
the game.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Ooh, okay. Actually having
I
both
showed her
golden troops,
referral link,
that's
please
That's
respond.
really nice on turn 2 coming up.
Bennett Burst is locked and loaded as well. As we can top deck
POV,
talent,
the
we're just
Hoyo
winning.
people are actually
Do we?
Unlucky.
sitting here like, please end stream, please end stream, please end stream. I do not want to sit here and watch this anymore. Please,
If the
Pippa, your
dice are
narration sucks.
here.
Pippa,
Yeah,
Pippa, please end stream.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So, what's great about this deck is that both Herald and
Really have to know the
Electric
game to
Cube
get the
do
most out
have
of watching
repair
it
skills,
through.
which means they can double and triple dip into the Bennett damage
Ooh.
damage buff. Sorry, lost for words there. Damage buff like multiple times, which is what's so great about Sayu Claymore and Nouveau because you can double dip into the weapon passives. But the bad thing is that they have very low
I
max
knew what they
HP,
were
so if you don't have
thinking.
talent, they could very easily go under the breakpoint to actually
Yeah.
double dip.
Yeah.
And they're suffering.
Shan is missing 1 Pyro Dice.
Yikes. Okay, we could tune a box. It's fine.
Good, yeah.
Wow.
But it's a 4-cost skill though, so it's like.
That's true.
And you're gonna go activate the Paramedic Transformer this turn, probably. So Pillow's got a.
Bella is enough to just guarantee the activation.
They have the
itself.
other one out there too.
That's and Seed Box we can discount it for 1 cost.
Ooh. Pillow's about to pop off here. I feel. I think they can.
No Gravestone though, so we're not gonna pop off that hard.
Yeah. No side talent either, actually.
That's true.
They should just have you do commentary on
A
their
lot of
official
dice to
channel.
work with
Yeah,
still.
true.
Well, you could put Hydro
Yeah.
on Bennett. Go over to Sayu, probably with a quick swap.
Yeah, we could.
Then
We could.
equip Gilded. Get some reactions, draw more cards out.
And then maybe we find the
Sayu is
Gravestone
so
there.
cute.
Yep.
The character
I think-
Sayu.
Golden Chongyun, okay.
Okay.
S-A-Y-U.
We have a
That
dice
one.
advantage over Sean. Like
We looks like
Right, right.
she'd be like a Tanuki, but she's not a Tanuki.
This
She's
deck
a
doesn't really have the same type
Munina.
of setup, especially because we didn't pre-play Timaeus
She's
turn
like a
1.
badger,
And
and she's really cute, and
especially
she's
with
really fun
no
in the game,
talent,
like rolling
very
around
threat,
with
we
her.
kind of are forced to stay
But
on Bennett and kind of do a Bennett
I don't
solo.
use her in any of my team.
But even then,
I don't
our
have to
dice
level her or
aren't
anything.
great for that either.
Is Shan slouching in their seed because they're kind
You
of
have two identical pinch emotes, do I?
Maybe. I mean, if this is what I rolled for my opening.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I don't know what happened there.
It's not great for an opening, I will say.
I guess so.
I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, what do you tune? I guess you tune your box. Right?
I mean, it's also like, do we tune?
Second one is
do we
twice
go
the
for the
pinch.
better burst? Because
I think one was supposed to be
dice, right?
animated.
I mean, you're gonna have
Doesn't
to
her
tune
VA also
something
should? Yeah, her
anyway,
VA
right?
is
Unless you
Lily
wanna just
Pichu.
normal
We could
attack.
swap cell a bit, force Mr. Pillow to spend more dice as well.
True. Yeah.
I think if we just burst a normal attack, Mr. Pillow is going to have such a dice advantage over us.
Plays
He
one
could
with Hank's
easily
Pippa
put us
cough.
into an unwinnable situation.
Stop pinching
I
me!
think you slow swap this entire turn.
I think there's an
Man!
argument to at least swap salt a little bit.
The abyss.
Okay, we are.
Oh,
The
animated.
Herald. Oh, we got discounted skills too from the
One was
guru.
probably
Yeah,
animated,
so
and
it
I
might not be
accidentally
too
uploaded
bad.
it into the regular
You
category.
definitely have
by
enough
accident.
for Herald on this turn.
Oh,
Yes.
sad.
I think there's enough to like Herald skill,
Sad.
Cube skill if you don't want to go bet at this turn, but that doesn't feel the best. Typically, you want to get that better burst down as fast as possible because it
I
is
remember
just so
seeing the
valuable,
animated
but
one on
with
the
no
skip page.
talent, we might delay
I had
it
a lot of
little bit.
skids
We don't
and
have the
stuff I
cards
still
that you
need to
kinda want
upload.
either.
That's true.
The
Hand is a little small.
animated sprite
The
people
opening
can use
isn't
for
great for
game
Sean.
creation
It's not looking too good.
came in,
here.
and so did
Should be second
cursor.
C-Bucks going down
But I wasn't
here,
sure how to set the
and
cursor up, so I felt weird releasing it. I felt like I needed to make like a little
Aura is currently
tutorial, but
applaud. It might just be a
I don't know how to
challenge
set it up
skill.
myself. So
Probably with the paramedic out first, so.
Yeah, double parametric.
these things happen when you only stream
We
for
should
once
be able
every
to
week.
catch at least one of
Yeah.
them this turn. Oh, not playing.
I'll be live
Interesting.
tomorrow
Okay. Maybe
and the
just a
day
higher
after
for now.
tomorrow.
For now.
Yeah.
Watching
If
more.
we play the
Genshin.
Gilded and also the second parametric at the same time, we should still be able to activate it, but yeah.
I think it'll happen, probably. Just not yet.
It should.
Let's watch more Genshin.
What do we do here for Sean?
Time on Sunday.
If we skill, our revive is going to get popped, and
It's not. Yeah, it's not looking too
1 p.m.
no,
PT.
definitely.
good. Shen below
4
100
p.m.
on
ET.
their heart rate monitor.
Calm in the face of adversity.
Yep.
Love to see it.
Skill. That's
Isn't the
another.
Feifei collab
Ooh,
tomorrow at
and you
this
got
time?
Golden
Yeah,
House,
it'll
too.
be earlier.
Ooh,
It'll be earlier.
okay.
I'll be ending like right before the
A lot
Feifei
of dice
collab.
in Phil's hand.
Yeah, the Gilded especially is free right now, just plus
And-
2 dice.
4 princess as well there. There's a lot of dice here.
Oh, a great swap here because Sean locked in the prepare skill for Herald. He's always
Tomorrow
going to do a
is
second
Genshin
hit,
Feifei
which
normal
will
stream?
allow Sayu to get a nice
Should be.
swirl right now.
Golden House, Timaeus, and Golden House.
A YouTuber art? Absolutely not.
And that is parametric number 1 being activated.
You
Number
can
2, we're
collaborate
gonna
with
hold
people
onto that a little
without
bit.
taking on their identity.
Yes.
You know,
I think if we
you
were
can be
going to
friends
play
with
it, we
people
would've
who are
just done
not
it
like
now,
the exact same as you.
because that means we were going
It's
to
been a
activate
little
this turn
bit
guaranteed.
disappointing
But now
seeing
it is not
people's
as certain.
reactions, I guess, to me collaborating with
another fun thing
a
that we could
YouTuber.
do.
It's like-
Courtyard.
Courtyard.
Princess, other.
you don't need to have the exact
should
same
probably play
opinions
Timaeus first,
and
yeah.
identity as
Timaeus,
somebody
yeah.
to like
No, I think that-
be
I think
friends
that
with them
discounts
and get them
points
along,
because we want
get along
to
with
save
them.
our
You know what I mean?
courtyard
It's-
for our gravestone.
What if you have enough dice just to limit everybody now?
Very,
No, you
very
probably don't.
No,
strange.
you don't.
Kind of had to see that coming.
I
It's
mean,
just
without
disappointing.
Gravestone, this deck is actually struggling a bit in damage.
Right.
Not that much, because you have a ton of dice generation, so Sayu is still able to just attack a lot to make up for it. But you do love to have that weapon equipped.
I think people have
So you just
criticism for
normal
anything you
zero.
do. Well, definitely.
Yeah, no reason.
I mean, there's always
you can
going to be
still
that.
Skill. Skill is fine as well. Actually, skill isn't popping the revive.
Normal should do. Oh, okay, back to Chongyun. Okay.
Doesn't matter
So
who
this is the
Pippa
kind of
collabs with.
downfall
It
of
matters
Parametric
you're here for
Transformer. It
Pippa. If
does
Pippa likes
give
them,
us
then I'll enjoy
random
it.
dice.
Oh yeah.
Right. Gotcha and a gotcha.
Yeah, gotcha. So it is kind of hard to use it sometimes, as we can see.
People are weird and judge a
Let's
person
see.
by who they are and what they do.
Sean's character is getting
Not the people
real
they talk
low
to.
right now.
Oh, I judge a person by who they are
do
and what they do,
here?
not the people they talk to.
First passing, all right.
Okay. I think that's fair.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm just happy you're doing collab.
Oof. Mr. Pillow here, I guess normal parametric
I've got
Timaeus pass. Just pop the revive, get
Got
our
a few.
energy,
collabs
and then have some dice for next round.
in progress.
Oh, Shen's heart rate just jumped.
Progress has
like
been made
50
towards
beats.
Yab's cast.
Maybe he's realized
Yab
that there's
cast.
something he could have done better this round.
And I
Like, the
found like
nerves like, oh,
a
I could have done this.
a
I'm gonna
weekly
lose the game
formula?
now.
going
Very interesting to
for
see. Don't really see much in their facial expressions.
Yeah.
for
And in Shan's case, a lot of it's being
upcoming
hidden. But
that I have not
Like,
perfected
oh,
yet.
Pirate comes
But
out,
I was
okay. That's
thinking
fine. I think you do
Tuesdays
here.
I've been doing like hand cams and stuff.
if you're normal attacking, you get
I
that
was
extra stack,
thinking-
which is nice.
Yep.
Wednesday
telling you,
can
I
be
don't
like
think you ever
Face
skill
Connect
twice,
collaboration
Herald
days,
was
because it's
40
pretty
and with
easy
no
to get
weapon,
Face Connect
There's
collaboration
no
set
point
up.
dumping the extra damage onto him right now, especially if you
Like
can
in
just finish him
Tuesday
off instantly
hand
with one
cams
attack
and stuff like
the
that.
Gravestone.
Wednesdays do
Nice, you Herald.
like set as like a Face Connect
For that,
collaboration day.
yeah,
You know?
skill.
The idea
follow-up
is
hit
that like
is
on
nice,
Tuesdays,
bring it
right?
back
Because
down a
like their
bit more.
hand cams and
Yeah.
stuff, they should have like abnormally high CCV. So then
Much
if I
better for
do
breakpoints, actually.
the Face Connect collab the day after,
Society,
there is
okay.
the most
All right.
greatest chance of directing
Oh, yeah.
new viewers
No,
over to
whatever
other members of
happens
Face
here,
Connect.
Bennett and Manifestation are gonna
So you need to swap off, but if you
Yeah.
swap off,
Big
side
brain.
normal attack with the
Yeah.
Cryo Infusion.
Advertising
Oh,
it,
that's
yeah.
a huge play.
Or you just swirl it. That's fine too.
Yeah, you just gotta swirl.
So
The
I'm
world is your
thinking
oyster. And here's
I'll
the
just
Bennett
keep
talents
posting
finally coming in.
in the
late
collab
there.
channel of
And
the
the
work
dice are looking
server,
better
be like, okay, who
finally,
wants to
but-
play this
Yeah.
week?
Speaking of late, though, there is no Wolves Gravestone.
Yeah,
Drag
but
people
that doesn't
along like
matter.
that.
I think Shan is just locked out this turn.
Swapping to Bennett is still fine here. I mean, oh, no, you have to worry about Fast Swap Herald, which is not great either.
I mean, it's just gonna get frozen.
Trying to get rid of
though.
viewers. No, I'm not!
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm just trying to
Everyone
make
gets
more
frozen here
people
no matter
aware
what,
of
except
Face
for
Connect
Herald.
as a
Well,
whole.
maybe, I think so.
Herald, no, if you swap the Bennett here
Yeah.
and Sayu's skill, Herald gets frozen, but Mr. Peller should be fast swapping over onto his own
Those
Herald
some
and
Gen 3
scaling it over
girls to
freeze
collab
Bennett.
with,
That's the
yeah.
much better play.
You'll keep it up? Yeah.
Without Bennett Burst, this deck doesn't hit
You're
as
gonna be
nearly
streaming
as
on your
hard
channel
as
as
you
well,
want
or
to.
directing the other your
To
fellow
Bennett.
phasers? I'm going to be streaming it on my channel. I'm going to be hosting the collabs each week.
We should swap Herald here.
Which I was
Without
gonna ask
Bennett
people if
Burst,
they
I
wanted
mean,
to play
there's still Cube
SCP
consider,
Season
but yeah.
Breach.
There it is right there. You
I put
called
out
it.
like
This deck
feelers
doesn't
for a
hit
roleplay
nearly
server,
as
but it
hard
doesn't
without
seem
Bennett
like
Burst, so just always go for the freeze if
people
possible.
are really interested in that.
Or Princess Gilded.
Um,
Maybe we try
you
to draw
kind
the
of have to have
Claymore
like
out
a
here.
like a server set up for that one, I guess.
And this kind of really comes off of the bad turn 2, right? Because if we just had the talent turn 2, we wouldn't need to worry about
I need to pick
this.
something for this upcoming
We're still
Wednesday.
strategize though. You could possibly pull it out that way.
We haven't even drawn half our deck yet. The odds aren't
Need
the
to
best.
pick a
It's like
multiplayer
2 and,
game.
what, 15 and 17, depending on how many cards we have left.
Hmm.
I've been watching Pippa clips when I work. My recommendations are just full of Face Connect. Heck yeah.
Oh, not yet.
Pippa XU
I mean,
Overwatch
even if we
2.
did have a quick
I
swap,
don't
that's
like
one we really
I don't
wanna
like
go to
asking
right now.
specific
Yeah.
people. I
I
prefer
mean, you lose Herald next turn. and
my
you go
my
there,
formula
and
for
you would just
asking people in
freeze
Face Connect for collabs
Electro
is I
Hyperstasis.
Might just go
go
Herald, eat the
into we have like a
second hit, and then
collab
that way, at the very
channel,
least, we still have
and
Cube
so
back
I just
on.
post the time and the day and I say
Ten ISO down
like
the
what
drain.
game,
It's not
and I'm like, who
down
wants
the
to join?
drain yet.
And
We
then
have
I
a
put like
one-cost cube
the
skill, we
number
have the
of
two-cost
slots
golden trip on
available,
it,
and I
it's
just
sort
let
of
whoever wants to
discounted
join
And
in.
after that, we will have dice to do another RPS. So we could do 2 cube skills, which is like 14 damage.
Nice way to
which
do
is
it.
still
Yeah.
good.
Why not ask?
It's just like
Because
we could have made it like 20 something
I'm
damage. if we
happy
had
to
been
collaborate
inverse.
with anybody in Face Connect. You know what I mean? So it's like
All right.
Oh, shit,
like I
set
could
up.
go through and ask, but it complicates
be
things of
Herald
like,
skill
okay, we
here,
need to
then we
find a
could trade
time
one for
when
one.
all of us specifically are
I think
available.
If we Herald skill and apply that
Right?
cryo, pop the revive.
So like say
Hydro, pop the
it's
revive, Mr. Pillow
me,
will just burst, do 3 damage, and then apply Curse the Undercurrent. and
Tenma,
also
Leah, and Urika
take
doing
out
a
our own
collab,
Herald, forcing
right?
it onto just a Bennett
We all
cube
have
remaining.
or somebody like say it's like a bunch of us with like very different time zones. It's much harder to like go
That
to
is
everybody
parametric.
and coordinate a
We
specific
rolled a
time
Hydro too.
when I can just go into the
Claymores
Discord and I can be like,
Gravestone.
okay,
Yeah, there it
here's
is.
the
Great.
time,
Oh,
here's the
Liar's
day,
Song
who's
too.
available,
Janda Golden
You know?
House, so that's a free Wolves Gravestone.
and then it doesn't have to be like we're banking on
and
you
we
to
have double
join or
Seabush,
whatever.
it's
It's like no
free to
pressure. It's very casual. Whoever wants to join in
Which
can
means we
join
get to
in.
Liar Gilded.
Definitely swap to Sayu here. Yeah,
You
now
know?
you just like
Oh, we go for it.
just do everything here.
Go
at this
for it,
point.
yeah.
Golden House.
Making an open
Courtyard,
invitation works. Yeah.
Gravestone.
Graves, Seed Box Timaeus.
No, no.
Not yet, don't need it.
Where's Mixon? Do since you're hosting, you want to decide your time slot. Yeah, ideally I do
I
it
think
like
we should have
during
gone
my
for
normal
Seed Box
stream
Timaeus,
times,
'cause
right?
we
So-
would have been
Oh,
able
that
to get-
gambler's showing up there too now.
we
But
would
a lot
be
of
able
the
to get two
time-
extra dice 'cause, Timaeus
What if they're
probably won't
awkward
close the
introverts?
gamblers. That's, I think.
I mean, all you have to do is respond with-
It matters right now.
I'm interested, and that's like enough, right?
Oh, that's a revive.
And then
Yeah. Then comes back with one.
there's a day
we
of.
have one
I'm
dice
like, hey,
remaining as well.
Oh,
We have enough for another action.
Let's jump in the
Gambler's Race
BC.
on top of that.
and it's that easy.
you put gamblers on now. Yep.
Yeah.
A regular day and time is
Alright,
ideal too.
it's
Helps them
normal
plan
here.
for future things if they can't make it this week. Yeah.
should probably be skill. Goes back.
Okay.
Yeah. First hit.
Makes sense. Oof.
And
Social anxiety is a bit.
here it comes.
Here comes the little ball of wind taking advantage.
I think this is like the most comfortable way
Sweeping.
to do
The
everybody.
Ven double revive. Technically
What?
doing 5 elims in that turn. Wow.
Yeah,
That being said, I am
a
going
single
to
turn
hop
is
off.
all it takes for these decks. When you're running so much damage and just so much dice generation, you really only need that one
am
turn to
going
go off. And just unfortunately for
To hop
Shan,
off
his tools didn't come in time.
for now.
Student does take one
Thanks for the
from
surprise name.
master this
Yeah, I'll
turn.
be back
Currently
tomorrow
1-1.
Yeah, nice and even.
from
Ooh.
like 1 to
I mean,
3
that
p.m.
does mean Herald Claymore is
I think.
no longer
Somewhere around that time.
available
What?
for Mr. Pellet to play.
Yeah, that was probably their strongest deck, I feel. Very
Who shall
consistent.
I send you guys off to?
Still Whale to consider as well, though.
Oh yeah, Whale and
We
Nuvolet.
do love Whale.
Yeah.
Oh,
both
ad
there.
starting now gives you time to take
First
somebody
off,
to the
though,
raid.
these are the highlights of the game. We saw Sean got to a pretty okay start, did get Bennett Burst ready for turn 2. Unfortunately, though, he didn't
sure,
draw
I, like,
talent,
never get a chance
reading
to
it
raid
out a
Lumi.
little bit. Potentially to his
kinda
demise.
cool.
I'm not entirely sure if it would have changed the
Lumi.
results of the match, because, I mean, side with Gravestone is just so
She's streaming,
scary.
right? I don't see her in my list.
Girl wasn't like
Oh wait, yeah, she's there.
fantastic either on Shan's side.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, they couldn't do a whole
Reward.
lot there.
I don't
Alright.
think we're anything
Thank
like
you guys
Courtyard either. Or,
so
sorry,
much
not
for
Courtyard,
stopping by.
Countdown
My
either,
name's
so I'm not sure how
Pippa.
well Wardrow would have
I'll
fixed
see
it,
you
but just
around this
because we
time
have that fast
tomorrow.
off for Mr. Pello onto
Oh,
a
by this
beam
time
is
tomorrow,
in
I'll
order to
be
freeze Bennett.
vibing with Pepe.
This is kind of where it was all spiraling
Alright.
down.
Right.
Thank you, thank you.
Unfortunately.
I'll see you guys.
I keep hearing the end is
What's
nigh.
up, what's up?
The end is nigh.
I'm
end is
hitting the raid
nigh.
thing. No normal stream then? There'll be a normal stream
He's an annoying
today.
guy, especially in
He's
the
a
actual
very
phase.
loud
I don't know why I'm
man.
making it sound like there's no
This is
normal
annoying
stream
in
today. There is a normal
general,
stream
yeah.
today as well.
He also like makes your doubles your skill.
What's
cooldown,
up,
which is,
Rage in the
not
Mist,
cool, by the
Evocation,
way.
M Knight,
Which is how the
ICOBD,
TCG card
Nat
works,
Pack,
right?
Sentient Crab,
Yeah, it makes you
Boom,
spend extra dice,
boom.
but
Okay,
Sean,
so
Mr.
that's
High
what
Ground,
we're
Still Not
running.
Funny, Burning Staff, Yellow Shot, Evocation, Rage in the Mist.
Whale.
Oh yeah,
we
Mr.
could
Crab,
see
nice
Whale
Andrew, thank
finally.
you.
I know
Rig,
Slacks will be
Hargis,
very
Hatman
happy.
Scene, Cross Matrix,
Sorry,
Still
we
Not
should
Funny,
call it
Sentient
Narwhal
Crab, Jim Jameson, Jails of
technically,
Dead,
right?
Orc,
Yeah,
Mr. High
but,
Ground, Heck
But Whale's is
Sip Candy,
easier to say.
Evocation,
Yeah, it
Samus,
is.
Red Riding, and
It
Ruger,
also looks
Vijay
more of a whale
Kaviatzi, Just
than a
Monica,
narwhal.
Omega Dendak,
Yeah,
Cross Matron,
true.
Mr.
It has the
Jellyfish, Dragon
horn,
Wolf
but,
Knight,
like,
Oddwin,
it's
Sentient Crab,
chomped
Secret
like a
VC,
whale.
Deck,
Yeah,
Burning
it's
Staff,
chomped like a
Quid,
whale, at least in
Strange
games.
Animal, Corgi Butts, gonna go
It's
to
very
Oscar
big.
Dogs,
The
Abyss.
TCG doesn't make it look as big
Oh
as it
hell
should.
yeah! Hope you. I'm glad you had a good
Not doing it
birthday.
justice,
Teal
yeah.
Gibson, Double and
Push,
Triptych,
actually,
Among the
that's
Sea,
pretty
Enjoyer,
good.
Eric,
That's- oh, yeah,
Growler,
that's true. He
Killer
actually
Shot,
loses
Blink
a
Flag,
puny
Jails
on
of
the
Ted,
card.
Pippa, the
There's only so
Ripper,
much
the
space
real
to work with,
FYCY,
though.
Mr. Jellyfish, Just Monica, Thomas
Yeah, I
Sue, So
think
That
that's,
Funny, I Shall
I
Be
would
D,
like to see the
Oddwin,
whale come up
Pretty
back.
Saga,
Yeah, I
Amanda,
would. You know,
Ananda,
it'd be
the
funny, they
Destroyer,
make it, like,
Lego,
proportional to how
Onky,
tall they are in game,
Orb,
and for us,
Emerald,
you just see his
Enforcer,
legs
Quaid,
sticking
Red
out.
Dead Fury, Snake Glide, Zardaphon,
Yeah, for
Nuggy,
sure. Oh, yeah,
Hebe,
also.
So the 10,
I would love
Game
to hear
Music,
your
Cross
feedback,
Matrix,
so if you see
Blank
this
Flag,
code
Vanilla,
here
Loves Chocolate,
on
Just
screen,
Monica,
scan it and let us know
B-Sack, Monster,
anything about the
Dakota,
whole show
Unbuttoned
here,
Police,
whatever
Jonathan,
you
Oddwin,
want
Yahtzee,
us,
Saggy
other
Loft,
productions,
Phantom
or
Chief,
even give us,
Thomas
you know,
Sue,
comments.
More
Cross
raffles.
Matron,
I wanna
Omega
see that,
Demon,
yes,
Hannah,
raffles too.
already your name is
Follow all
Jensen
the
Ka,
socials listed
Strange Animal,
in the description below for more updates on what's going on,
Roscoe,
like how to enter this tournament, participate in
Real
other
Curie,
events that
Jeff
happen in
Oliveira,
AstraCarnival,
Cringe
not
Poster,
just CCG.
Among the Sea
So,
Enjoyer,
all
Sleeping
very
Piranha,
fun. Get to do opportunities like Cass, like
Yeah,
Super
I don't know.
Chinatown,
Maybe he'll be here instead of me.
Yeah, one
Maybe
day.
he'll be down there with the players.
Kamikaze,
Or
Zombie, Gold
maybe
Muffin.
even the host. I've done the host.
maybe.
I've done what Slacks did the last time.
Hello,
that
VOD
was
people.
really fun.
Goodbye, VOD people. Mwah! What's up?